Infinity. That is so right. It's so right. Fuck this internet. Yes. Why? Why when I hit the stream button it didn't want to stream? I don't like that. I don't fuck with that. Anyways. Oh shit, you guys probably can't hear me. Okay. Okay, good, good. Good you couldn't hear me because I screamed. I entered and I screamed. Hello, welcome, welcome. I'm angry right now. That's why we're using the rage. I'm using my rage toggle. For those who don't know me, I am Peachael, the Seraphim, banished angel VTuber. I do art, I play games. Today we're watching Binging with Babish on stream. We're basically watching cooking videos. It is like cooking videos of, let's say... We're gonna start off maybe with the big smoke order. Should I start off with the big smoke order, y'all? Because I think I put it at the top of the playlist when I saw it. That's how I feel right now. I'm having scuff. I'm so sorry, y'all. But yeah, I was having scuff. Anyway, let me... I'm getting... I know you guys hear Moist Critical. That wasn't Moist Critical. Okay, where is the big smoke order? Where is it? I just put it there. I just put it there. ¿Dónde está? ¿Dónde? Okay, I can start off with... We could start off with Ratatouille. Anyways, let me... El Grande Smokio. No, I don't. I'm good. I'm fine. I'm fine. You want the model gotcha? Let's do that before we start drawing. I got you. I don't think I have the wheel here. Shit. Where's the wheel? Oh, there we go. There's the wheel. I know I have the wheel in every scene. Like, what? Here we go. Let's see. What will I get? I don't know why it's all black now. Let's see. What do we get? Classic. We're going with classic Peachy. Do you guys even remember what classic Peachy looks like at this point? Do you guys even remember what I'm supposed to always look like? Me gushing about something. Sonic 2 movie. Oh, tell me. Do tell. Do tell. I'm going to my morb. No one shit themselves. I'm disappearing so I can evolve back to my regular form. This is what I actually am supposed to usually look like, and I don't use this model enough. This is my main model. Here we go. Here you go for those who haven't seen it. I'm not always a Sonic character. This is what I usually look like. I think I prefer the Sonic models more now, knowing me, but I still like both. Do you remember the 21st night in December? I'm actually gonna go to bed soon. I just want to pop in to say hi. Hello, Flint. Welcome, welcome. Let me greet all of you. Hello, Sunswift. Hello, Moon the Psychopath. Hello, CMS Infinity. Hello, Frost Kamikaze. Hello, Ductor. Hello, whomst else? Hello, Legion. Legion, thank you for being first. Just a reminder, too. Exclamation point cast is how you play the fishing game in the middle. The fishing game that's right here. You see it? You guys see the fishing game? Yeah. That's how you play the fishing game. Whoever is in the top 3 of the leaderboard today will get free gift subs from me if they are not already subbed. Yeah. You've been up since 3 in the morning. Go to sleep. Alright. No more of this. Let me open my... I'm gonna open my thing real quick. I'm opening my paint tool Sai. I thought I was first. Legion. Well, Okay, Legion commented first, but you redeemed first. I'm sorry, Van. I'm sorry. Okay, Vakush, you can be first. Cast my body into a pit of pillows and plushies. Okay, have good sleep, Flints. It is because of work. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Cake, no. That's what we're about to see. We're about to see cake. We're gonna watch the Ratatouille first. I don't know where the big smoke order went, y'all. I know I put it in here. I thought I put it at the top. Oh, here we go. I found you. I found you. Let's start with the big smoke order. I found it. Sorry that there's still Spirit Tracks music. It's my comfort. It's my comfort game. I was first. You stole from me. So true. So true. True. Okay. Art time. There. This is what we're working on today. But where is... Here you go. No more of this. Alright. Are you guys ready for big smoke? Where the fuck did it go again? Here we go. A number 9 large. Number 6 with extra dip. Number 7. 2 number 45s. And large. And a large soda. Clucky bell. Let's eat.
This time we're going to be taking on Big Smoke's order from GTA. Now, in the game...
Wait, did you guys hear that enough or should I restart it? I'm going to restart it. I feel like you guys didn't hear that enough. I'm going to restart it. I need you guys...
I'll have 2 number 9s.
Welcome.
Number 9 large. A number 6 with extra dip. A number 7. 2 number 45s. 1 with cheese. And a large soda. Let's eat.
Hello there. Welcome back to another episode of Arcade with Alvin, where this time we're going to be taking on Big Smoke's order.
Hello, Spider Rider. Welcome. I hope you guys are doing good. I hope you guys are having a good day. So sorry about me being late to my own stream. I just love having stuff. I love having internet issues. We're like OBS,
which is a lot of food.
Yeah.
After some digging and after doing
OBS
some research
issues.
by watching many people's wonderful analyses on both Reddit and YouTube, we have come up with a somewhat concrete plan to take this on and take this into the real world of food.
Legion, I'm gonna gift the sub at the end of the stream.
AG1
You'll get your sub back.
Supplement that supports whole body health.
I was waiting for your sub to run out because you were sub last stream.
A day of shooting or editing. I love a good healthy habit, and drinking AG1 daily is another thing I can get behind. AG1 is full of micronutrients.
It's a sponsor. Do I skip the sponsor? No, I'll leave it.
While also giving me energy. If you make drinking AG1 a part of your daily ritual, you're setting yourself up right. You're supporting your immune system with 75 vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants. You'll find that by drinking AG1 regularly, you'll have improved focus, mental clarity, and concentration. The big bonus for this time of year, AG1 supports immune health, giving you your daily dose of vitamin C, zinc, and more. Head to the link in the description below to get a free bottle of
Thank you guys.
D3 plus K2
plus
5 AG1 travel packs.
We're gonna work on the mod that is here first. I am drawing my mods for those who don't know.
Have kind of figured out that Cluck and Bell is somewhat of a cross between maybe KFC and Taco Bell, and these are mostly fried chicken sandwiches, and this is a fried chicken kind of joint that they be only selling chicken products.
Everything is set up now.
There's gonna be a lot of chicken that we're gonna have to make sandwiches and such. So first we're gonna get started with
lava. Yo, you think he's gonna make the Minecraft movie chicken? That would be so cool.
For our number 45, which we believe might be a chicken
lava
kind of sandwich, more like that ground chicken patty mixture you might find at certain fast food restaurants. After that's cut into cubes, we're going to make our seasoning mix to season all of our food. This is going to be about 1/4 cup of paprika, 2 tablespoons of garlic powder, 2 tablespoons of onion powder, a tablespoon of ground mustard, a tablespoon of dried thyme, a tablespoon of black pepper, and a heavy handful of salt. Now here we have all of our chicken portions for today, which are going to comprise the entire order. We're going to sprinkle the seasoning mix on our chicken tenders, a couple of those in there, our chicken breast cubes, which have been just sliced up, a good amount of chicken thighs that are boneless but does have their skin on because that is more delicious, and a healthy amount of chicken wings and drums. In total, there's about 3 chicken breasts here, 2 for the tenders that we cut up, 6 chicken thighs that are boneless but have skin on, and about 30 wings and drumettes. A lot, but really good. Alright, now we are going to make our buttermilk batter. Our wet dredge is going to consist of 8 egg whites and 4 cups of buttermilk.
It's
that we're
only
just gonna
5
simply whisk
p.m.
together and season with a bit of
What do
our
you
seasoning
mean by
mix.
this?
Then we're going to make our dry dredge.
Boy,
6
5
cups of
p.m.
flour, 1/4 cup of cornstarch, and a healthy handful of our seasoning mixture as well. We want each step of our flavor to be thoroughly colored and seasoned all the way through. Alright, once everything is
I
ready,
just
let's
ate,
go
but I'm
ahead
already
and
getting
start dredging.
hungry.
We're gonna take
No,
our
I
chicken
told you
tenders,
guys to
which are
eat
basically
before
just either chicken
stream. Why'd
tenders
you
or chicken
guys
breast
do
sliced into
that?
strips. Going to do a double dredge, first in the buttermilk, then into
He's
the seasoned
making
flour,
the
back in the
Cluckin'
buttermilk,
Bell
and back into
food.
the flour. Give that a double dredge so that gets some extra crunch and protection on the outside. And once that's ready, now we are going to dredge our chicken thighs. This one has a lot
No,
more
you're
cracks and
making me
crevices,
hungry to
so
I
we're
told
just
you
gonna
guys to
do
eat
a single
before
dredge
this.
on this one. Once those are ready
Don't
and
it-
are resting
leave-
on a wire rack, let's
leave
set on
if
a
you
sheet tray
didn't
to
eat.
both not only absorb that extra liquid
Click
into
off
the
the
dredge, but also
stream.
just give it some airflow. You're going
There's
to start
too
to
much
fry.
food.
We're frying these at a 350-degree oil. First, we're going to fry the chicken tenders for about 3 to 4 minutes, depending on the size. Of the
He's
outside
making
piece,
the big
completely
smoke
crispy
order
and
for
golden
those
brown.
just
We're also
joining.
gonna fry our chicken thighs until they're nice and
Y'all
crispy,
know
and let them drain on
GTA
a rack.
San
Once the
Andreas.
tenders are fried, then we're going to take our
Leftover
seasoned wings and
lasagna.
drumettes and just dump some extra
Yeah.
flour and cornstarch in there. We're not
That's
going to do a
cool.
wet dredge on this because that's going to create too thick of a crust, and honestly, I think wings are better when there's a bit of a thinner crust on them. That way the sauces can stick a little bit better.
Wings
These
are better
also
with a
going to
thinner
fry at
crust.
350 degrees until nice, crispy, and golden. These take a little bit longer depending on the
I want
size of your
chicken
wings and drums.
tendies.
I fried ours for about 7 minutes or so until they're completely
gotta-
cooked through.
do I
and the
have
skin
to
is nice
set-
and crispy. And the wings and the drums
This
are
is so
going to be
annoying.
our number
there a
6 for
setting
Big
for
Smoke's
this?
order because they asked for
So it can
extra
always
dip,
have
which
the
I'm guessing is a nice
subtitles
saucy
on.
wing with some dip. Probably somewhat of a
Please
plain
always have
buffalo
the
wings and
subtitle
ranch
on.
dip. But instead of buffalo, I thought a hot honey would be nice.
Two
on a
number
chicken, 'cause
nines
that sounds honestly
and
a
number
little bit
9
more
large.
delicious. So that is exactly what we're gonna do. No real
Number
measurements
6
here,
for
just
extra
a good
dip.
amount of honey combined with a healthy
A
tablespoon
number
of
7,
whatever spicy stuff
2
you have.
number
Chili crisp, clabbered
45s,
chilies, anything
and
that
a
might
large
seem a bit
soda.
spicy. Could even be chili flakes, chili powder if you want it to be that. Once this has reduced, we're going to glaze all of our freshly fried wings and drums and toss that with about 2 to 3 tablespoons of butter to get a nice, delicious coating.
Vanquish,
on
isn't
every
it so
single crack,
fitting
every
that
single
I'm
crevice,
drawing
and
the
every single wing.
KFP, the
All right,
chicken version of
good.
you while
Also
he
make sure to
cooks
add some
chicken?
salt, just in case we need a little bit more flavor in there as well. And for the extra dip part of the number 6,
Look at how
I'm guessing that's
chonky
kind of
he
like a
is.
homemade ranch. Or maybe if it's a fast food restaurant, a fast food
is.
ranch. But we're just going to make ranch because making
You
ranch is
just
actually
mirrored.
fun
Did it
and
stop
quite
working?
delicious.
Oh, it's
First,
because
we're
you
gonna
type
prepare our
exclamation point
vegetables and
cat.
herbs. We
Also,
got
keep
2
in mind,
tablespoons
y'all,
of
there is a
chopped chives, 2
cooldown because
tablespoons
I
of
don't want
chopped
people
dill. We're gonna
spamming the
microplane 2
exclamation
garlic
point
cloves and
cast.
combine that with a half cup of mayo with half cup of sour cream.
It's
and
like
some salt and
a
pepper to taste.
1 minute
Pretty
cooldown,
simple
so
all
just
the way through.
don't
Pretty
like
easy. We're also gonna
like
throw
after
in a
you do
couple
it
of
once,
the
wait a
egg yolks that
minute.
we had from separating our egg whites from earlier, so that's gonna give it a nice yellow color.
Hey,
and add
ain't
some
we
extra
got beef
flavor in
around
there.
here?
I'm not too worried that they're not cooked because, well,
No
aioli
beef,
and
only chicken
mayonnaise
right
have
now.
a lot of uncooked
There
egg,
is
and those
burger
work for
ones.
me
There
as
will.
well.
I mean,
Once
this is
our
a
ranch
burger
ready,
one.
then we're gonna get started on some
Is it?
fries.
Doesn't
Now,
this
I'm
have a
assuming that
burger in the
pretty much
order?
every one of these
Does
items
this?
that Big Smoke orders is a meal, like a number 6 or a number
I thought
7.
Cooking Bell
usually
had
isn't just
burgers.
a sandwich on an item on a menu. It is somewhat of a sandwich plus drink plus fry combo. I'm guessing all of these things come with fries, so we're just gonna go ahead
Yes.
and make a lot of fries. Got some russet potatoes here. Gonna peel
He
them
made
and chop
fries
them into
for
thin
it, hell
batons
yeah.
and let them blanch in some cold water until we rinse off all
Cold
that
water.
excess starch. Once that is all rinsed out, we're gonna let that dry on some
Nice.
towels and then give them a thin coating of cornstarch to absorb any excess liquid and
Yo.
give the surface a little bit more crunch before frying in 350-degree oil until nice and crispy, hitting them with a little bit of salt as they come out of the fryer. Pretty standard. Okay,
It's so
back to the number
crispy
45.
looking.
our
Hello,
chicken breast
Water.
fillet burger. So I'm gonna take
I hope
these
you're
chicken
doing
breast
good,
cubes and food
Water.
process them with 2
Bro,
eggs.
he's
good
making
amount
the
of
Big
salt, with
Smoke
a little bit of
order.
breadcrumbs to make almost like chicken nugget or chicken patty stuff.
I think we're like halfway through it
This
right
is the
now.
kind of thing you might find at a fast food restaurant.
But yeah, I have quite a bit of these videos for today's stream. I may do a part 2 of this because it was a lot of videos I compiled.
That same dredge again. These chicken patties are going to get dredged, battered, and fried again at 350 degrees until a nice golden brown on the outside and cooked through, and then set aside to cool. Okay, so to start, we're going to start by assembling our
Whoa,
two
that
number
looks
9s,
sexy.
which I think are
It's a chicken
double stacker
sandwich.
from the chicken thigh point of view. We're going to take
Yo,
2
it's not
buns.
fair.
I'm use store-bought buns here
How
because I
come
think
as
that's
soon
what
as
a
I
fast food
start
restaurant
stream,
make.
I hear
Then
like the
we're gonna
ground
place down
rumbling
a
because there's
piece of
thunder
lettuce,
near
2 chicken
me?
thighs, some sauce,
What does
which is
the
our homemade
fishing
ranch,
game
which
do?
cooks
You
really
see-
well, and a couple of pickles on top
Okay.
plus the top bun. Those are
So,
our 2
you can
number
fish up
9s.
art that
Now
I've done
we're
in the
gonna
past,
assemble
but
our
whoever's in
number
the
6 with
top
extra
3 of the
dip, a bucket
leaderboard
of
that's
honey
not
glazed
subbed
chicken
by the
wings
end of
with
stream,
hot
I will
honey.
gift them
Serve
gift
with an extra
sub
serving of this homemade
to my
Then
channel.
our number 7, which is somewhat like
Yeah.
a chicken
But you
snack
could
wrap.
fish
We
up
got a large
art.
flour tortilla,
Like
some
my
lettuce,
stuff
some
that I
cheese,
have
some
drawn.
sauce, and 2 of our chicken
Like
tenders
someone
that we
fished
fried
up Shadow
We'll roll that
earlier.
up and present that. as a wrap. Our number 45, we're gonna assemble the same way.
Number
we got the
45.
buns, we got the lettuce, we got
The chicken
breast
sandwich
patty
would
that is
break
kind
my
of
jaw.
like a
Oh my
giant chicken
god.
nugget. One has
Yo,
cheese,
he went
one
all
does
out.
not, so we're gonna make
He
sure that distinction is
printed.
made. We're gonna put
He
some sauce,
printed the
pickles, and
Cluck and
top
Bell
bun,
logo,
call it a day.
y'all.
We're also making sure we put our fries inside these nice
I
Cluck
want
and Bell
that.
custom boxes made by Tony, because
He should
was really good at
share.
this stuff. But make sure that the number 9 comes in a box
There's a
full of
burrito.
fries, because that to me is not a large sandwich, it's a large fries. Alright, so after we have presented Big Smoke's order, here's what we got. 2 number 9s, which is a double stacker chicken thigh sandwich. We got 1 number 9
This
large
man does his
large fries.
research
We have a
before he
number
does
6
these
with
videos.
extra
He like
buttermilk
went
ranch
out of his
homemade
way
on
to
the
find
side.
out what's
1
on the
number 7,
menu.
that's a snack wrap. 2 number 45, 1 with cheese, 1 without. So that's our chicken breast.
One
filet
with cheese
patty
and one
a large
without.
soda, which has to be none other than Sprunk. Alright, let's give this a
Sprunk.
taste. I'm gonna go straight in for the wing because I've
Look
been
at
eyeing
that.
that all day. These are delicious. Just I can't really say anything
My
wrong
stomach
about
can't
this. The
handle
skin
this.
is
I
crisp,
told you
the
guys to
batter
eat
is
before
thin,
stream.
but
Ooh,
the
you
sauce
got
is so
you
good.
got
It's
chaos
honey, it's
control.
salty, it's
You
sweet,
got
it's
the
delicious,
shadow
especially with a little bit of
IDW
that
redraw
sauce.
thing I
Alright,
did
let's give
a
number
while ago.
45, that chicken breast filet sandwich, a
Holy
cross-section
moly.
in
Hi,
case
Flea
Tony and Rachel
Flickler.
wanted to
Welcome,
try that.
welcome.
There
He
we
made
go.
the big
Looks
smoke
pretty
order.
good. Nice and
I
bouncy.
have more of
Rachel
this in
tasted
store
it.
for
I
you
think she
today,
liked it.
Sea
So did
Angels.
Tony, but we were curious to see if
I
any
may
of the
do a
other
part
things
2
would
of
taste a
this
little
as
bit
well,
better.
because
So
there's
we're
a
gonna move
lot
on
of
to the burger that's the
videos.
most exciting to me. Number 9, which is
Shrimpy,
the
you're just in
double-stacker
time.
chicken thigh
Shrimpy,
sandwich.
Shrimpy, he's making the big smoke order. Shrimpy, Shrimpy.
That looks
I also
crispy.
added Bob's Burgers ones just for you,
Juicy, looks
Shrimpy.
really crispy on the outside.
I'm sorry, I'm being
Really,
annoying.
really delicious. You have
Talking
the
about
crunch,
the
you have
order.
juiciness, you have the sauce, pickles. This is a really good fried chicken.
Oh, your
sandwich.
stomach can't
Alright,
handle
number 7,
eating
just
all
got
of
a
that.
cross-section as well.
That's
Although
valid.
don't
I
really
feel
do
like
that
the
to
way
a snack wrap,
Babish made
but
it though
here
is
we are.
very healthy.
Surprisingly, this tastes
At least
very
very
similar to
healthy.
fast
Well,
food chicken snap
healthier
wraps I've had growing
than
up.
what the
I wish they
game
would
would
bring them
probably
back a little
depict
bit
it
more.
as. Because I
And
imagine that
honestly,
Cluck
I
and Bell is
keep
like
reaching
kind of
back
a
for
mixture
those
of
honey glazed
Wendy's.
wings, especially
Wendy's
with
and
that
like
homemade ranch combo. That
Taco
just-
Bell
that
and
creaminess
Burger
with the sauce
King.
and the chili is just something else, and it's so delicious. Wings are kind of one of my
For some
biggest
reason, I also
vices.
saw
If
this
they're
YouTuber
dangerous,
I
you put them around me,
recommended.
I'm just gonna
I
start eating
showed
them no
you
matter what time of day
him
or
the
night
other
it
day.
is.
I showed
But
you the
will have
Dutch
to say,
baby
this is a lot
video.
of food for,
Maybe it's
someone to
because
be
I started
ordering from a
talking
fast
about
food
him.
restaurant to go, especially if they're on a mission, because
Holy
a
shit,
lot
you
of
got a
fried
legendary.
food and
Congrats,
packages
Flea
and
Flickler.
wrappers and sodas and
You're
fries to
one
be hanging
step
out in the back,
closer.
which honestly, the fries weren't the most exciting part of the meal.
Right
I
now,
think
the one
chicken is
who's in
much cooler
the
part.
who's
But
in
to be
third
fair,
place
Big
is
Smoke's a
Panda
big dude,
Drug.
and there's a lot of guys in that car,
So
I
I
would
don't
not
know.
be
The only
surprised
one
if
who's
they
about to
brought this food
overthrow
that maybe
Panda
had to
Drug is
abandon in
Murder
terms
Queen
of,
BBW.
being occupied with other
Oh my god, Tim,
pressing
hi.
matters. That being said,
Hello,
let's
Tim.
pack up our food to go. Make sure that we
Tim,
maybe
he
have
made
good
the big
staff in
smoke
crew here,
order.
'cause it
You
seems
missed
like,
it.
we have a new mission.
I
We
have
to go
more in
steal
store
some
for you
cars,
though.
and we got some money to make, so I'll see you
I
guys.
even
Oh,
added
wait,
one
those
from.
police
I added a
sirens? Oh,
video
gotta go. Don't
that
worry
he
about
did
the
about
speed limit.
Wukong, Black Myth Wukong. I have no idea what he's cooking in it, but he's cooking. I binge Babish frequently. Hell yeah. Oh yeah, vibing. Cause Flea Flicker caught a Maurice.
Here you go, sir.
Oh, this one's a SpongeBob one.
Double batter fried on a stick.
Thanks.
On a stick.
Barnacle head.
Barnacle head.
Forgot your mayonnaise.
Thanks.
How many wings do you think you could demolish in one sitting?
Look at that.
I have a small stomach. I think maybe at most 15.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Depending
Welcome
on
back
the
to
size of the
Binging with
wings,
Babish,
too.
where this week at your behest.
If they were the size
we're
of the
making a
wings that he
quadruple
cooked,
deluxe burger, double
I
batter
would
fried
think
with extra
15.
mayo and served on a stick. So
On a
first things
stick.
first, we got to make some special sauce. We're starting with equal parts
A
mayo
lot.
and ketchup, maybe like a third of a cup of each. And
Okay,
then ideally we
here's
want
the
to add
real
relish, but I
question.
don't have
Have
any, so I'm
y'all
gonna
ever
chop up
eaten
the
a
pickle
box
very
of
finely,
pizza
and I
on
shake
your
up
own?
paprika, a little shake
Do
of
not lie.
garlic
Have you
powder,
guys eaten a
quarter of
whole
small
entire
onion
pizza
minced
pie on
finely,
your own?
and 1 to 2
I need to
tablespoons
know.
of yellow
You wanna
mustard.
watch
Give it a
classic
mix with a spoon
SpongeBob
if you
now?
don't wanna
Yo,
get your tiny
same.
whisk all clogged up. Taste for seasoning with a single
Yes,
finger tip,
proudly.
cover and
Okay.
refrigerate until
I
ready to
usually
use.
like
Now
eat
we're onto
2
the burger
slices
patties
and then I
themselves,
leave
and
the
whenever
rest
we're
of the
talking
pie
about
for my
fast food,
dad,
to
and my
me,
dad
that means
demolishes it
smash
in one
burgers.
day.
So we're rolling all of our ground beef into 2
Not a
ounce
whole
little
half.
meatballs,
Yes, I can't eat
seasoning
all
with
of it.
kosher
That's
salt,
valid.
freshly ground pepper, and introducing them
Once.
to a wicked hot cast iron skillet.
I
Lid with
I
vegetable
don't know.
oil
I
and
don't
heat
remember
over
if I've eaten a
medium-high
whole
until
pie by
wisps
myself,
of
to be
smoke
honest.
arise off
Knowing
the surface of the cooktop.
knowing
Insert
younger me,
meatballs
I
into the
probably
situation and
did.
squash flat with a stiff, cold metal spatula.
I used
with
to drink
leverage
gallons of
assistance
soda
from a
on my
rolling
own
pin. Squash them flat, wait
when
till
I was
they
in
are
high
deeply
school.
brown on one
It
side.
was very
Flip and cook for like 30 more seconds tops before topping with
I
the
had
cheese,
I had
stacking
very
high and
you know what? No,
removing
let me not
heat.
say. I'm
I know
gonna get
these burgers are a
canceled.
little small. I meant for this to be a practice round, but it came out so good.
Usually
I decided
two
to roll
meal,
with
the
it.
whole
And these are
pizza is
deluxe
mine.
burgers, which means lettuce,
Gallons,
tomato,
you
pickle,
say.
onion, and
No,
of
no,
course,
no,
a
I'm not like
generous
that other
smear of
guy.
our
I'm not like that guy
special
who's
sauce.
lost
And based off
gallons.
its height alone, I'm guessing that it was a
I hope
quad
he's
burger,
found his
so
gallons.
We're stacking 2 more patties on there. Atop
Genuinely,
a
I hope that guy
secondary bun,
found his
loading up with all
gallons.
the requisite toppings.
Maurice
and
will
slathering our top bun with
devour a
sauce.
pizza
There you
one
have it, a
bite.
serviceable fast food
What's
burger that's
Maurice's
relatively
go-to
healthy
pizza,
compared to
though?
the one that we're about to make. For our
Does
deep
she like
frying batter, we are
mushrooms?
combining
Or is there
half a
such
cup
thing
of
as carrot
cornstarch, half a
pizza?
cup of all-purpose flour, a
Carrot
teaspoon
pizza
of baking
sounds
powder,
cute.
a teaspoon of kosher salt, 3/4 of a cup of lager, and a quarter
How do you not
cup
keep
of
track of your
vodka
gallons?
in
I
a
don't
large
know.
bowl, whisking gently to combine so as to
Melty
not build up
cheese,
too much
indeed,
gluten in the
shrimpy.
batter. And I forgot
How are
this
you
is a
guys
Krabby
doing?
Supreme,
I
so
just
why don't we throw some bacon on there
was late to
before we
stream. I
skewer
didn't
the whole
ask you
thing
guys
through
how
with
was
a
your
bunch of
day.
skewers.
I
Snip off the
literally
long
just
ends, and then we are
entered
heating
stream
2 quarts
screaming
of peanut
because
oil to
OBS does
375
not want to
degrees Fahrenheit.
cooperate
While
with
that
me
heats up, it's time
and my
to
new router.
batter our burger.
It's
Words
mainly
that I never
OBS.
thought that I would
OBS
say.
is not
The batter should have
cooperating
about the
with
consistency
my new
of
router.
paint, so feel free
The
to add a
bitrate
little
issue
beer if
should
it's
be
too
non-existent
thick,
now,
but that's
though.
assuming that you'd actually recreate this, which I really hope that you're not. Anyway, we're
Boys,
deep frying this guy for
you're
4
the
to 6
peanut
minutes
butter,
until it's
girl.
evenly
You're
golden
the
brown and
jelly.
crisp.
Let's
We're
make a
moving to wire
sandwich.
rack set in a ribbon
I have a
baking sheet
30-minute
and
video
allowing
on
to drip
just
dry
all the
and cool
Bob's
off a little
Burgers
bit
burgers
before
from
removing the
him.
skewers painfully. And then
Lazy
it's time
Sunday.
to double batter our burger, something I really never thought I'd say. Be careful, as the only thing holding this
Weekend
thing together
long,
is a thin layer
but
of
I got my
tempura,
spilt.
and then
Hell
very
yeah.
carefully lower down into the preheated oil, frying again for 4 to 6 minutes
Oh,
until
God.
evenly golden brown and crisp. You know the drill. Use
So
this
is
time
that
to
just like a
contemplate what
Krabby
life decisions
Patty?
might have brought you to this
What
point,
is
and then we're
that?
taking it out and placing it
On
once
a
again
stick?
on a wire rack set in a rimmed baking sheet.
Why did he
allowing
want-
to drip
that
dry and
dude
cool
knew
off a
that
bit
wasn't gonna
before
fit
we
on a
prepare
stick.
for consumption. This guy's normally
Yeah, wasn't
served
it
on
a
stick,
giant
and this
fish
is all I've
stick?
got,
Yeah.
so, I don't know.
That's
There
what
you
I'm
go.
thinking.
But I don't know
Deep
about
fried
you guys.
burger.
I'm way more interested in the cross section than I am eating this on a
cross-section.
stick. We
Yo,
haven't had
he
a good
knows.
cross section in a while, and this is
Look
a
at that.
choice one.
Man's
It's
knows his
oddly beautiful in a way.
cross-sections.
But as usual, it all comes
fished
down
up a
to
pew pew.
taste,
Yeah, I
and
have
I'm
guns.
really super embarrassed to say
That's
this was
Leary's
really good.
gun.
I mean, it's a
My
deep
friend,
fried,
my
double
cat's
battered
friend.
quadruple cheeseburger. How bad could it be? But
It
oh my
does
God,
look
I almost
good.
forgot the mayo. This is what makes the dish.
Babish,
oh,
why?
Oh, I'm sorry you had to see that. Nobody's allowed to make a meme of that. That's
No.
illegal.
Don't you
Hello,
get it, you
Ghost Matthew.
crustaceous
Welcome,
cheapskate.
welcome. I hope you're doing
can't
good. I
make
hope you're having a
double
good day.
Krabby Patty with the works. I can't
Oh, it's
put a
another
patty on a
SpongeBob
bun
one.
with lettuce, cheese, onions, tomatoes, ketchup, mustard, pickles,
It's a Krabby
and
Patty.
top bun together in that
But
order.
what's the secret formula? That means Babish knows what the secret formula is.
It is time. As a thank you to everyone who helped make Binging with Babish
Why'd
my
he do that
full-time
to him?
job,
So I
it's
don't
time
know.
To finally make the all-time
He
most
put that in his
requested
thumbnail,
dish
too,
on
of the
show,
video.
the Krabby Patty.
So that was
The
obviously
ingredients
for
of
the
which
thumbnail.
are laid here before you, except of course the secret
I
ingredient.
accept.
What is the secret ingredient? Well, I just happen to have some right here. That's right. I finally
knows.
cracked code. After a year
Eating
of
with
research,
Maurice.
I've come to the
I
conclusion
didn't.
that
I
the
want
secret
to wait
ingredient is
until
a
the
heaping
season's done
tablespoon
so
of
then I could
nothing.
binge the
That
new
might seem
season with
anticlimactic,
Sea
but it actually
Angels.
makes a lot of sense.
We got
Mr.
halfway
Krabs is a
through it
shrewd
though.
businessman, and it makes
That I'd
sense
just
that
rather wait
rather
for the
than
season to
buying
end.
expensive secret ingredients, he would create a burger
I saw
that
some.
is
I've
its
seen
own
spoilers.
guerrilla
Sadly,
marketing campaign.
it's good
That
though.
being said, several sources cite the secret ingredient as being a pinch of King Neptune's
I
Poseidon
can't believe
powder,
he
which
did
I
that.
think
He's
is
married to a
monosodium
woman.
glutamate,
Is he?
or MSG. So we're going to start by seasoning a
Apothecary
store-bought
Diaries, I
frozen
never
beef
watched
patty
that.
with salt, pepper, and MSG. Now, some
Yeah,
people are
I've
saying
seen
that
that
it's
too,
a crab
Ghost
burger,
Matthew. They
but
look
Mr.
pretty.
Krabs is a crab. That's pretty horrible and barbaric. even
Storm's
for
making my power
Nickelodeon.
go on the fritz
So
again.
once thawed, we're
Take
going
care,
to
Peachael and
prepare
chat.
our burger
Thank you
much
for
as we
being
would
here,
any other
Frost.
burger.
Have a good day. I
Vegetable oil, high
appreciate
heat,
you.
Cast iron. Then we're going to follow SpongeBob's exact order of assembly.
The
which
secret
starts
ingredients
with
is
lettuce
love.
on top of the burger, which is a terrible
Is
idea.
that
Never
what you
do
think
this
it
on
is?
It's for science. Then we're going single slice of yellow American,
The
single
secret
slice of
ingredients
Vidalia
has
onion,
to be
tomato,
something Mr.
ketchup,
Krabs holds
mustard, and
dearly.
the absolute most important part,
Money.
do not forget the
Arr, arr,
pickles.
arr.
You don't want Bubble Bass doing that god-awful laugh of his.
Their
Top
voices
bun,
are
and
hot
there
as
you
fuck.
have it,
Oh,
a
the
Krabby Patty
the
with
new
the works.
Angels.
Even kind of looks like that one in the training
I
video,
actually
right?
heard some
Normal
people were
fast food burger
disappointed with
protocol
their
would be to just dig in, but I haven't
other
been able to do a
outfits.
cross-section in this show in a while. That's a big relief for me. Now, as expected, this was a
And
totally
honestly,
delicious
I I can see
MSG
why.
makes things taste better.
I
And
like
while
their
it's
main
perfectly
outfits
safe,
though,
I
and their
understand if
design.
people have reservations about eating it. Now, if
I wonder
want
if he
to
has
up
panty and
the
stocking food in
natural
here.
umami
That'd be
content of
that'd be
your
funny.
burger, here's a few ways to do it. The first stop is to make a seasoning out of some natural umami bombs. We're going to start with
If you think
a
about
bit
it, since
of
it's the bottom of the
bonito flake,
ocean, the
which is
secret
a shaved
fried
dried
ingredient is
fish, some
probably
dried
beef.
shiitake mushrooms, some dried kombu, which is a sort of sea kelp, so this seems
Krabby
even more
Patties
accurate.
are
If I had
literally
to really
crabs. Mr.
realistically
Krabs
guess what
is
Mr.
literally
Krabs'
like
secret
selling his
ingredient was, it'd be
kind.
that,
Yeah,
and a
Sunswift said it right.
single
It's
anchovy.
crab
Now,
meat.
This is all sounding pretty fishy. Sorry. But
Fishy.
rest assured that these will not make your burger taste like
The
seafood.
outfits were good
We're gonna grind
regardless.
these into
Come
a
to find
fine
out,
dust, and all we're going to
Heaven's
get from
the
them
new
flavor-wise
villain
is
season.
their glutamate
Oh.
content. Use a spice grinder.
I
like
can't
this one
wait
to
to see.
completely powderize these ingredients. So they
That's
make
not canon.
easy
No, it
sprinkling
is.
dust for
It
later
is.
on.
It's canon.
Now onto the
It's
burger
canon,
patty.
Tim. Did
Umami
any of
refers
you
to the
hydrate me
unctuousness
today?
and savoriness of a dish.
I
so it
actually
makes
have
sense
water
in the
near me,
use of
guys.
fatty,
Please hydrate
flavorful
me.
cuts of beef. So we're going to cut equal parts beef, short rib, and chuck steak into
I'm also
1-inch
struggling
cubes
with
that we're going
art.
to place in the freezer for about 15 minutes, along with the blade of a food processor.
It might be your
to get
head
everything
cannon.
nice and firm and
You know
dry.
what? You're right.
Pulse
It's
in
my
your
head
food
cannon.
processor until
Thank you for
achieve a
hydrating me,
nice, heavily
Vanquish.
ground beef. Make sure not to over-process your beef, or you're going
Oh,
to
thank
end
you
up
for the
with soft
check-in, all
slices
of you.
instead burgers.
For all of
Back
you who
on
did the
umami
check-ins, I
duty, it's time
appreciate
to
it.
address tomatoes. We're going to oven dry our tomatoes in a low oven on a non-stick surface like a sill pack.
I
Drizzle
don't
with a little bit of
appreciate
olive oil,
that.
sprinkle with a little bit of kosher
They reveal
salt,
in
and
episode
place in a
6, hell yeah.
200-degree Fahrenheit oven for about
I
an hour and a half.
don't
until they
appreciate
come
that
out
at all,
like little
Tim.
prunes like
I
these.
don't have
Next,
fruit
to up
gummies.
the
I need to
glutamate
turn that
content of our
off.
ketchup, we're going to
Actually,
make a puree
do I have a
of
snack
sun-dried
near me?
tomatoes, add
Guess
a
what,
little
guys?
bit of
No,
olive
I
oil
want to
if
see
you're
that
not
snack for
smoking,
tomorrow.
and combine this with a bit
Guys, I want to
of
do a
good
hand cam
old-fashioned
stream
ketchup.
tomorrow, and I'm
This
going
is
to open
add
the
a few additional
Sonato Rice
megatons to
Krispies
our
I found in
taste
front of you
explosion.
guys.
Each one of these steps is
No, not
optional,
the
but this
job
one is
application
especially
jump scare.
optional if you'd like to additionally amp up your mustard, and if you like the taste of yellow miso, combine the two. Last but certainly not least is the issue of cheese. We're going to make Parmesan cheese crisps by baking grated Parmesan at 350 for about 15 minutes.
I see,
Season
Ghost
and
Matthew.
sear the
I'm still
patties
just
as
gonna
usual.
wait
Make
until
sure
the
you
end of the
remove
month,
burger
and
from
I
the
think
heat
they'll-
before adding your spice
or maybe
powder,
by
unless you
end
wanna
of
set off every
September they'll be
smoke alarm in
done.
your zip code. We're going to assemble our burger properly this time, starting with the patty, followed
Hatsune
by some
Miku's
caramelized
grandfather's
onions, one of our
IBM
oven-dried tomatoes,
7094,
a bit of our
very
miso
first
mustard,
computer
a
that
bit of
sung
our
the song.
sun-dried tomato ketchup.
Aw,
This stuff is awesome.
that's cute.
A Parmesan cheese crisp, and last, where it belongs, a handful of iceberg lettuce. Top your
Iceberg
burger and
lettuce.
slice in half for that cross section, and try to
I
contain
think that's
your
when it
embarrassment
ends.
over the
Yeah,
fact that
I
you've
think it'll
overcooked
end
the
by
patty, but celebrate
September.
the fact that this burger
End of
is a
September at
symphony of
most.
flavor. You guys know me, I don't clean my plate unless it's really, really good. Especially because these things are going straight to my thighs before I blow up.
I'll take a double triple bossy
It's the-
deluxe on a
it's
raft.
the bubble
4x4
bath.
animal style. Extra
It's
shingles
him.
with a shimmy and a squeeze.
It's him.
Light axle grease, make it cry. Burn it
Thank
and
you for the
let it
check-in.
swim. We serve food here, sir.
Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to
We
Binging
serve
with
food
Babish. For
here,
this week,
sir.
I'd like to cordially welcome you to the new kitchen. There's lots to do and see here, but we'll get
I
to
never
that in due
watched
time
it.
because we need to make Bubble Bass's order from SpongeBob, and we will not forget the pickles. An ingenious
Don't
Redditor
forget
with the
the
username
pickles.
Boothin meticulously broke down the secret menu lingo and translated this into a 24-patty patty melt, for which we are going to prepare our mise en place. We're going to start by slicing a whole bunch
I'll
of
think
tomatoes
about
and
it.
shredding a whole bunch of iceberg lettuce.
I
We're gonna
don't
remove
have a lot
the
of
core
time to
from
watch
the bottom
things
center
anymore,
of each half of our
or at
head
least
of
watch new
iceberg lettuce,
things.
and then we're going to cut it into thin shreds and then cut it across
If
the
it's with
shreds
Sea
to make
Angels, sure.
smaller
If other Sea Angels are
burger-appropriate
interested,
pieces
I'll
of
watch it
iceberg
with
lettuce.
them.
And we're also going to finely chop a few white onions for the make it cry part of the order, which refers to extra onions. Now onto the subject of bread. He orders it on a raft, which means Texas toast. So we're going to cut
Texas
thick
toast.
slices of plain white sandwich bread,
A
and we're
raft.
going to toast them up on the all-new Binging with Babish 6-burner kitchen station. But we need
He's
a griddle,
got 6
so hang on a second.
burners
I
now.
just happen
Good
to have
for
a
him.
38-inch griddle right here.
Yo.
And this is going to come in handy because we have a lot of things to fry up, and this makes me feel like a real
Yo.
fry cook. So I'm going to
He's a
melt some
fry
butter
cook, y'all.
and place our slices of Texas toast into the butter and fry until golden brown. We're not
His
going
new
to
kitchen
reapply
got me
butter
hella
because
jealous.
he orders it specifically with
I
light
haven't seen his
axle
new
grease, referring
stuff.
to
I
not
would
too
want to
much
watch
butter.
his
We're
new
gonna set
stuff,
those
but
aside
it's
because
like a
now
lot
time
of
to
like
deal with one of the
food
most important
reviews.
parts
Like
of
he
an
has, he
animal-style
tried every
burger,
Kit
and that
Kat.
is
He tried stuff from
caramelized onions. We
Buc-ee's
need
as one
a
video.
whole lot of onions.
I would
want
wanna do that as a separate video.
Placed on our gigantic griddle.
He
or
is
if
cooking,
you don't have
bro.
one of these, a
Let
large
him
fry
cook,
pan
let him
with a
cook.
little bit of oil over.
Man's
medium
an
low
artist,
heat, and we're gonna cook
honestly.
these for a solid hour. I know that seems like a long time, but that's the amount of time that you need.
Like,
to
y'all see
truly
me
break
drawing
down the
here.
sugars
He's
and
doing the
create
real
a
art.
soft, jammy mixture of onions. Add a little spritz of water
Buc-ee's
if they
is
start to
pronounced
dry out too
Bussy.
much.
No, it's
and
not.
Just be patient, please.
Don't
Your
gaslight me,
patience will be
Tim.
rewarded with the jammiest of jammy onions. Deep and rich in both color and complexity of flavor. Give them a little chop before you take them off the griddle and set them aside, because we need to make In-N-Out style spread, which is an equal mixture of ketchup and mayo with a sprinkle of garlic powder, onion powder, a
Garlic
conservative
powder.
pinch of kosher salt, and an even more conservative sprinkle of paprika, along with a few tablespoons of
Paprika.
pickle juice. Once that's all nice and homogeneous, it's time to start
Pickle juice.
preparing to make smash burgers. I'm going to measure out a 2-ounce ball of meat.
Yo.
Nailed it first try because I'm a pro like that. And
His
then we're
drawers
just going
are
to sort of
fridges.
imitate
I
the size
deserve
and shape of that initial meatball.
Ain't no
until we
way
have
his drawers are
24
fridges.
identical, slightly larger than golf
Oh, I
ball
was
sized
checking if he
meatballs,
made
which we are
any
going
other
to throw down
GTA
on a
food,
super hot griddle,
Valen.
if you can't
I
tell
don't
by
know
all
if he made the
smoke,
pizza.
and
He
using
may
a large
have.
flat spatula, smashing down.
There's so
They're gonna
much
cook
I
for no more than
compiled
30
right
to
before
45 seconds
stream.
before
I probably have
developing a
50
beautiful brown
videos.
crust, which we're immediately going to hide under a layer of American pasteurized cheese product. Then as soon as that gets nice and melty, it's time to head over to Station 3, the assembly
Yo.
station, where into a custom-made aluminum foil trough, we are going to stack high 4
He's
patties
trying-
atop 2 slices of toast.
He's
followed
trying
by
to make
tomato,
sure it doesn't
onion,
fall,
shredded
'cause that
iceberg
shit's
lettuce,
tall as
and then top the
fuck.
opposing piece of Texas toast with a healthy spread of spread, and some of our delicious jammy caramelized onions. Then, according
Hell
to
yeah.
Boothman's recipe, we stack 2 slices of Texas toast atop that mess and then start all over again, 6 times all told. So I'm doing 8 patties at a time, grilling them up and gently placing them into my giant burger trough, rinsing and repeating until I've created
Burger.
6 layers of 4x4 burgers stacked on top of one another. This is very hard to keep upright. I don't know how Boothin did it, but hats off to him. Eventually I managed to get the whole thing into a sort of burger, on which I am happy to say that I did
He's a
not forget
stickler
to
to
stack
authenticity.
a healthy
So true,
sprinkling
so
of
true.
pickles
That's just
upon.
falling
What?
apart.
Is that a sentence? I'm not entirely sure.
Imagine
I'm
if they
tired because
showed
I've been
that
making
what
this
the
monstrosity for
making
the
of
past
it.
6 hours or so. After some fruitless attempts to try and get this thing
Or
to
just
sort
it
of line up a
falling
little bit
and
better, we
leaning.
decided to say f it, divide it into 6
Hello,
equal
Zama.
burgers,
Thank
and
you for the
dig in. Now,
check-in.
while this was not the most structurally sound
Yeah, and the
sandwich I've
burger
ever
is so-
swallowed,
yeah.
it was a
Yo.
really acceptable patty melt, but
Poor
its structure leaves it inherently flawed. I think we can
Hey,
do
yo.
better. So why don't we refer to Bubble Bass's lesser-known second order as a
Oh.
guideline for a much more reasonable quadruple patty
Second
melt.
order.
I will
Lacey,
have
thank
a
you for the
quad
check-in.
patty with a sprinkling of Himalayan salt, smoked paprika.
Himalayan
I would
salt.
like my patties with cheese, but not
That has
just
to be a
any cheese.
that has to be a recent
Have you
episode.
any aged haluda?
Fussy cheese name
That's
pronunciation
the-
aside,
that
this
sounds
has
like a
the
different
makings of
voice actor,
possibly
or
a
is it
very
just
good
me?
patty melt. So let's fry them up, stack them
SpongeBob
high, top it with the
experts,
requisite
please.
thinly sliced tomato,
He probably thinks
shredded
it's
iceberg
healthy.
lettuce,
Himalayan salt.
thinly sliced onions,
Yeah,
and of course,
Himalayan
do
salt is
not
literally
forget
like
the
just
pickles
as much
this time.
sodium
Even
as
though
any
he
other
didn't
salt. It's
specify
just
them, I'm
fancy
gonna
pink
keep the
salt.
spread and caramelized onions because I think they're going to be really, really good.
Hello,
Why not?
Lacey.
And mercifully, this results in
Welcome.
a sandwich that can christen in the new kitchen with its
Today
first
we're watching
cross-section.
Babish
Not
make
half bad, a whole bunch of
different
melty
things.
cheese
We already
and
saw him
crispy,
make the Big
juicy
Smoke
beefs and
order.
flavorful
He's making
toppings and
SpongeBob
some
food now.
unorthodox, but
He
I
made
would
a
say
Krabby
on
Patty,
point cheese
and now he's
spice
making
choices
Bubble
on the
Bass's
part of
order.
Bubble Bass. As you can see, the sandwich is not structurally
forgetting the
sound,
pickles
but it is
either.
tasty. All in all, this patty melt was a
Post-season
great
3
way to bring in the new
episode.
kitchen, with or without pickles.
Yeah. The 3-day! It's the potato salad! It's the potato salad! 3 days!
I may be down, but I'm not out.
3 days!
Way to go, buddy. It took us 3 days to make that potato salad. 3 days!
Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to Binging with Babish, where this week we're taking a look
It's
at
recent,
potato
but
salad.
I do
Moreover,
have her,
how
like,
it could
the
possibly
direction
take
they
3 days to
chose.
make potato salad. Personally, I just think the guy was trying to make an
He's a
unrepentant
nerd who
SpongeBob
lives with
feel
his
guilty,
mom.
but
That
it
makes
gave me an
sense. So
idea,
true.
And that was to pickle the potatoes. I had
The
heard of a few
totally
restaurants
goes,
pickling
yeah.
their potatoes before making
Pickle!
French fries, and I figured that lacto
Yo, he
fermented
chose the
funk
cute
could go really
potatoes,
well
too.
in
He
potato
chose-
salad.
he
So we're
chose,
packing our potatoes into mason jars
forget
and
what those
topping them with a
potatoes are
little
called. I know they
cabbage
have a
bonus
particular
topper. This is
name.
just going to bring a little extra flavor to
The
the
red
party, and we're going to weigh
potatoes,
them
I
down
guess?
with some fermentation weights, because any potatoes that float above the brine are
Fermentation
subject
weight.
to oxidation. Speaking of which, we are making a brine that is 2 1/2 tablespoons
Mans
of kosher
knows
salt
the
to 4
chemistry.
cups of water. We're going to stir that up real
He
nice
knows
until
the
everybody's
science
dissolved,
behind the
and then pour
food.
the brine over top of the potatoes. This is about as simple as pickling gets. Once we've got those filled up to the bottom lip of the jars, we're going to affix our lids. I've got these dope little airlock lids for
Bruh.
fermentation, but bear in mind that you
What?
can do this entire process in a
Oh,
bowl
you
with some
got
plastic
junk.
wrap if you
Oh,
want. Just
that's
make sure
rare
that
to
everybody's
get,
submerged.
actually.
Use a glass bowl.
I'm
but
sorry, you
however
got
do it, we are
trash.
letting these guys sit for
Actually
3
didn't even
days
know I had
straight.
that as a
obviously don't feel
setting.
like waiting that
My
long, so with a
apologies.
snap of my editor fingers, we got ourselves some lacto-fermented potatoes. Now, that stark white mush that we see in the
Yo.
bowl strikes me as the absolute standard potato salad. That is half a minced onion, 1
That
rib
was
of
a
minced
green
celery,
onion.
half
That was
cup
a
of
fat
mayo,
green
2
onion.
tablespoons of white wine vinegar, a pinch
I
of
love
sugar,
green
a
onions
generous
so much.
sprinkling, maybe 1 teaspoon
It's
of
okay,
garlic
thank you,
powder,
thank
an
you.
inexplicable and roughly chopped
Egg.
hard-boiled egg, a little kosher salt and freshly ground pepper
Boiled
to
egg.
taste, and you've got the basic dressing for basic potato salad. But we can't have the color or variety that comes from skin-on potatoes, so we need to go with some simply cubed russets that I similarly pickled for 3 days. I'm going to simply drain these and boil them for about
3
15 minutes
days
until completely tender. And then
Is
once
that why
cooled,
it took
add
so
them
long to
to
make
our
that potato salad?
dressing. You can obviously
They spent like
substitute
3 of the
regular
days
boiled potatoes
pickling
in this
it
recipe
and
if you
then
want.
like
We're
5
gonna give
minutes
them a
actually
tender
making the
stir,
potato
a
salad,
gentle
y'all.
dump into our serving bowl, and there you have it, the absolute standard American potato salad, aka
Yo.
a bowl of mayo with some potatoes in it. So naturally it tastes quite
Yes.
good. Do the pickled potatoes make much of a difference? Not really, because especially after only 3 days, the tang is pretty subtle, so it's getting drowned out by the mayonnaise. Why don't we try a bit more sophisticated potato salad, courtesy of undisputed food god J. Kenji Lopez Alt. So after boiling our potatoes to toothsome
Sophisticated potato
completion, we
salad.
are finally chopping half of 1 red onion, about 2 or 3 tablespoons of sour cream, a deluge of freshly chopped dill, or about 3 tablespoons
Dill?
worth, a tablespoon or 2 of white wine vinegar, a few pinches of kosher salt to taste, some freshly ground pepper. We're going
The
light
food
on the
god.
seasoning because we're
Yes.
going to have to add more down the line, some slimly sliced scallions, and I like a few finely chopped chives. Probably doesn't do
No,
anything,
Tim.
but I don't know, I had extra chives. I mean, look at all the chives I have. We're mixing all this together before forgetting that we almost forgot to add a
Dan,
tablespoon
hello,
and a half of
welcome,
olive oil,
welcome,
along with 1
readers.
large
So
fork-
sorry, here, let my... Thank you! Dan, how was Metal Gear Solid? I saw your stream message thing. I found it funny. That's my hands clapping, I swear, Colonel. It's my hands. Dan, thank you for the subby.
Peach couldn't ask for a better year.
Oh, I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Thank you for the year-long sub. Y'all should follow Dan, please, please. Dan, if you need to raid and run the same time anyone from Dan's stream, please do. For those who don't know me, I am Peachael the Seraphim, banished VTuber. I am a self-made VTuber. I'm a variety streamer of a variety of vessels. I made my models. I have like 8 models. If any of you want to try to model gacha, I think either model gacha you guys want to... I could do a free model gacha for y'all. I think it's still on a cooldown. You guys want to see another model I have? Let's go over here real quick. And let me, I'm gonna put on my BGM real quick. Don't mind me. I'm gonna put on my BGM. How was your stream, Dan? How was Metal Gear? How did it go? Let me know, let me know. So sorry, Sea Angels. I paused the video for a moment, but we're gonna do a model gacha real quick. This is my classic form, but I have like 8 other forms. Let's spin the wheel. Let's spin the wheel to see which version of Peachael you'll see in a few seconds. Chinchilla, 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 chinchilla Peach. This is what a lot of people know me for. All right, one moment. I'm a morbing. I made the background myself too, by the way. Yeah. It was a lot of fun. I wish I did better understanding instructions and being more sneaky. Stealth games are not for everyone. I could understand that. I really want to play The Last of Us. I've been saying I was going to play The Last of Us. That's a stealth game I really liked a lot. Love the background. Cap Silver, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome. You're now a Sea Angel. Welcome to the Sea of Angels. Where is... Here we go. There we go. Here's my chinchilla form. Are you ready to see it? Wow, I'm floof. I am floofy. I want to play The Last of Us one day. You should. I recommend it. It's a really good story. I don't think it's too long. I think maybe at most like 8 streams I could beat The Last of Us. Pretty. You've seen this form, Valen. I thought you've seen this form many times. You're like one of the people from the Sonic side of the community. I have like... My chat is pretty divided with people from the Sonic community and people from VTuber. Other VTubers I know. Who is Tofu? Tofu? Oh! Brisket Tofu is my friend. I put my friends in here that I draw. I gotta take off, but I hope y'all have fun. Be nice. Bye. Thank you. Yeah. All right, let's go back to arting. And we're for those who don't know what we're watching Binging with Babish. He does like a lot of foods from I guess you could say games and shows and stuff. Like he did the Big Smoke order. That was the first thing we watched. If you guys know GTA San Andreas, right now he's been doing a lot of SpongeBob foods. He made a Krabby Patty. He made the Bubble Bass order. And right now he's making the potato salad. The 3 days! It took 3 days to make that potato salad. 3 days. All right. Let's get back to it.
Handful of whole grain mustard. We're then mixing that to combine.
His voice
and
is
then
so
adding our
relaxing,
boiled
bro.
and cooled potatoes. I feel like I'm saying the word potato a lot. Let's come up with another
Potato.
name for these things. How about
Y'all, I forgot to
spoodle-doos?
record my
No,
screen so I
just
could
call them
get the
potatoes.
time
Anyway,
lapse.
we're mixing our potatoes into the
Silly
dressing and
Peach.
putting them in our serving bowl, and there you have it, the best
There we
potato
go.
salad in the observable universe. Let's give it
Yay,
a try and see if
potato
using pickled
salad.
potatoes made a difference. And the answer is kinda. They've definitely got that
Kinda.
fermentation funk, but it's getting
This is
lost
the
underneath
fancy
that
version of the
flavorful
potato
dressing.
salad.
I've only got one more potato salad trick up my sleeve,
It
and that
better
is to
be
go
the best
full Guy
potato
Fieri
salad
and
of the
make a
galaxy.
deep-fried potato salad.
He did
that
say
really resembles
universe.
something more like patatas
You
bravas.
guys were
We're
on the
just
same
deep-frying our
brain
potatoes for about
cell.
8 minutes, just enough time to make some old school.
What are the
mortar and
chances
pestle
of the
aioli.
casting
We're starting
failing?
by crushing 2 large garlic
like I
cloves
said, it
into
has
paste
a-
using the mortar and
It has a
pestle.
1
Then
minute
once you got yourself
cooldown
a
so
nice
people
smooth
don't
paste,
spam
we're going
it.
to add 2 egg yolks.
So
This is
just
going to
wait a
add
minute and it
distinct
should go
egg
through.
yolk-like quality
But
to our aioli.
I
Then
don't
using
have it
the
exact
pestle, I think
like
that's what this part is called.
I don't know
We're just
how it
gonna
works.
mix
It's
up the
basically
egg
like
yolks
think of
with garlic
gacha
until they are well
games.
combined, and then while mixing
Blah, blah,
rapidly,
blah,
we're going to slowly drizzle
it's
in some
basically
neutral
gambling,
flavored
but
oil
free.
like canola or
You're not paying
vegetable
anything.
until an emulsion forms. Then once your aioli
Egg.
has outgrown its mortar,
Also, he's
I
got
think
the
that's
mortar
what
and
that part is
pestle.
called, we're taking the party back to my place. My place being a
Yeah, with
larger
no
bowl.
money, no
Now we're gonna
money.
bring some more flavorful
There
oil
is
to
no
the
way you
party,
could-
that is some olive oil. And
There's-
the second
there's no
now, here
need
it
to give
comes.
money for
1,
this.
2, 3, there
It
we
does
go.
give
You
you
can
a
switch
free
off oils
cast
as
if you
necessary
sub,
to your taste.
but
I
that's
like a mixture
basically
of
like
both,
saying
but
cast
either
in
way,
chat
we're
if
whisking
you sub or
constantly
give
while
bits.
very, very slowly
Thank you for the
adding
save,
oil
I will do
until
that. I haven't done
thick
that all stream.
emulsion forms. Maybe about a half a cup of combined oils for every egg yolk. Then once we have a nice thick aioli, we need to taste
Fishing
it to
is
make sure it's not too
IRL
harsh, and then
gotcha, I
season
guess,
to taste
true.
with kosher salt. By this time, your
Irish
potatoes should be done
guacamole?
frying, deeply
guess.
golden brown on the outside.
They
and
are
tender on the
potatoes
inside.
after all.
We're draining those on paper towels before placing in a bowl, tossing with a little bit of kosher
Those look like
salt and
pretzels.
smoked paprika, which is going to get us a little bit
Paprika.
closer to patatas bravas. Start the music, make sure that everybody's dancing, and then pour out onto a serving plate. And then we're just
Make
going to
sure
top these
everyone's
simply with
dancing.
aioli and some scallions if we can get the
Ayo,
aioli to come out of the
aioli.
friggin' bottle. Come on, here we go. Perfect drizzle in 3, 2, 1. Oh, okay. It's fine. My kitchen ceiling's been looking really boring lately. We're topping
My
these
kitchen
guys with a
ceiling's
smattering
been
of
looking
scallions,
boring.
and there you have it. Something that can almost very charitably be
I
called
like how he
potato
says these
salad.
things
And
very
it was at this moment that I
nonchalantly.
remembered that Yukon potatoes do not respond well to
pretzels.
deep
They're
frying.
potatoes,
The
but they
flavors
look
were
like
good, but the
pretzels from
texture
far
was
away.
all off. It was gummy. So maybe it's time to take this recipe back to its inspiration, which is pickled French fries. There's a restaurant called Al's in San Francisco where they pickle their potatoes before making them into French fries. So I thought I would try
Yo,
just
that's a
that,
lot of
the
work.
Fry, freeze, then refry method. If
To
you want to see
pickle
how
the
to do that,
potatoes
click the
before
link
you
in
make
the
them
upper
into
right-hand
French
corner right
fries?
now,
Does that
and
really
then
make a
toss
difference
with
to
little
the
bit of kosher
flavor?
salt while still warm, and let's see how they taste.
Because he
And I've gotta
pickled the
say,
potatoes
fermented
before he
French
made them
fries
into
are an
potato
interesting
salad,
snack.
and he said
They're
it made no
sour and
difference.
funky and barely even need to be dipped in
'Cause
ketchup.
of the
And I
mayo.
really recommend that you make all the previous recipes with normal potatoes
I'm from the
unless
Sonic
you're trying to make a
side,
sponge
yes.
feel bad.
And here's your triple
I
gooberberry
appreciate
sunrise,
anyone
sir.
who interacts with me.
Oh,
Okay, wait.
Triple gooberberry sunrise.
This
huh?
is the
I
SpongeBob
guess
food
I could use
marathon.
one of
That's what we're
those.
doing. So for the next like 40 minutes, it's just SpongeBob food, y'all. I hope y'all don't
There
mind
you
that.
go.
He does
Hey, what's
have
up,
like
guys? Welcome back
compilations.
to Binging with Babish, where this week we're taking a look at the hotly requested triple gooberberry sunrise from SpongeBob.
I like how he just
SquarePants. Now let's
stands
get down
there.
to the business of making sundaes. First up, we have to make
That
a
same
custard. I'm
restaurant
starting
makes
with 1 cup
champagne and
of
mustard.
milk,
I wanna
and
try
SpongeBob
so
and Patrick
bad.
look like they were in
Wait,
kind of
champagne
a little tiny
mustard?
soda shop, so I'm going to add 15 grams
That
of
sounds
non-diastatic malt powder,
interesting.
which I'm going to aggressively whisk
I mean,
using a
mustard
full-size
seeds are
whisk
interesting
because this stuff likes to
phenomena.
clump. Once fully
I'm not gonna
incorporated, I'm going
lie.
to add 2 cups of heavy cream. Then,
You
just
think
like
I
any
mind
ice cream base,
SpongeBob
this stuff
content?
needs a
No.
sweetener, but I wanted to
I
try
just-
to add at least one
I didn't know if
undersea
you guys wanted
ingredient,
like
so I'm
me
going to
to
add 15 grams
shuffle
of
the so we go
carrageenan,
like
a
through
red
different things
seaweed
like
extract
Breaking
that's
Bad will
commonly
be
used
another
as
one,
a
and then
thickener,
next
and that's
moment's
gonna
Bob's
make for a
Burgers, next
smoother, more
moment's like
scoopable ice cream.
another
This stuff also
GTA
loves
thing,
to clump,
maybe.
but if we tiny whisk it into our sugar, it's going to get dispersed more evenly.
But I
and
don't
fully
mind just
dissolve without
SpongeBob
putting
for the
up
next
fuss.
40
Now the
minutes.
next step is to make sure that both everybody is dissolved.
There's one where it's
homogeneous,
just
and
all
also
Simpsons
bring our
food,
mixture
too.
up to the
I'll maybe
barest of
save that for
simmers. We
when
just want
Flint's
little
here, though.
bubbles forming around the outside of the pot. Stir frequently to make sure that the milk doesn't scorch. Kill the heat once you start seeing the little bubbles.
What
and
we
then
do
it's
with the
time to start
gold,
tempering our
the
eggs.
gold is
More
what
accurately,
gets
5
you
large
to
egg
the
yolks that
leader,
we're gonna
the
place
top
in
of the
a heat-proof bowl
leaderboard,
and
swim
swaddle
swift.
with a moistened towel that will allow us to
So,
whisk one-handedly.
the
as
more
we
gold
slowly
you
ladle
have,
in
the more
hot milk
you'll
and
have a
cream
higher
mixture.
chance of
At first, you wanna
being
add this
in
a very,
first
very,
place
very
or
slow
second
stream,
place or
but by
third
the
place.
third or fourth ladle full, your eggs will be tempered.
Other
and
than
can
that,
add
you don't
faster.
spend anything.
All in
It's
all,
not
we
like
wanna whisk
channel
about
points.
a third of the hot stuff into the cold stuff before adding the cold stuff back into the hot stuff. Makes sense? Good, because now we're headed back to the stovetop, where, over medium-low heat, we're going to bring this mixture up to 185 degrees Fahrenheit, whisking pretty constantly to make sure that nobody's scrambling on the bottom of the pot, and you'll know it's done both when it reaches 185 degrees Fahrenheit and when it reaches a state that the French referred to as nut, which roughly translates to thick enough to coat the back of the spoon and to leave a trail when a finger is dragged across its surface. Actually, I think it literally translates to tablecloth, but whatever. Next up, during their Sunday consumption, SpongeBob and Patrick appeared to be getting inebriated. So this cartoon, we're going to incorporate a little bit of this brown liquid from this bottle marked
SpongeBob is a grown adult.
One can only imagine what this brown liquid could possibly be.
Blue-collar working man, actually.
So
people don't realize that.
Our custard, we're going to add about 2 ounces of XXX mystery brown liquid, plus the sliced and scraped carcass of 1 vanilla bean.
He's like a step above us because he literally lives by himself. Mans is like a...
cool off our custard, the better.
He's
so
independent.
We're placing a smaller bowl into a larger bowl filled with salted ice and water, and pouring the custard
we don't
into
count
the smaller
Gary,
bowl.
right?
Basically, the ice is going to cool things off, the salt is going to make the ice disperse its coldness faster, and the water is going to make sure that the coolness is evenly distributed. We're whisking occasionally for about 10 minutes until it reaches 72 degrees Fahrenheit, covering with plastic wrap and fridging for at least 4 hours or until fully chilled and ready to churn. Then we're churning via your churning method of choice, making sure to remember to leave that vanilla pod, trying desperately and failing to get our lid into place.
Let me put on the captions for you guys.
And churning for about 35
Why
minutes.
is the caption so large? I am not abuelita.
Excuse me. If you don't have an ice cream machine, go ahead and click the link in the upper right-hand corner right now to see how to make ice cream by hand. You don't need to be that large. However you churn it, it's now ready to head into the freezer. So we're going to scrape out as much of this delicious gunk as we possibly can into a freezer-safe vessel of your choice. Optionally press some wax paper or plastic wrap directly down onto the surface to prevent freezer burn. Cover it up and freezer it for at least 4 hours, ideally overnight. Plenty of time to contend with the thing that I might be
when I have tech
to, so
issues.
Gloves, the festive bananas that we're going to have visibly jutting out of all different points of the sundae. So we're
ad break soon.
And repeatedly skewering them with toothpicks. This would obviously make them hazardous to eat at the speed.
See, angels, we will have ad break in 5 minutes. I will pause the video during the ads break so no one misses anything. We'll just listen to music during that time. Yeah. If you're not subbed, utilize that time to go pee pee poo poo, go get a drink of water. Yeah. Okay, we'll keep watching until the ad break goes through.
Which SpongeBob and Patrick were eating them, but I'm positive that there's no other way that they're going to stay in place.
Abuelita Peachael. I'm not Abuelita, no.
For about an hour to increase their rigidity. Then, finally, it's time to assemble our triple gooberberry sunrise. We got ourselves an old school looking blue glass ice cream bowl, into which we are going to deposit 3 very large scoops of ice cream. And I gotta say, guys, this Carrageenan stuff makes for very scoopable
He's making
ice
it
cream.
Sundae.
The stuff spent over 12 hours in the freezer.
Do you guys think he'll make the nasty Sundae? I really want to see him make the nasty Sundae.
No extraneous
you guys know what I'm talking about, right?
First up, our little ice cream buddy appears to have a hot fudge hairdo. So I'm just going to place a generous dollop of cool fudge on top of the top scoop. Top that with the banana hat. And flanked with our 2 banana arms. Then the face appeared to be made from green, blue, and red candies. So I've got green and blue M&Ms and 1 red peanut M&M, which we really gotta shove in there to make them stay in place. And then an inviting red licorice smile. Then I assume that the triple gooberberry refers to these 3 maraschino cherries delicately skewered on the end of each banana. And there you have it. The
delicately skewered.
Oh, a second, fix the eye here. A fast disintegrating but mildly intoxicating ice cream sundae. Now to give it a try, I think the most upsetting thing to do would be to take a scoop out of this guy's face. Sorry, little friend. And I'll tell you right now, this is far and away the best homemade ice cream I've ever made. The texture is pretty much commercial quality. It has a nice
Man's made
flavor,
ice cream from scratch for us.
But in this whole sundae, there's just
it
about
is
a half
epic.
a shot
Now
of
he's
bourbon
dead.
total. And SpongeBob and Pat ate like 10 of these each, so it kind of makes sense. But if you're trying to cut back on calories, you might just want to pour some XXX liquid directly on top. Ooh, that's somehow
that's a good idea. I should do that next time I have ice cream. Just pour alcohol in it.
Topping, it's just kind of so-so. Anyway, if you'll excuse me,
that's basically like rum flavored ice cream, sort of.
Our peanuts jar is totally empty.
There it is. It's the nasty sundae.
I know one other place we can find peanuts.
Xander_links. Welcome. Thank you for the check-in.
Peanut plants growing in the windowsill.
He's making the nasty sundae, y'all.
Never heard.
Texture.
There we go. This Sunday's gonna taste great.
I don't know. Somehow
I believe
got
him.
that. Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome
Ice
back
cream
to
while drunk is a vibe,
Babish.
yeah.
For this week, we're taking a look at SpongeBob's onion, ketchup, and peanut plant sundae. And yes, this is an actual peanut plant that I bought on Etsy. It's
Wait. Before we get into this one, I'm gonna autoplay the ads so we get them over with. I hope you guys don't mind. I'm just gonna put on music. Put on music while we get through that. I'm gonna autoplay the ads real quick So y'all, so we could just get it over with. One moment. For you people who are not subbed, any non-sub sea angels, use this time. Why does it say my bitrate's bad? Guys, stream has been fine, right? Because Twitch has been saying my bitrate's bad. Why is it saying that? I think it's just Twitch at this point. Anyways, I'm gonna autoplay the ads real quick. Use this time to go pee pee poo poo, go get a drink of water, yeah. Twitch is lying to me then. That's scary. Never noticed anything? Why is it saying my bitrate's bad? I'm gonna shit myself. Let me see. Come on, it's still... That's so odd. I gotta show Wispy this. Oh, welcome, Xanderlinks. Ah, that's so scary. Peachy shits live on stream. No, don't tell them! Don't tell them! I am about to shit myself though. Why is it saying that my bitrate's bad? But on OBS it says it's fine. I think Twitch is just lying to me. Twitch needs to fix themselves. I wouldn't know. Customers keep making me take out my headphones and serve them rather than letting me close like good people. Oh, I'm sorry, Legion. I'm sorry. I hope it goes better. I've been having a crappy weekend too, to be honest. I deal with crazy people. This old man, this old guy, he was not liking how I was doing something, and every time I kept continuing to do something that aggravated him, he kept saying "Cocha su madre" under his breath to me. And then he also said "puta madre" to me. And he thought I didn't hear him, and he thought I didn't understand him because my Spanish was like mid. But I'm just like, you think someone who knows basic Spanish would know the curses first? Why don't you assume that about people my generations? That's dumb. Well, yeah. That's how my weekend's been going. I did post something on Twitter that you guys saw. Some of you saw. It was a cute... Sorry, I was opening my stream because I want to see how it's working through Twitch. Okay, it's just being a little bitch. Okay. Alright, anyways. I was thinking about my abuela's empanadas, right? Sea angels. I was thinking about my abuela's empanadas at work. And then I looked up and my abuela was in front of me. Abuelita jump scare. And guess what she had? Guess what she gave me? She gave me like 15 empanadas. So yeah. I mean, I think about my abuela's empanadas a lot, but still, that was a great moment for me. I love my abuela. All right. Anyway, we're gonna get back to the video. Hello, Murder Queen BBW. Welcome. BBW, you're very close to beating Panda Drug in the top of the leaderboard. If you want to try exclamation point cast. A reminder for those who want to try and get a free gift sub from me by the end of stream. All you have to do is type exclamation point cast in my chat and you participate in the fishing game. The top 3 people in the leaderboard who are not subbed will get free gift sub from me. Yeah. Abuelita's senses are tingling. She knew, yeah. I didn't want to bother her with all the things that I was doing during moving. So that's why I haven't talked to her in a month. I really didn't want to bother her with it. At the same time, my other family members. The ads are done now. We are done with the ads. I got a Zebra Red Bull ad, Domino's. I'm sorry about all the ads, but you guys didn't miss anything. We're back now. For those just joining, I am Peachael the Seraphim, banished angel VTuber. I do arts, I play games. Today we're watching Binging with Babish. Right now he's making SpongeBob stuff on stream. He's about to make the Nasty Sunday from SpongeBob, if you guys remember that. He's adding a little bit of texture. Should I restart the part? I'm gonna restart it just so you guys know what's going on. Because we just watched like the beginning of it. We saw him make this
one. As an ice cream topping, it's just kind of so-so. Anyway, if you'll excuse
this
me,
is
grab my EpiPen because I think I'm allergic to bananas.
Our peanut jar
anyway.
is totally empty.
Nasty Sunday. That's what I wanted to see him make more.
I know one other place we can find peanuts. Good thing I still have peanut plants growing in the windowsill.
How many people have a peanut plant?
There we go.
Oh, you got a milk bud
This
shit. Yes,
Sunday's
you
gonna
did.
taste great.
I don't know. Somehow I doubt
You
that.
got a
Hey,
milk
what's up,
bud
guys?
on the
Welcome back
toilet.
to Binging with Babish. For this week, we're taking a look at SpongeBob's onion, ketchup, and peanut plant sundae. And yes, this is an actual peanut plant that I bought on Etsy. It's too young
bought a
to have
peanut
yet yielded any nuts, but I think ultimately that's not going to matter. So for the TV show accurate version, we are weeping as we thinly slice a large Vidalia
He said the
onion,
peanut-
filling a bowl
the
with
fact
our
that it
ice
doesn't have
cream
peanuts
surrogate,
is not gonna
aka
matter.
a whole bottle of ketchup, scattering our Vidalia onions across the
No.
top and leaving plenty of room for our Tennessee red organic heirloom peanut plant.
Asqueroso.
Roots, dirt, and all. As SpongeBob said, a little texture never hurt. Except that eating dirt is a very effective way to give yourself a parasite. I had to
Yeah,
Google
don't
that,
eat
and I
dirt,
came
y'all.
across a lot
Sea
of articles
angels,
on the subject
don't do
because
that.
apparently there's a lot of people out there that like to eat dirt. I, however, am not one of them, so I'm going to carefully scoop around the dirt, grab some peanut greens, which are apparently perfectly edible, and here we go. Let's try a bite of SpongeBob's improvised sundae, which I hopefully shouldn't have to tell you
No.
is not very good. It's
No,
ketchup,
no.
onions, and leaves. It's like eating a burger without the bun.
Spit
or
that
the
shit
burger.
out on
And
the
yes,
floor.
it did give me
I
rancid
used to
breath.
swallow
So making
pebbles.
an edible version of this
How
is going
did that
to take
go?
some doing. I'm thinking the
How
only way
did
to
you
do it
pass
is to make
them?
ice creams flavored after
Was
the
it
different parts of
painful?
the sundae. First up, the onions. I have two
I imagine
large
it's
Vidalia
very
onions that
painful
I've
to try
halved
and go to the
thinly
bathroom
sliced,
after you
which I'm
swallow
now going
pebbles.
to caramelize. I'm going to start by gently sautéing them over medium-low heat, adding a little kosher salt and freshly ground pepper, and then I'm going to cook them covered, stirring occasionally for about 15 minutes. We just want the onions to soften up, as well as give up a bit of their moisture, but we don't
I
want
think
anything
after we're done
turning
with the
brown
SpongeBob
just
one,
yet.
y'all, I'm
Once
gonna
about
binge
15
Bob
minutes have
Burgers
passed and
one.
The onions are nice and soft. We're going to remove the cover, increase the heat to medium, and cook, stirring frequently for anywhere from 45 minutes to an hour. Add a splash of water and scrape
Gilduck,
the bottom of
yes.
the pan as many times as you like until
is
you
a
have some
Gilduck?
deeply golden brown
Guys, can
jammy
you please
onions.
explain
This stuff
for
is
me?
completely delicious and very naturally
Sea angels,
sweet.
do you
So I'm
wanna
very curious to see
explain?
what kind of ice cream it's going to make. The next thing I'm curious about, tomato-based
If no one does,
ice
I
cream,
will.
which is going to be our stand-in for ketchup. I'm going to start by
No,
making
we're
a
not talking
tomato
about girl
jam. I'm
dick.
cutting little crosses into the
Not
bottoms
today,
of 1
Ivy, I'm
kilogram of
sorry.
fresh,
It's
ripe
not that
tomatoes,
kind of
which we're then
stream.
going to blanch
It's not
and
that kind
peel.
of
In other words, we're
stream.
dropping the tomatoes one or two at a
Okay,
time
it's,
into a pot of boiling water.
My
for
friend
about
Gil is
1
a
minute,
fish,
or until you
and
start
we
to see the
combined
skin
Gil with
split
Gold, the
along
Pokemon
sides. We're
Golduck.
then fishing
That's
them
it.
out and dumping them directly into an ice water bath. This is called
Typo?
shocking the tomatoes. and it's
No,
gonna both
that's not
halt
a
the cooking
typo.
process and make the tomatoes
Ivy
easier
meant to type
peel,
that.
which once everybody's
No.
blanched and shocked, we're going to start doing. We're gonna
Ivy
gently
said it
peel
loud
the
and proud.
skins off each
No.
tomato, then cut the tomatoes into quarters, cut out their cores, and then cut each quarter into 1-inch pieces. Once your tomatoes are broken down, it's time to scoop them directly into your lap. This is going to make for an efficient, I'm just kidding, there's a saucepan down there. Into a
Why?
medium saucepan goes our tomatoes, along
Why
with
did
about
he
450
say that?
grams of granulated sugar and the
Time
juice
to
of half
scoop
a
it
lemon.
directly
We're then
into
going
your
to bring
lap.
this to a simmer over medium
He's making
heat,
a better
reduce the
version
heat
of the
to
nasty
medium-low,
sundae, I
and
assume.
continue to simmer for about an hour.
How do you make a
stirring
better
frequently
version of
and
the nasty
occasionally skimming
sundae?
off the orange foam that appears on
Like,
top.
I could see
By the
them
end, the
mixing
mixture should have
tomato
reduced
and
by about
chocolate,
half.
'cause
Now, to
tomato is
represent the
already
peanut
sweet,
plant,
isn't
I
it?
want something earthy, something grassy, and something peanutty. So I'm going to make a beetroot, matcha,
Yeah.
and peanut ice cream. Now for all of our ice cream
Oh,
flavors, we're going to
interesting.
need a basic
Lacey,
custard,
why?
same as the one we made
Why,
for
Lacey,
mochi ice
why?
cream last week. 4
Why would
cups
you
of
do
heavy
that?
cream, 2 cups of milk, 1 cup of sugar, and a pinch of kosher salt, brought to a bare simmer over medium heat. Then we're bringing this mixture over to 8 separated egg yolks that we have set in a
Yo.
large heat-proof bowl. Then we're going to very, very slowly ladle the mixture
Just the
into
egg
the
yolk?
eggs while whisking constantly. This is going to temper the eggs, which is going to prevent them from scrambling in our ice cream. And this ice cream is going to be weird enough without scrambled eggs in it. Once we've added
This
about a
cat
third of
is
the
a-
heavy cream and
this
milk
cat is
mixture,
a
we're adding
cranky
everything
cat.
back to the pot and whisking constantly over medium heat until
So,
it
like
reaches
Cranky
175
Kong?
degrees Fahrenheit and becomes thick enough to coat the back of
You
the
know
spoon.
Cranky
Now
Kong
into
knows
some
chaos
various
control?
containers, I have our different
He did in the
flavorings.
Donkey Kong
Tomato
Country
jam on the
show,
far
so
left, followed
it's
by
true. It's
caramelized
canon.
onion.
That
Next,
means it's
some
canon.
beetroot puree, and last some creamy peanut butter, about a half a
We
cup
got
of
bread
each.
from the
We are then
farmer's
tiny
market this
whisking
morning.
each
That's
of these
fun.
until they
Hell
are
yeah.
completely homogeneous. And if you're wondering
I
what a
don't usually
matcha
get
ice
to go
cream
to a
is, I have
farmer's
some
market,
leftover from
but
last week that I'll be repurposing.
whenever I go to, like,
Because,
flea
fun
markets or
fact, you
farmer
can melt
markets,
and return
that's
ice
fun.
cream. Well, maybe that's just a fact. I don't
Our
know
fave
about
is
a fun
Lanky
fact.
Kong.
Either way, every custard is getting
Lanky
covered and
Kong.
fridged overnight before being
Yo,
churned
it's
via
pink.
your method of choice.
That ice
There's
cream
our
is pink.
beetroot ice cream, cream, some matcha ice cream,
Yo!
some peanut butter ice cream for a
Those look
peanut
cute.
flavor, caramelized onion ice cream, and tomato jam ice cream, each of which should be
Tomato
churned
jam
until it
ice
has the
cream.
texture of soft serve, at which point we're going to scrape it back into a clean container,
can't believe
smooth
you
it
can
out,
make
and let it
beetroot
camp
look
out in the freezer
appetizing as a
again
dessert.
overnight.
But
Then
honestly,
about a half an hour
beet is
before
pretty,
serving, we're going to transfer everybody
sweet
over to
from
the
what I
fridge
heard.
so they can soften up a little bit for easy scooping. So here we go, one heaping scoop each
Or
of
is that
caramelized
pink
onion, tomato
ice
jam,
cream?
and then to stand in for the peanut
I don't know,
plant, you'll see that I
Shrimpy.
did a kind of Neapolitan of beetroots, matcha, and peanut butter. Is it the
That's
prettiest
so
thing in
cute,
the world?
though.
No, but neither am I, and I'm okay.
Can't you
with me.
extract the
But
sugar
is that
from the
all about to
beets?
change
Oh.
as I dig into this insane mishmash?
I didn't realize
of
it had
savory
sugar in
sweet
it.
ice creams?
I mean,
let's find out. The caramelized
well,
onion was
fruit has sugar in
interesting.
it, right?
The tomato jam
So it
was
only makes sense.
interesting, and the beetroot matcha peanut butter was
Or
interesting.
some type of
That's about the only
sweetener.
thing I can say. They are inoffensive,
Like,
but I wouldn't go so far
isn't
as to call
sugar
them
really-
good. I think what this thing needs is a little bit of the old-fashioned sundae treatment. Whipped
Yo.
cream, chocolate sauce, and a cherry. Now that
actual
is a
cherry.
sundae. Let's take a big old bite. And,
Not a fake
ugh,
cherry.
That is when I learned that
How do you guys
chocolate and
feel
onions
about the
don't
candy
mix.
cherries?
Patties, available in 6 designer colors.
Pretty Patty. I.
Mr. Squidward, come look.
Mr. Squidward.
Appetizing.
Yes.
Good, sir.
He shinks.
Wait, give me an orange patty with extra purple.
How dare you?
Hey,
How
what's
dare
up,
you
guys?
make fun
Welcome
of
back
him.
to Binging
He
with
was the
Babish, where
genius.
This week we're finally
And then
taking a
guess
look
what?
at Pretty Patties.
He was
Now,
making
the
more
late
money
great
than both
Stephen
of them.
Hillenburg, creator of SpongeBob,
Right?
specified
Isn't that what
Krabby
happened that
Patties are
episode?
meatless. So as you can see, I have the entire vegetable kingdom strewn before me. But before we can make any
Mr.
pastel
Krabs,
patties,
yeah,
we have
Mr.
to
Krabs
make
was
some
like, I
pretty
wish I
buns.
invented
Now, my
Pretty
first instinct
Patties.
was to recreate the brightly colored, barely browning bread from the Brood Witch episode. Now, not only did the egg
Yo.
wash used to adhere the sesame
I wanna
seeds
try
to
a
the
Pretty
bun
Patty
caused
too,
the bun
y'all.
brown, but late
Or
that
just a
night, I
Krabby
awoke
Patty.
in a
Did you
cold
all ever
sweat,
try the
remembering
Krabby
that
Patty
eggs
when
are not
Wendy's had
vegan,
it? Was it
and on the
Wendy's
off
that had the
chance that's
Krabby
what he
Patty?
meant, I decided to start over with a lean
Or
burger
was it
bun.
Burger King that
We're
had the
starting with
Krabby Patty?
510 grams of bread flour in a
We
large
wanna be
bowl,
a Pretty
which we're going to
Patty.
add
Why?
10 grams of instant yeast, 30 grams of sugar, and 2 teaspoons of kosher salt.
If
And
you're a
we're going to
Pretty
regular
Patty, then
size
you'll be
whisk
eating
together to make sure that
Wendy's,
everything is
God.
evenly distributed
Wendy's
throughout the
nuts?
flour before adding
Can't believe-
275 ml of water and 60 ml of neutral
Can't believe I
flavored
never
oil,
tried it.
vegetable or canola.
I actually like
first by
Wendy's
spatula
a
and then
lot.
by hand until combined into a shaggy yet homogeneous dough.
Misfortune?
Normally, we now want to knead
Huh?
this within an inch of its life until it passes the window.
It looked like an
test, but since we
overpriced
have to
Dave
mix 6 different
Singles.
colors,
I
and
would
mix 6
imagine,
different batches of
honestly.
dough, I'm weighing
They
and
just use the
dividing this dough
SpongeBob
into
name
6
to make a lot of
pieces,
money.
working with one
And
at
it
a
would work,
time,
honestly.
keeping
I would
most
fall
covered.
for it.
First, I'm going to break it in half, place it in the jar of the food processor.
Burger
ready
King
the
does
food
the
coloring
colored
of my
burgers,
choice, and then with the food
but it's not
processor
related to
running, slowly
SpongeBob.
drizzling a small amount of coloring
I-
down through the feed
SpongeBob
tube, then
should
letting the dough
sue
process
Burger
for about
King for
45
that.
seconds total, both evenly
All Wendy's
distributing
have
the
like
color throughout the
Misfortune,
dough
Lucky
and
You
helping
on their
it
sign.
develop.
Really?
Use the dough as a sort of sponge.
I never
pick up all
noticed
the
that.
scraps, give it a sort of
Did I ever tell you guys I
vegetable
worked at
and place it in a
Wendy's
covered
once?
oiled bowl until nearly doubled in size. Then we're going to rinse and repeat
Pineapple
with the remaining
shake.
doughs, orange, red,
they sell Pretty
indigo violet,
Patties,
and good old-fashioned
your
green.
color will
Once everybody
anything.
is well kneaded and tinted, it's time to let them rise.
If they sell
Cover
Pretty
everything
Patties,
with
I would
plastic
like green
wrap and allow
ones.
to bulk ferment at room temperature for
Green-
1 to 2
green color
hours
Pretty
until
Patty.
visibly embiggened by anywhere from 50 to 100%. Next up, shake
Oh,
it. Go ahead and dig
recent
out the first
promotion.
color of your choice. I'm going with orange. Weigh it and divide that number precisely
Misfortune
in
from
half,
League of
because each of
Legends.
these mini
Oh.
batches is going to yield 2 extra large slider buns, which I realize is an oxymoron. Go ahead and roll
Frosty,
each
but mine
portion into a
melted.
nice,
Felt more
smooth,
like a
taut
shake.
ball, lightly pressing down each to make sure
Oh.
that they don't end up too vertical.
It was
and
a-
arranging with
there was a
plenty of space
pineapple
on a parchment
Frosty.
lined baking sheet before
I hate
covering
when
with
Wendy's
plastic
tells me to
wrap,
dip
once
a
again leaving it to
dip
its own devices for 1 to 2
fry
hours
into
until
my
it's nearly
shake.
doubled
That
in
that
size.
sounds
Then
so
comes the sticky
disgusting. I would
issue,
never do
sesame
that.
seed adhesion. I'm going with a
Am
water
I one
wash
of
to
if,
keep
am I
things
like one of the
vegan
few
and
people that
prevent
think this? Because
browning, but
Wispy
that's
also
gonna have
thinks
all the
this.
sticking power of, well, water. So they're probably going to have all the staying
Jamaica
power of my
shake.
hairline. Either way, these guys are headed into
We
a
also
preheated
think
350-degree
for the
Fahrenheit oven
SpongeBob
for
thing.
15 to
Oh, they
18
had a
minutes
pineapple
until nicely
Frosty.
puffed and set,
Oh, makes
registering
sense.
between
Who lives
195
in a
to
pineapple?
205
Under the
degrees
pineapple.
Fahrenheit at their thickest point. Allow to cool completely on
Wendy's
the trays
Krabby
at
Patty
the
was
lower end of
basically the
that
name
spectrum.
and nothing
Now onto
else.
the
It
issue
was
of
reviewed
vegan
mediocre
cheese-style
at
products.
best.
Once again, I'm only making
They didn't
one of
even
these
try to
Chinese
make it
burgers,
taste
so I
like a
don't wanna
crab.
make a huge amount of each
I mean, that would be
color of
expensive
cheese,
if
so
they,
lining the
but like
muffin
they could have
tins with
bought
a row of
imitation
plastic wrap,
crab.
using them as a mold
Like, you
for
know
each
how they
color
have
of the
imitation
cheese
crab for the
itself in the bowl
sushi?
of blender goes 200 grams
For,
of
like,
rinsed
cali
cashews,
rolls.
200 grams of refined
I feel
coconut
like they could have
oil,
bought
2
something like
tablespoons plus
that,
1 teaspoon of
and it would have been
carrot
cheap.
Cannon, 25 grams
It's
of
not
arrowroot
disgusting, but I don't
powder,
see the
2
big deal
teaspoons
about
of
dipping
kosher
fries
salt,
in
1.5
Frosties.
teaspoons of onion powder,
Me
1
neither.
teaspoon garlic powder, 25
Like,
grams of
I both
nutritional
find
yeast,
it
15
nasty,
ml
and I'm
of
just
lemon
like, what's
juice,
the
100
hype?
ml
I don't
of
get it.
sauerkraut or pickle brine, and 375
Y'all,
ml
it's
of
thunderstorming
corn.
outside my
This stuff is all
house.
getting blended together into rather a thick, pasty paste.
Who lives in
for
the
which
sea
you're
under
probably
the
gonna need to
pineapple?
enlist the help of your favorite blender stuffer.
You guys
for at
ever
least
seen a
60 seconds
SpongeBob
on
meme
high
where it's
speed
just like,
with varying levels of
who lives
difficulty
in a
until
pineapple,
completely
under the
smooth.
pineapple,
Next up,
under
we're
the
gonna gently
pineapple,
heat
under the
this on the
pineapple, and then it
stovetop
just
until
keeps
it
going
reaches
and keeps going. There's like a
180
1 hour
degrees
version of it,
Fahrenheit.
I
can't seem to
think.
find footage of this. Maybe I didn't hit record, but
We're
here's
having
the
a freak
stuff
storm
after it's
happen
been
right now.
cooked, which I'm now
Yo.
distributing into each
Yeah,
muffin
it's
cavity, where I'm
storming.
gonna proceed to
It
tint
literally
using a little bit of food coloring
started
and a tiny whisk.
rumbling.
This should hopefully yield
The
6
thunderstorm
puffs
started
of
rumbling
slicable,
as I hit the
meltable,
stream
colorful
button, even
vegan
though I was
cheese.
late to
All it needs
stream.
is to be covered
It's
and
so funny.
refrigerated at least 4 hours or up to overnight.
I can't believe Twitch is gaslighting me into thinking my bitrate is bad. But OBS says it's fine and you guys say it's fine, so I'm not gonna listen to them. Even though it makes me panic every time I see it. I can't breathe when I look at the bitrate thing.
It definitely tasted funkier and cheesier than American cheese does. even
Hello,
though it's obviously
Matari.
not
Welcome,
saying much.
welcome.
If
I
you
hope
make
you're
this
doing
yourself
good.
with food coloring for
Hope
some
you're having
reason,
a good
maybe just add
day.
the food coloring before putting
Oh
it
my
in the bowl.
god, it's
Now
still
onto the
saying
patty part,
it.
the pretty
It's
patty.
still
Obviously, there's a
saying it.
wealth
I'm
of colors in
screaming. I
nature
don't
that
like
lets
looking
me
at
use,
it.
But how do we turn them into veggie
Why does it
patties?
say
So as you can see
unstable?
from that, I am preparing a litany of
Average
beans,
stream
cooking these
bitrate
3 different
too
colors of lentils
high?
to their various states of
What do you mean
doneness,
too
breading the
high?
different
Excuse
colored
me,
beans,
Twitch?
and peeling some purple potatoes. Normally I would just cover
Purple
these with cold
potato?
water and cook them like it was any other
Hell
day,
yeah.
but we want to make these things as purple as possible. So we're
My-
gonna cover them with cold
it
water
says
and
on
cook them like it's
OBS.
any other day, but during their
I could
last
tell
3
when,
minutes
I
of
don't think
cooking,
this is
add
the
some
bit
thin
rate, but I
sliced
could tell
pumpkin
when
cabbage,
like
making sure that
the
it's fully
internet's not
submerged,
good on
and adding a
OBS from
teaspoon
this
of
other
baking
thing.
powder, which uses science or magic
It
or
says
both to turn the cabbage and
6,000
the cooking water
kilobytes
a
per
brilliant
second.
shade of blue.
And then
Definitely
Twitch
not
just
totally necessary, but I
Twitch
wanted to
also
try it
says
out, and this
6,000
seemed as
kilobytes per
applicable an
second, but it's in the
application as I
red.
could apply it to. Go ahead and spread this
I think
out
Twitch
over a
doesn't
baking
like
sheet
that
so it can
that I
cool
have
entirely
so many
before being
kilobytes.
fashioned into a burger. Also, corn. Just corn. Now it's
Maybe
finally
try
time to
turning
start
it down
prettying
to
patties.
5K.
Patty equation we decided to
Oh,
work with was
I
1
forgot
part
how to
cooked
do that.
vegetable, in this
I don't know
case
if I want to
spinach,
fuck with
1
it
part
right now,
legume, I'm
honestly,
using
because
half
last
green
time I
lentils,
fucked
half
with,
edamame,
like
half
when I
part
fucked with
of
the
grain of
settings
your
before
choice. I'm
streamed, I
using
made
brown
OBS
rice,
crash and I
1
had to
part
restart my
breadcrumbs or
PC
ground
because
oats
it
for
wouldn't
binder, 1
open and nothing
tablespoon
else
of
would
vital wheat
open.
gluten, and salt and pepper to
We had
taste.
similar
Pulse
problems a
until
few
a
months ago.
ground beef-like
Not during
consistency
stream.
is
Thank you,
achieved.
Ivy. I
Cooking with more
appreciate
rice,
it. As
brown
long as
oats,
stream
or
is
vital
moving
wheat gluten
smoothly,
is
we'll deal
needed.
with it
And
for
there you have
now.
it, our green patty. Don't have super high hopes for this one. Let's try yellow. I'm starting with yellow lentils.
Okay, anyways, back to
aforementioned
pretty
corn,
patties. I'm
ground
so
oats, and
sorry.
brown rice. More excited about this one because it's basically just fried corn.
What's Sunslift?
Grated carrot for the vegetable, brown rice for the grain, and vital wheat.
Yeah,
gluten for the
let's not
fiber.
worry about it.
Medium ones
I'm
for this
just,
one. I love
yeah.
carrots, but I've never described them as burger-like. Next up for red, I'm going kidney beans for the legume. What I know
Kidney
are going to be
beans?
divisive sun-dried tomatoes for the vegetable, brown rice for the grain, and ground
Do you
oats
guys
for the
like
binder.
beans?
Pulse until pebbly, and
I know
let's
a
be
lot of
honest,
people out there
not
who
red
don't
enough.
like beans, so you
this is
guys
gonna be the
bean
one patty
enjoyers.
where I cheat with a little bit of food
I
coloring.
like
So let's all
beans.
just collectively pretend that we didn't
Arroz
see that.
con
And then for purple, as you might have
frijoles.
guessed, I'm going with
Oh, there
peeled
is a
and grated
Spider-Verse
beets. This
one
with some neutrally colored
where it makes
pinto beans
some-
produced a picture-perfect purple patty.
I
Next
think
up
it
are blue
makes
potatoes and
arroz
cabbage are
con
gonna be
pollo.
accompanied by blue corn tortilla chips,
You love
brown rice,
beans.
and vital wheat
Hello,
gluten
Doodle
for a
Noodle.
patty that
Welcome,
I'm pretty sure
welcome.
is gonna taste awesome. I mean, it's
I hope you're
mostly
doing good. I
potatoes
hope you're
and
having a good
chips.
day.
So there you have it.
We're
6
watching
different
Binging with
veggie
Babish
burger
make SpongeBob
bases,
foods.
each
Right
of
now
which
he's
is
making
impressive
pretty
2
patties.
ounce patties the same width as our buns. The
I
last
came
bit
here and I
prep
heard
now
beans.
remains
Yeah, we're
is
talking
the
about food
slicing of the
today.
vegan cheese.
It's
And
a
given
food
that the
day. I
stuff
hope
has
you
the
ate.
consistency of Play-Doh,
The same
it
to
might
all
be
of
more
you. I
about
hope you guys had a
shape
good
than
meal
slicing.
before you
Once
entered
again,
my
cheese
stream,
arcs and
because
crafts ready
this
to
is gonna
go,
make
we
you
can start
hungry.
slicing our buns. I wanted to make consistent, even
I like
cuts,
beans, my
and as
roommate
it turned
doesn't.
out, a coaster from today's
We never
sponsor
had
was
a
the perfect
bean.
pedestal upon which to prop our pan.
Damn.
And of course, being French for bread. First things first.
Snacking
once
on
our
a
buns are
gigantic
sliced,
loaf
we
of
gotta
bread.
toast them.
I
don't care
feel
what the
that,
burger's
Ivy.
made of, I don't
That's
care
so
what you're
valid.
made
What
of,
kind
you
of bread,
deserve a
though?
toasted bun.
Is
Once
it just
everybody's
like
very
plain
greased
white
and visibly
bread?
golden brown, we're gonna make sure that our pan is nice and hot and well
Sourdough,
oiled, considering that our
yo,
patties have
based.
little to no fat of their own. As you can see, each patty
I thought he was was
sounds at a
preparing the
different rate, so be
cosmical
sure to keep a
salad.
close
No, it's
eye
a
on
pretty
crusts,
patty.
especially if you're making 6 different kinds of veggie burgers
Home
at a time.
baked, hell
Also,
yeah.
use caution when flipping with all that excess
Beans,
oil in
they
the
are
pan.
good
Once
for your
everything's
heart
fried up, it's
until
time to
you
color
eat them,
coordinate
the
and
more you
serve. Each
fart.
patty, bun, and cheese
Sunswift
getting
has
carefully
bars.
color matched
Sunswift,
before
you
being
should write
placed on
songs.
a large balsa wood artist palette in the same color, order, and
Not at our
orientation
home,
as
but a
presented by
home.
SpongeBob on the show.
I see,
And
I
there you have it,
see.
folks. pretty patties. Lots of stuff to unpack here, so let's go one at a time.
Pretty patty!
Even more sesame seeds,
Look at them.
Let's take a look at these cross sections. First up, the green pretty patty. And while this particular veggie burger was decidedly veggie-oriented in its flavors,
It's a veggie
it had a nice
burger.
little crisp to it and played really well with the vegan cheese.
Ananas
Next up, the orange
con
patty.
is
Look at that cheese,
pineapple.
sorta kinda melt.
Is
And
it
this one was
really?
good. It didn't really taste like carrots, but not much like anything else either.
Carrot.
Next up, the purple, violet, or mauve patty.
The orange
It
one is a
mostly just
carrot
tasted like
burger.
beets, which means I'm not going to eat it
That
unless
sounds
there's
nice,
goat
actually.
cheese. Next up, the yellow corn patty, which to my
Can't believe we
disappointment
have the
only
phone
barely
number of a
tasted
local
like corn.
of
Next
the
up,
local
the
bread
indigo,
man.
or midnight blue patty.
It's
This
like
one
the
I'm most
Muffin
excited
Man.
about, and it's pretty
Have
good,
you
but it
heard
really
of
does
the
just
Muffin
taste
Man?
like a tortilla
The
chip
Muffin
burger.
Man.
Last up, the red patty.
Does he make
Sun-dried
Shrek food?
tomatoes and
Do you guys
beans.
think he'll
Now,
make
this
Shrek
one at least
food?
kind of looks like cartoon meat.
You
but
want
it
the
doesn't
blue
taste
one?
as much like sun-dried
I want
tomatoes
the
as
red
I had
one.
hoped. So let's rank them. First up,
The red one's
purple
supposed to be
beets, not so
sun-dried
great.
tomato.
Next up, yellow corn, about as
Pride
bland as I
patties,
ever there
yeah.
was. Almost the same story. For
We
the
need a
orange
rainbow
carrot
one.
burger, then the red sun-dried tomato burger, a little bit
I
more
want the
flavor,
carrot
but
one.
still kind of disappointing. Then the blue burger, which
Maybe
was
it's because
good,
I'm a
but maybe
chinchilla
little
right now,
morally questionable.
but I'm
And then
very
believe it or
interested
not,
in
I think the
carrot,
green
the
was my
carrot stuff
favorite.
he's
It's a
making
veggie
because it's
burger
like a
that's not
very
intended to
bright
be
orange
anything
and it
other than
attracts
just
my
that, a
attention.
veggie burger.
Pretty
But I think
gay,
we can
yeah.
agree there's one thing that all these patties have in
That's like
common. They are
SpongeBob
indeed
and
pretty.
Squidward.
What's that? Candy machine.
Oh no! You ate my
Help
last
nougat
chocolate.
crunch.
You ate all my chocolate.
I'll only be
Now
gone a
I'm
second.
gonna starve. You wonder what a rabbit tastes like?
Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to Binging with Babish, where this week we're taking a look at the Kelp Nougat Crunch from SpongeBob, a candy bar.
I
I've been
haven't had
enjoying
rabbit
since
before, but
childhood
I've
that
had
contains
duck.
only 3 known ingredients:
It's a
kelp,
Peruvian
nougat, and
cuisine
crunch. Here before me, I have some sheets
delicacy.
of toasted nori. I don't know
Where's
if
the
this is
pink
technically
burger?
kelp or not, but it's going to bring some great
Oh,
oceanic
for the
flavors
pretty
to our candy
patty.
bar.
I
Not
think the
something
pink one was
ever
supposed to
thought
be
I would
the
actively
red
seek
one.
out, but here we are. Now for the crunch, I'm going to make a layer of good old-fashioned
Rabbit's
Rice
pretty
Krispie treat.
gammy.
I'm starting by generously lubricating a
Food-
quarter sheet
it's
with
food, but it's
nonstick
not
spray
great.
and lining it with parchment paper. Molten Rice Krispie treat is about the stickiest substance known to man, so the more non-stick precautions
Depends
taken,
how
the better.
it's
Over on the
prepared,
stovetop
maybe.
in a high-walled saute pan,
Never
we're going
had
to
it.
melt and cook 20 grams of unsalted butter for 4 to 5 minutes over medium heat until it
So
begins
he's
to
making
lightly brown.
chocolate
That's right, we're
nougats
making
for
brown
that,
butter
for
Rice
this
Krispie
one.
treats. Next up, we're adding 100 grams
Marshmallows.
of miniature marshmallows. Stirring
Marshmallows.
and cooking those for about a minute until they're
I love
fully melted.
marshmallows.
Add 50 grams of puffed rice bran
Maybe it's
cereal.
because I look like a
Stir until
marshmallow.
homogeneously
Do I look like a
gooey
marshmallow
until
to you
the heat.
guys?
Add a
Don't
little
eat
bit of
me.
salt. Make sure that everybody has gotten to know everybody, and then dump it out into your prepared pan. Then you got about 2 minutes before this guy starts to harden. So while
Rabbits are a
everything's
bundle
warm
of
and
muscle and
malleable, try to
anxiety.
get
Can't
everything as
imagine that
flat
makes
as
good meat.
possible. Like I always say, an uneven candy bar is made by an uneven mind.
Yeah.
Now we're gonna let this cool completely while we make an even stickier substance, homemade nougat. In a small bowl, I'm combining 35 grams of malted milk
You look
powder,
like
40
cotton
grams
candy.
of
Thank
powdered
you.
Sugar,
Thank
and
you.
9 grams of
That's what I was
sifted
going
wakame
for.
powder.
I'm
This is
sticking
our
to
actual
chicken.
kelp that's going in the candy bar. Go ahead and tiny whisk
As
that
you
together
should.
until no clumps remain. Let's give this a little taste out of curiosity, and it's good. It's weird, but
We
it's
got a
good,
chicken
just
right
like
here.
yours truly.
That's what
Now,
I'm drawing.
nougat
I'm
is
drawing a
basically
chicken.
hot sugar
A
meringue.
KFP.
So don your safety glasses, and in the bowl of a stand mixer, combine 2 large egg whites with 50 grams
Thank
of
you,
glucose syrup.
Xander.
Meanwhile,
I
over on the
appreciate
stovetop,
it.
We're combining 475 grams of granulated sugar, 550 more grams of glucose syrup,
No,
and
don't-
150
don't-
grams of water.
don't
Bring
eat
this
me.
to a simmer and continue cooking
I
over
may
medium-low
look
heat
I
until
may
it
look
reaches
like cotton
250
candy, but I
degrees
taste like
Fahrenheit,
TV
by which time
static.
we'll hopefully have
I
completed
taste like
our
seltzer
unfinished
water. Do you
business
guys
over
want
on the
to
stand
drink
mixer, which
seltzer
is to
water?
whip the egg whites
That's
and
what I
glucose
taste
syrup
like.
to stiff peaks before
No,
slowly
don't put
and
me in the
carefully
oven.
drizzling in the boiling sugar mixture. Try
Yeah,
not to hit
TV
the sides of
static.
the
That's what
bowl, but try not
Seraphim's
to hit the
taste
wire
like.
whisk either. Then once all the sugar's been
The only
added, we're letting
game
this
meat
guy
I've had
whip
is
on high
elk
speed for 8
and raised
full minutes,
bison.
during which
Ah.
time it should become smooth and glossy. At this point, we're going to add a teaspoon and a half of vanilla paste, and working quickly so that
TV
the
static.
nougat does
No,
not drop
don't
below
eat me.
140 degrees Fahrenheit. Fold in our kelp and malted milk powder mixture. And there
I've
you
had
have
to
it,
take the
folks,
pap
kelp
test
nougat. I don't
this
recommend tasting this
Tuesday.
until it's cooled completely
hate to
if you
be-
at all value your mouth
I
skin,
hope
but
it
I'm happy
went
to
well,
report that This
Sunswift.
has graduated from pretty good to surprisingly good. So we're going to scoop it out onto our awaiting Rice Krispie treat, and once again,
One
try to
time our
press
mom
and
tricked us
spread it
into
out
eating
into an even
venison. She
layer
told us
while
it
it's
was
still
beef.
warm. You're going to want to keep whatever
No!
tool you're using lubed
I'm
up
so
with nonstick
sorry.
spray, preferably sprayed at you by a friend. But eventually you're going to give up on
Beef
that
of
when you
all
realize you could
things.
just use another sheet pan to press it out flat and even. Just make sure that it's appropriately
Oh,
oiled.
I haven't
Press it
gotten
down
it.
with
Oh,
all
I
the
hope it goes goes well. I'm
strength
sorry,
and
I can't
pulled off
read
to reveal
Sun
that it
Swept
didn't really make a difference,
My apologies.
and if anything, made things slightly worse. So just press it out as evenly as you can.
If you
and
eat
remind
the
yourself that it's
Seraphim,
not your
face
job to
melts off
change
like
people's
Indiana.
perception of
Yo,
how well you make
Tim
candy.
said
Oh,
it.
yeah, we're also gonna
Tim
put
said
down a
it
couple of
right.
those sheets of
If you guys
Likewise,
saw
let
my
this
true
nice and
form,
warm,
like, you
otherwise
guys
it
know I
will
have
not
eight
stick.
eight
Now, once cooled,
models,
sometimes
but you
the
guys
meat
don't
can
know
turn
what I
out a little
truly look
brittle,
like.
So we gotta slice it into clean,
If you guys
even
saw saw what my
while it's
true
still
form
a
looked
little
like
warm.
outside
Go
of
ahead
my
and turn it out
vessel,
onto a lightly
your
raised
eyes would
countertop.
melt.
Admire the effectiveness of your
Your
non-stick
insides would
precautions.
melt.
Now I'm going to start by
First
trimming
your
off the
eyes,
edges,
and
not
then the
only to
rest of
make
your
snaps,
body.
but so our bars have clean, even edges. Then we want to cut this down
We had
into
an eating
individual
problem, so
bars.
she tricked
Now, the
us
bars
into
on the
trying
show
something
look
we
like a short, stout rectangle. So I'm going to make these a
Oh.
little inappropriately large.
I
And
don't know
despite
how that
having a
helps
ruler
someone with
right
an eating
there,
problem,
I'm not
giving
going
them
to use
something
it and
people
end
don't
up with
usually eat.
uneven bars. Might as well eat my mistakes, right? But as
Man.
it turns out, too soon. The nougat hasn't
We can handle
set
seeing
yet.
your
It
true
needs to
form
sit
'cause we're
overnight
built
before
different.
its final texture
Alright.
is achieved. Before that
What
happens,
is this
I'm going to
again?
enrobe these
Guys,
in
I
white
forgot what he
chocolate.
was
I did not
making
temper
here.
this chocolate properly, so I'm just
Oh, he's
hoping
making
that
the
it's going to
chocolate
set
nougat.
at
I
room
forgot.
temperature. And about halfway
There
through
we
the
go.
process, I had the bright idea to make these guys green on account of them being
Oh,
pure
I
candy
see,
bars and
Sun
what have you.
Swift.
So once the chocolate has miraculously
Okay,
set,
Legion.
we are left with the final product. The
Is that what the
kelp nougat
average
crunch.
sea angel's
Let's
made
take a
of?
look at that
Farts and
cross-section.
rainbows?
Beautiful, looks like a candy bar,
No.
but has a taste. And I'm happy to
It
report
looks
it actually
cute.
tastes really
The
good.
candy
I'm sorry, you
bar.
probably didn't understand that.
It's a green
tastes
candy bar.
really good.
He doesn't
Does
like it.
interest you in some chocolate?
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 Did you say
It's him.
chocolate?
Yes, sir. With or without nuts.
Chocolate? Chocolate! Chocolate! Chocolate!
What's this man's problem? Chocolate killed my grandma, okay?
Binging with Babish, where last week we hit 10 million subscribers. So on Monday, we tried to come up with the
Chocolate!
craziest way we could imagine to
Hey,
celebrate.
yo, 10
and I knew
million
immediately we had
subs.
to take a
10
crack at
million
chocolate
subs.
from SpongeBob. And,
Hell yeah.
oh, how do you like that? There's some chocolate
Well
right
deserved.
here. Never mind, easiest episode ever. Anyway, thank you guys for subscribing, and
No!
have a great day, and obviously I'm just joking.
Get back
of course,
here.
We are going to make some chocolate entirely from scratch.
Get
which is
back
gonna
here,
require some
Babish.
tools and
Make
ingredients
the
that you can't
chocolate.
really get at your local grocery. So if you guys will follow me on a quick field trip, we'll run out and get the stuff that we need to
Field
make
trip.
our own chocolate, which might take us a bit farther afield
Cuba.
than usual.
Ecuador? He went to Quito. I saw that. It said Quito. Yo, God. Did I tell you guys that I'm Ecuadorian? This is where I'm from. This is like one fourth of where I'm from. I am mostly Puerto Rican. I'm mixed. I can't believe he went all the way to Ecuador. We thought you were from heaven. That's where my vessel's from. I'm sorry. I'm talking about my vessel's body. Sometimes me and my vessel and the Seraphim, we get like what's the word?
Chocolate?
Chocolate? Yes, that's the word. Chocolate. Did you hijack a body? Yes. Kinda hot. No. Body stature. I remember when they invented chocolate. Sweet, sweet chocolate. I always hated it. Angels have to
Dramatic, but we
possess
dragged the
human,
fancy
yes.
camera all the way here, and by God, we're going to use it. We've got
Mans
one
went
day in
all the way to
and we're
Ecuador.
spending it here at Hacienda Cacao Mango, a cacao farm nestled in the mountains about an hour away from the city of Guayaquil.
What happened
Our
with the
guide,
original
Emil, who's also
soul?
an owner, provided us
That's
with a
what
tour
I'm
of the
saying.
farm
Me
and showed
and
how
that
cacao is
soul.
grown and
Sometimes we
harvested
forget
there.
that we're
The
two
cacao
different
fruit
people.
grows from these
Me
little
and that
flowers
soul.
on the
So we
trees,
start
and
talking like we're the
0.01%
same
of them
person.
that get pollinated grow to this size in about 4 months.
Yeah,
The ripeness
it's
of the
still in
fruit
there.
is
We
judged by its color,
coexist.
which Emil explained, and
My
then let
soul
me try
coexists
harvesting one for
with the
myself.
original
As you
soul.
can see, there is just purple cacao.
System coded,
But we
yes.
need to find red cacao right now. Red. So when the cacao is ripe, it's ready for collect or harvest. So if you see a red cacao, please tell me because it's an idea. Great.
Hell
I
yeah.
say, you can do it. Do it and twist in one direction, okay?
Twist. Twist.
Ooh, he's a twisty.
Those things look interesting.
Twisty one.
Another cacao. I thought cacao would be much smaller.
Heat
It's so
the pot
interesting to
with
see them
this
so
part.
large.
Just not too hard, not too light. Just okay. Just 1, 2,
God's
3.
work. They're doing God's work, yes.
Done? Yeah.
It's like a big nut.
Oh man.
Fresh cacao.
I'm not gonna lie,
Fresh
y'all.
cacao, the idea to try is just
That looks like a big dookie, also.
suck it and don't bite.
It must taste good, though. If they're trying it out like that. It was kind of gross. I bet it tastes good, though.
Open wide.
He's feeding us.
Fill of fresh cacao fruit.
Open
It's time
wide,
to check
Siege.
out the next
Yo.
stage in the chocolate making process.
Ain't no way he tried to
fermentation,
put that
which we
whole
skipped
thing
over
down
because
his
Emil
throat.
didn't
That
have
was
it
like the
fermenting at
K-pop
time.
Demon Hunter screenshot. Don't do that. I don't know how he fit it like that. It does look like a
After 6 to 10
spine.
days, the beans turn a reddish brown.
That looks
and
like
then are dried,
lungs.
after which they're ready
The
to
one
be
on the
turned into
left,
chocolate.
the
This is
one
what
all the
we'll
way
be
on the
using to
left
make
looks like
modern chocolate
lungs.
at home, but Emil wanted to
It
show
looked like
me
he was
the
eating a
traditional way
slug.
that chocolate was
Yeah.
prepared. The fermented
No, that
beans
looked
are
like the
roasted in a
K-pop
clay
Demon
pot
Hunter
for a few minutes until
screenshot
they're
that goes
pulverized,
around. I
which
wanna.
is the sound of the
For those who
husks
don't
cracking,
know what it is,
indicating
I'm
that
gonna
they're
pull it
ready to
up.
peel.
The idea
Where the girl's
of
eating the
process is
sushi.
try to peel the shell.
With the peels removed, we then run the beans through a manual grinder and shake
It was
the
literally the
ground
same
level.
image. Here. I'll pull it up for you,
Then
Sea
we're back at the
Angels.
stove where we warm some
It looked
water,
like
to which
that.
We're gonna add our 100%
That's what he
cacao,
looked
raw
like
sugar
for a
cane,
moment.
some chili pepper, lemongrass, and clove leaf. Once everything is brought
Raw
to a simmer,
cacao is
it's ready
slimy
to
as fuck.
enjoy.
Most people don't like it. Interesting. I don't know why they tried it out of the nut. Is that a nut? Is that what we call it? No, but don't like that. Why don't you
Back
like
to
it?
New York and make our bar of chocolate. So we thanked our gracious hosts.
I
and
can't.
were on our
Alright,
way
I'll
with
stop,
fresh
I'll take it
cacao
off.
fruit in tow, only to leave it at the hotel after realizing we wouldn't make it through customs. So I'm gonna use these backup beans that I bought online. They might not be
I
exactly
can't.
the same, but
He
for all
couldn't
intents
even
and
take the
purposes, they're
cacao
right where we left
home.
off at the farm. So we're gonna start by roasting.
I haven't
these
watched
guys,
it yet. I've
spreading
been
them out
meaning
evenly in
to.
a single layer on 2 rim baking sheets, roasting in a 250-degree Fahrenheit oven for 25 to 45 minutes, shaking and rotating halfway through. Shorter roasting times will apparently yield a fruitier chocolate.
Heading out for a
longer
bit.
roasting times yielding a
Managed to
nuttier
finally catch you
chocolate. So
streaming.
we
Have
went for
fun.
about 30
Thank
minutes
you,
to strike a good
Valen. I
balance between
appreciate
fruity
it.
and nutty.
Have
Let
good
these
day,
guys cool
Valen. I
completely, and
appreciate
then
you.
it's time to peel. The
Lady
process
unhinged
known
her
as
jaw
peeling.
like a
Now, not all
snake.
cacao beans
Yes.
are as easy to peel
Like
as
when
the
a
ones we
snake
saw
eats
out in
its
Ecuador.
prey.
The shells were holding on for dear life, and the peels were a little
Yum.
bit more brittle. So before I could get the skins off, they were breaking down into nibs, which I then had to separate by hand. So eventually I turned, as I so often do, to a hammer, resigning myself to hand sorting
A
through
hammer.
a kilo of nibs and
It's
shells,
hammer
which I
time.
was determined to do for about 5 minutes. Luckily, we came across a technique that involves making wind in the kitchen, starting off by thoroughly smashing up a handful of beans, making sure that no shells were sticking to their nib counterparts,
Unhinge her
and then
jaw.
slowly, carefully
That sounds like a
sprinkling them down
talent,
in front of the
honestly.
running fan. Thanks to the husk's lighter weight and less aerodynamic form factor, should get pushed out of the nib stream as they cascade down into a bowl. Now, this is obviously not a perfect system.
What?
It makes a dusty, husky mess.
Why
of
are we
nib that's in
doing
front of the
this?
fan, and definitely does not catch all the skins, requiring
It-
at
it's
least a
not.
dozen passes to get rid of what looked like about
There's so
90%
much on the
of
floor.
husks. The cool part
There's
is
like
that it was
1/3 on the
surprisingly effective
floor.
at not sacrificing
She had a
nibs,
split
as the
tongue and
pile
ate fast.
accumulating
That
to the left of the fan
sounds
contained
talented.
virtually only husks. That being said, some manual removal was definitely necessary, which Kendall and
Chocolate.
Nico were very kind to help me with. Otherwise, it would
I
have
love
taken
how
me
when
much
we get
longer than an
halfway
hour
through
and a
his
half to sort
videos,
through
y'all,
this kilo
I
of
forget what
nibs.
he's
But there you
making.
have it,
Because
the
I
building
literally
blocks
just
of
forgot what he
chocolate,
was
which must
making.
now
I'm
be
like, oh,
crushed
chocolate.
into a liquid called chocolate liquor. No, not chocolate liqueur, which is alcoholic, while chocolate liquor is an ultra-smooth paste of cocoa
Chocolate
solids and
liqueur.
cocoa butter. Before we break out the heavy stuff, we're going to preemptively process the nibs in batches for about 1 minute each, until they're just starting to release their fats and take on a consistency like wet sand. Rinse and repeat with the remaining nibs, and
It
then
does
it's
look
time
like
to
wet
bust out the
sand.
concher. This home appliance version of the traditional process, where 2 rough stone wheels are kept immobile in the center
Really?
of a rotating drum, the bottom of which is made from the same
He
stone.
has a
This has
chocolate
the
machine,
effect of
y'all.
both grinding and warming the chocolate, deepening the flavors and making it impossibly smooth. We're going to start by gently warming the drum of the concher itself, using a torch on a very low setting and a laser thermometer. Then we're going to add the pre-ground nibs and
Chocolate.
set this thing to maximum grind, which is its only setting. Just
I
like
wanna
the-
eat that
wait,
sand,
that didn't work. Both the
honestly.
joke and the
He should have
concher,
made a
which
version
is
of
still
the
rough texture of
nasty
chocolate,
sundae
obstinately
that was
refused
just
to
like
turn,
where the
just
dirt
like
is
maple.
chocolate.
That worked even less. Now you're supposed to let this grind for an
Imagine
hour
a
on its own
brown
before
Sonic
adding any
OC
cocoa
named
butter,
Nip.
but we decided
I
cheap
bet it
building them with
exists,
fat would help
Sunswift.
get things going. And
I
it
feel
did,
like
adding the chocolate
there's
and
a
cocoa
Sonic
butter in small
OC
batches, the concher
out-
finally
there's so
worked
many
life. Now for a 65%
out there.
dark chocolate,
All
that
the
meant obviously
possibilities.
65% cacao at 700
Never
grams,
ending,
5% cocoa
endless
butter, 55
possibility.
grams, and the rest is sugar, which we'll add after these
How
guys
dark
get to know
y'all
each
like your
other for
chocolate?
about
Thank you for
4
the
hours.
check-in,
Now, I
Pip.
can't
Hello,
recommend what
hello.
I'm
I hope
doing
you're doing
for
good. I hope you're
safety
having a good
reasons,
day.
but we're taping down the
Thank you for the
45-minute
hydrate.
maximum timer on
We're
this
watching
concher and
Binging with
leaving this
Babish
device to
make
its own devices
chocolate.
for 4 hours before adding any
He's
sugar.
making
Now, I had
SpongeBob
never used
stuff.
one of
We
these
saw
things
him make the
before, so I
big
was
smoke
surprised to
order.
find that after
We
the
saw
allotted
him make
time, it had rendered our cocoa
Krabby
solids
Patties
and
and Pretty
fats into an
Patties.
incredibly smooth liquid. It already looked and tasted like 100% baking chocolate.
He went
but
all the
when
way
you
to
heat the stuff,
Ecuador
so you
for
gotta add
cacao
sugar, 30%
beans,
of the total
and he
weight,
couldn't
about
even take it home to
350
make the
grams of
chocolate.
superfine sugar, added slowly through the
I
sugar,
remember.
whole. thing. Now the chocolate's texture.
I remember when they invented
done,
chocolate.
but this thing was only getting started, gearing up to grind.
75%. That's valid.
Apparently, this not only makes
I could
the
eat
chocolate super
95%.
smooth, it develops its flavor. The next morning, and it's not quite done yet, but I wanted to
I
come
do
downstairs
really
and
like
give
dark
it a taste.
chocolate.
And at this point,
I think
it
my
is
favorite
untempered
chocolate is sea
which is
salt.
kind of magic to
Like
see
chocolate,
happen from
dark
its
chocolate, and
original
sea
being
salt
state.
together.
But how's it taste? And the answer is, and I might be biased
Maybe
here,
some almonds.
really, really good. It's rich and deep and not too sweet and pronouncedly fruity. Later on, I'm all dressed for work, and the chocolate has passed the 20-hour mark. And at this point, it's clocking
What do you
about
mean all
120
dressed for
degrees
work?
Fahrenheit. A perfect
Don't
place to
tell me,
start the tempering
Babish.
process. Now we wanna
After
slowly
10
cool it
million
off two
subs,
ways. First,
bro
by pouring it
still
into
has
a
to work a
large
9 to
stainless
5.
steel
I'm
bowl
gonna
where
be
we
so
agitate
sad.
and
Thank you
aerate
for
it
the
with
alert,
great
Paulette
vigor.
Croquette.
And
Welcome,
this might seem like
welcome.
cheating, but we need some seed chocolate.
Hope you're doing
That is,
good.
a handful of chocolate that's already been tempered so that it contains the precious crystals necessary to make our chocolate set, shiny,
Thank you
and
for shouting
snappy
out
at room
Paulette and
temperature.
Pip.
So after adding
They are
10
my
to
arch
20%
friends.
of the chocolate's weight in seed chocolate,
Ever
we're
have
stirring the
chocolate covered espresso
constantly
beans?
and spiritually,
Yes!
especially
I
as the
bought
chocolate
them
starts
from
dropping below
Marshalls.
94 degrees
They're really
Fahrenheit, as
good.
This is where crystals begin to grow.
I
If
do
your seed
only
chocolate
have
isn't
one
fully
complaint is
melted,
that
you
they
can place it
taste
over a
like
pot of
the
simmering water,
like
but
they
just
have
make
very
sure
thick
not to let
sugar on
exceed
it, like very
94. This is
crunchy.
pretty long and
Enjoy
arduous
your lurk,
process,
Pip.
so it's a good idea every once
I
in a
still
while
like
to
it
do
though.
a tempered test.
I do
Coating
like
the end of a
coffee
butter
beans. I
knife
feel
with
like
tiny
Shadow the
offset
Hedgehog
spatula
would
with a
love
thin layer of
chocolate
every
covered
5
espresso
minutes, letting
beans,
it sit
honestly.
at room temperature for another 5 minutes to see how your crystals are developing. You can see the improvement in the temper from left to right that resulted from nothing more than time and agitation. At long last, once the
Yo.
chocolate is tempered, it's
He's
finally
making
time
the
to turn it into
bar.
chocolate bars. Spreading the chocolate evenly
Time
over
to
a
melt it
polycarbonate chocolate
and
bar
cool
mold,
it.
scraping off
I mean,
the excess
chill.
back into the bowl,
Chill the
flatten out
chocolate.
the top. Don't worry, we obviously saved all the extra. And I plan on eating all of it over the next 7 days at most. And then
Better.
to coax out any hidden bubbles underneath the surface of the chocolate, we're going to whack it
You
many,
have
many
to do
times
that?
as hard as we can without breaking
You have
the
to
mold
make
against
the
table
bubbles
top
come out
before stepping
like
aside
that?
and letting the crystals do their thing for at least 2
Interesting.
hours. And optionally, this is a point where you can
I
add
really
stuff
want to
like
see him
salt.
make the
After all,
Breaking
nowadays,
Bad,
you can buy almost any dessert with
Breaking
extra
Bad
salt
stuff.
sprinkled on it. 4 hours later,
Because
just
he
to be
like
safe, I'm
makes
finally gonna
blue
unmold my
candy for
bars.
Breaking
Looks
Bad
like our
stuff.
temper was effective and the chocolate bars have set, so time to turn them out onto a sheet pan and take a look. And unfortunately, it looks like a little bit of moisture got into the mold before we poured in the chocolate,
No.
resulting in a slight bloom on its
Chocolate.
surface. But this is easily remedied
Is he gonna
by
get the
very
wrappers?
carefully painting the chocolate with a torch. If you heat it above
Yo.
94 degrees, it will go out of temper, so be
That's a
very
good
super
strat.
careful. And there you have it, chocolate
pretty.
from scratch. It might not be totally bean to bar, but it's as close as we could legally get.
No, it
All
looks
that's
good.
left now is some arts and crafts to make it look
Legally
like the bars
get.
from SpongeBob. I'm starting with gold foil wrapped
I
around
want
the
some
chocolate
chocolate covered
itself,
espresso
blue
beans,
foil around
valid.
that, red foil
It's
stripe
good,
on
I
top of
swear.
that, yada yada yada. I got to play with a glue stick for the first time in a while.
I
And
wonder if
while
he
it
would
might
ever
only
make
be a
Pocky.
cartoonish
I would love
approximation
to
of
see
a
him
cartoon,
try and
there
make
you have
Pocky
it,
from
chocolate
scratch.
from SpongeBob. Look, it even matches the reference photo on Kendall's laptop. Now I just got to make the same
It
face.
does. I
There
thought
it
it,
is.
I thought it was
And as we
purple
all
though.
know, no self-respecting candy bar
'Cause it
salesman
looks
would
like
be
he
caught
used
dead
blue.
without one of these. What is it? It's a candy bar bag, you knucklehead. So when you're carrying your candy
What?
bars from... oh, wait a second.
What?
Hold on. I forgot about the candy bar bag.
I can't.
And here we should have... Oh,
It's so
there
sad
we
that
go.
most of the world
There's-
went
there's
without
the good
chocolate into
stuff.
the
Thank
late
you guys so much
1500s.
for helping the BCU
It's so
reach
long
10
without chocolate.
million
How did we
subscribers.
survive?
You know, it's not as easy as it looks. Sometimes I gotta
There it
move
is.
the antenna, sometimes I lose the remote, and sometimes my butt itches real bad.
Oh no.
You poor thing. By the way, you forgot your briefcase.
Ooh,
No, they're
so
breaking
this is
up.
the thanks I get for working overtime.
Guys, are they having an argument?
Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to Binging with Babish.
No,
For this
don't
week, we're
break
taking
up.
a look at
He literally
Patrick's
threw
dessert
his stuff
briefcase
out.
from SpongeBob SquarePants, for which, as you can see,
Yeah,
I've
it's
procured
the-
a very
it's the
inexpensive
Patrick
briefcase,
dessert
which I'm going to mod out using
briefcase.
hot glue and leather straps to accommodate our
Canonically
overtime
gay
lunch,
couple
for which we're going to
base,
need a whole lot of donuts. And since we want lots of variety, I think cake donuts are our best
How
bet.
did he
For basic
get-
vanilla donut, we're starting off by
can't.
combining 240 grams of all-purpose flour
How
with
did he
200
get those
grams of
things
granulated
to-
sugar,
to
100
fit the
grams of
cups
brown sugar, a
perfectly?
teaspoon and a half baking powder, and a half teaspoon baking soda. Whisk together the dry and so too the wet.
My real
180
question
mil
though
of
is
whole
how did
milk,
the ice
75 of
cream,
vegetable oil,
the
1
thanks
tablespoon
I
of
get,
vanilla
how did the
paste,
ice
and
cream
2
not
large
melt
eggs,
being in
cracked and
SpongeBob's
broken in there
pockets?
however you like. As long as you don't get any shell in there, it's no big deal. It's
shouldn't
not like you're hosting a cooking
question
show. Whisk the wet stuff until
a
it's
show
homogeneous
up
and then add to
where-
the dry stuff. Standard cake
I don't
batter
know,
procedure.
a
Gently fold
sponge
together
grieves-
until no dry
No, they be
clumps
having
remain, and
fire
mostly
underwater.
homogeneous, not completely
I shouldn't
smooth,
question
but pretty much
SpongeBob
there. This
logic.
batter's going to thicken as We allow the flour to hydrate over the next 10 minutes, which is going to do in a pastry bag or zip top plastic bag with
Anyways.
the corner cut off. Before piping, we are thoroughly greasing the cavities of our donut pans. Then we're going to fill our cavities about halfway with donut
Hell
batter.
yeah.
That's way too much. There we go, that's
Look at
better.
those
Once filled
donuts.
about halfway, these guys are
Fire
headed for a
and
preheated
water.
350-degree Fahrenheit
Yeah,
oven for
they
10
have-
to 12
they have
minutes.
fire
until they
underwater
emerge
in
golden brown
SpongeBob.
and 200 to
How do they
210
have
degrees
fires in
Fahrenheit at their
Bikini
thickest
Bottom?
point. Let it cool in the pan for 10 minutes before twisting out
They're
onto a
literally
cooling rack.
underwater.
Now, converting this recipe to chocolate donuts is super easy. Just like our chocolate cookies, we're simply swapping out an amount
How do
of
we have
flour,
a
in this
fire
case
if we're
65
underwater?
grams for cocoa powder. And that's it. That's all you really need to do. The baking procedure is very much the same.
It's just
but
wet
since they're
fire,
chocolate,
it's
they're a little bit
fine.
harder to tell when they're done.
Guys,
So
did you
making
guys
sure
know
none
that
of my donut
fire is
cavities
wet?
are filled any more than halfway, and baking
a
for at
grease
least
fire.
12 minutes or until we get a good temp at their thickest
Imagination.
point.
Chocolate
Now, the only
donuts.
other modifier that I'm going to do
Yes.
with the actual donut
want
batter
a
is to make a
chocolate
maple
donut.
donut, achieved simply by replacing our granulated
Maple
sugar
donut.
with 3/4 of a cup or 175
They
ml of
pretend
maple
fire
syrup and
exists.
reducing the amount
So
of milk
true,
by
so true.
75 milliliters to account for the extra moisture. Add the maple syrup to the wet stuff
Guys,
instead of
I've
the
been
dry,
on
and
this
you got
drawing for
yourself
too
the
long.
mapliest of maple donuts, my personal favorite. Now to introduce some variations on the theme. I'm making more vanilla donuts and subdividing the batter down into 3 parts, each
I
of
need
which
to
I'm going to
lock
flavor
in.
differently. First up, a tablespoon of poppy seeds and a half teaspoon of lemon oil. Next, simply add rainbow sprinkles and you got yourself some
Rainbow
instant
sprinkles.
birthday cake batter. Lastly, a tablespoon of matcha, which I would recommend you replace
It's
flour
pouring
with in
down
the original
on me.
recipe. 'cause
Undo,
this made it a
undo,
little too
undo.
thick,
Stop.
but still
Bake
works.
that is
Pipe and
me.
bake as usual, and we got ourselves some fun spins
Napalm
on the
burns
original
underwater.
formula, each of which we can whimsically
just burns
frost
until there's
accordingly.
no
Now to
feel.
the leftover
Interesting.
maple batter, I'm going to add some frozen blueberries for some
I need an
very
apartment
obviously
right next to
awesome maple
Dunkin'.
blueberry donuts.
No
and I had to make
Krispy
a breakfast sandwich out
Kreme.
of that. And for variations on the chocolate,
Krispy
going super
Kreme's
simple,
way
starting
better.
with some raspberry extract for a chocolate raspberry donut, a tablespoon of espresso powder for a chocolate
Krispy
coffee
Kreme.
donut, and a splash
Yeah,
of Grand
bitch,
Marnier
Krispy
for
Kreme.
a chocolate orange donut. Then once all the donuts are completely cool, it's time to glaze them, each of which
You'll
we're
be
going to
okay
make by
with
combining
either.
about a cup of powdered sugar with a small
What
amount
about
of
Tim
flavorful
Hortons?
liquid like maple
Tim-
syrup, skim milk,
I mean, you
blueberry
are
juice,
Tim
cooled
after all.
coffee, whatever's relevant
Tim
to the
should be next to a
individual
Tim
donut.
Hortons.
So there's our dozen lovely donuts, which we can now arrange in our briefcase
Raiding
for
the
easy transport
dumpsters
to
after
and from work.
closing.
But there's
No.
something missing, or rather 2 things. First up, a banana split.
Banana.
I'm going to show you guys a little trick they taught me when I worked at the chocolate room in Brooklyn, where for our banana split, we would obviously split a banana, sprinkle the banana with sugar, and then torch it for
Free
an instant banana
food.
brulee, or
But
banana
it's in the
split foster,
dumpster.
or whatever it is you want to call it. Just make sure it cools completely before peeling and serving. On the left, I have a simple
Yo,
vanilla
look at
milkshake
that.
with whipped cream, and on the right, I'm assembling our banana split with 3 scoops
He
of vanilla ice
assembled
cream,
it.
or the ice
I
cream
like
of
how
your
he
choice,
assembling
flanked by
it
our
in
banana
the
brulee,
briefcase.
topped
He's
with
like-
whipped cream, then drizzled with chocolate sauce that I was too lazy to make,
The
and finished
spoon.
with 3 bright red maraschino
Why
cherries.
not open your
And
own
there you have it,
Krispy
folks.
Kreme,
Patrick's
Peachy?
dessert briefcase.
I'm a busy
little more arts
peach.
and
I don't
crafts
have
than
time
usual,
for
but
that.
I think you'll agree, pretty worth it, at least just to see it in real
Yes.
life. I wouldn't say it's the most practical working lunch, but everybody at the office seemed to like it.
It's good.
Perfect entry! And toasted
Ice
almonds,
cream
that's
Olympics.
unexpected. He stuck it! And just look at that even coating! Curse,
Yes.
that's good. But perhaps a bit too highbrow for this crowd.
I
Now
totally
get up
don't
there
own a
and show him
controlling
how the
share in
common
Tim
man
Hortons.
prepares his
Definitely not a
frozen dairy
buffet.
treats.
Oh no, Tim.
Just look at that concentration. Oh,
Yes.
A little shaky on that entry. But just look at that form.
He's ice cream.
Guys, welcome back to
He's
Binging
ice
with
cream.
Babish. With this week, with the Olympics in full swing, it felt like high time to tackle SpongeBob and Patrick's ice cream entrance into the fry cook games.
Yes.
First up, the reigning champ, SpongeBob, for which
Imagine
we have to make a
Cedrian
yellow
based on a
sponge,
cacao
Bob.
tree.
So I'm greasing and parchment papering a 9x13 baking pan and beginning to separate the yolks and whites of 3 large.
I do
room
have a
temperature
Cedrian
eggs.
form where
First,
the hair
yolks
is
are
brown
in a bowl
instead
stand
of
mixer along with 75
green.
grams of granulated sugar. These are getting whipped together
Dessert
on high speed
Peachy.
for 3 to 4 minutes.
No, then
until
you guys
pale
would
and
eat
thickened
me.
and very nearly
I don't
at the
want you
ribbon
guys to
stage.
eat me.
In other words, you should be able to draw a figure of 8 that keeps its shape. Scoop that aside, thoroughly clean the bowl, and then it's egg white time.
Maybe
which
I
we're
should
gonna beat
draw
together with
myself
an
as a
1/8
Sonic
teaspoon of cream
popsicle,
of
though.
tartar. Anytime you're beating
A
egg
peachy
whites to any
popsicle.
stage, this helps keep them
No,
stable.
don't eat
Once
me.
the whites are frothy, we're going to slowly stream in 100 grams of granulated sugar. Once all the sugar's added, we're continuing to beat for anywhere from 1 to 3 minutes until the resulting meringue reaches the soft peak stage. In other words, when you
Peak.
pull the whisk out, it should look like this. Next up, we're negotiating the dries, combining 150 grams of sifted cake flour with 3/4 of a teaspoon kosher salt and 1 teaspoon of baking powder, tiny whisking to combine. Then we're combining 60 grams of room temperature milk with 50 grams of melted unsalted butter, 1 teaspoon vanilla paste, and 1 teaspoon of banana extract. And to get this sponge cake SpongeBob yellow, I'm adding a few teaspoons of yellow food coloring. tiny whisk to combine.
watching
and
that in
then
the
in a large
pouring
bowl,
rain.
we're combining the egg yolk
I think
mixture,
it
the
stopped
dry
raining
mixture,
for
and the
me.
milk mixture, gently folding
I'm not
combine
sure though.
just until
I don't
no
see
dry
it.
patches
I don't
remain.
even
Then
hear
we're gonna add
the.
the beaten egg whites in 2 stages.
I can barely hear
Start by adding
anything, but I
about a
could
third
feel
of it,
the
which we're gonna
thunderstorm
gently fold
rumbling
in.
within
It's
my
gonna lose
feet,
most of
like
its
Toph.
volume, but it's gonna help the
Like, you know
remaining
how
egg
Toph
whites mix in
here
more easily.
feels
So
with
once
her
you have no
feet.
more remaining white
No,
streaks,
sees with
add the
her
remaining
feet.
egg whites and very gently fold together,
I'm
resulting in
dumb,
a
y'all.
light,
Don't mind
fluffy,
me.
silky
Does-
batter.
I know
which
he
we're
makes
gonna pour into
Avatar
our
food.
prepared pan, gently coax
It
into
is
corners
only
until
food for
even,
Korra,
and then
though,
it's headed
which is
into
weird.
a preheated 350
I should look
degree
up.
Fahrenheit
I should
oven
look it
for
up.
10 to 14 minutes. While this cools, it's time to make our ice cream out of none other than SpongeBob's Hearth and Home. I'm peeling and coring a pineapple and placing 350 grams worth in this mysterious cup, along
He
with
made
90 grams of whole milk, 50 grams
No,
of heavy cream,
he took
half
down
teaspoon vanilla
SpongeBob's
extract, half
home.
teaspoon kosher salt, and 100 grams
I
of
love
agave
Korra.
syrup. Or the
Well,
same
he
amount
does
by
make
weight
something
of
from
your
Korra.
sweetener
It's
of
not
choice.
something that I
Tiny
remember
whisk
though.
combine, and then we're
They were
pouring
like
it
green
directly over the
noodles.
pineapple. Then this
I don't
goes
know if
into
he's
the
actually made
freezer
anything from
overnight
Avatar: The
until
Last
rock
Airbender
solid.
though.
Now, since SpongeBob's
I
dies
hope
the
he
eyebrow
has.
act, I thought it warranted using
He
a
could make the
fancy new toy, that
Flameos.
Ninja Creamy that everybody on TikTok can't seem to stop creaming stuff with.
Or
As you
he
can see,
could
our
make the,
pineapple, milk and sugar mixture is hard as a rock.
some of the
Into
Water
high-speed
Tribes
death
food.
machine it goes. Select ice cream setting, and in 4 minutes, a rock-hard block of fruit, dairy, and sugar is shaved and blended
just
by
me,
a
or I'm
blade that
loud.
moves
I
up
feel
and down
loud.
through the
Okay,
cup, producing
took-
a silky,
one of my
smooth
headphones are
sorbet
off.
that has to be scooped to be believed.
I had
Apparently,
both
this
of my
is the home
headphones
cook's
on, which is why I
answer
kept
to the
speaking
Paco
so
Jet
loud.
made famous by the menu. And for a giant pricey
Mega late
blender that
Peachy
doesn't do as
High,
much
yeah.
stuff as a
We're late
blender,
night
I
raiding
gotta
the
say,
fridge,
pretty
Myrmidon.
cool. So now we have the core
Myrmidon, how
elements
you
of
been
our
doing? I
SpongeBob
hope you're
ice cream.
good.
Let's put them
We
together.
saw
First, I'm
binging with
carefully
Babish
slicing
make
the cooled
Krabby
cake into
Patties into
precise
big smoke
rectangles
order.
using rulers
My
and
life is
maths,
complete.
trimming it down into little
I've seen it
rectangles
all
that are
now.
about a half an inch smaller than my
The
intended
rain's
mold.
getting blown
And it has the
around,
added
yes.
benefit of looking exactly like SpongeBob. So now we have to ensconce this banana-flavored cake
Now
into
he's making
pineapple
the ice
sorbet.
cream
So I'm
Olympics.
spreading a little sorbet in the bottom, plopping the cake in the center, and packing more sorbet around and on
I use
top of it,
Babish's
rinsing and repeating
bolognese
for all the
sauce a lot.
mold, holes.
Oh,
These guys are headed
he's
into
one of
the
those
freezer
people who
overnight, so
sell
they're completely solid
stuff
before
like
dipping.
that.
Once
I
retrieved
should
from
try
the molds, we
buying
have to
it.
double popsicle stick, just like SpongeBob did, back into the freezer for another hour or two to make sure that they're extra cold.
I use
And then
this
for dipping,
recipe.
I've melted
Sorry.
1 pound
Oh,
of
I
dark
thought he was
chocolate and
selling
mixed it with
stuff.
3 tablespoons of
That
coconut
would be
oil for a
interesting.
homemade magic
I would
shell.
buy if he
In
like
goes my
made
roughest
chocolate.
looking ice
Honestly,
cream bar for practice,
if
which I'm
man
glad that I
sold
did
chocolate,
because
I
the
would
shell
buy it.
hardened way faster than I thought it would. So when I dipped it in my
Yo,
toasted
he's
chopped
dipping
almonds,
it.
I did not get even coverage worthy of the fried cooked games. So for once, taking an actual cooking tip from a cartoon, I dove quickly from the chocolate immediately into the almonds,
Quickly.
resulting in much nicer, more even
It is the
coverage.
Olympic
So there's our
food.
high concept.
I think he sells
highfalutin SpongeBob
cookware.
ice cream.
Ooh,
What about
interesting.
the everyman Patrick ice cream? Well, first off, it felt like it'd be
I would
crazy
want to try
not
some
to
of
use
his
star
recipes.
fruit.
Oh, he's
The
got
only
star
fruit I could
fruit.
find was
Those
underripe,
actually
which
taste good.
apparently
How many of
causes
you guys have
indigestion,
actually
so I'm
tried
not gonna
star
use too
fruit?
much of it. I'm roughly chopping
I like
3
them. I
fruits,
used to
placing
put them in
the
my
jar of a food
my fruit
processor, and
salad for
processing
work a
until
lot.
thoroughly processed. We're just going to be straining out the juice so you can break this
I
down into
recently
a
made
pretty
strawberry
fine paste.
tiramisu.
Now for the pink element, strawberry
Today I made
star fruit has
pizza,
a nice
pre-made
cream to
dough,
it, so I'm gonna
unfortunately,
puree a
with
pint
buffalo
of
mozzarella and
strawberries and combine
prosciutto.
them with
That
100
sounds great.
grams of star
I
fruit
highly
juice.
recommend
Then
star
to
fruit
this
if you
mixture,
come
adding
across it in like
340
a
grams
market.
each heavy cream
The
and
only
oat
way
milk,
I bought
and
it
of
is because
course,
I came
a
across it in
whopping
like a
200
Korean
grams of
market.
granulated sugar. I'm
But
also
yeah,
gonna add a little bit of pink,
it's
a little
pretty
bit of red
rare,
food
so if you
coloring
see
to
it,
amp
try
up
and
the
snatch it. It's not
Patrickness.
that
So if the Ninja
expensive, it's
Creamy
just
is
hard to
highbrow,
find.
how does the common man prepare his frozen dairy treats? Well, one way
Korean
that requires
market
no
slap
special
hard,
equipment
yeah.
is the ice bowl method. Place your ice cream base in a bowl set in a larger bowl full of ice and whisk
They have
constantly
interesting,
for 10
like,
minutes. You can also add
interesting
water and salt to the
gadgets.
ice to better translate the
Gadgets
cold.
or like
Cover the bowl with a
interesting
clean towel or
inventory.
plastic wrap and
Aside
freeze for
from
30
like
minutes.
fruit,
Uncover and once again whisk constantly
Asian
for 10
markets in
minutes. Cover
general.
it back up, send it back into the freezer for 30 minutes, and repeat this process 2 more times.
I'm a
When
kimchi
you're done when the
fiend.
ice cream base is thick and slushy and your arm doesn't want to do this no more. Pour into the ice cream container of your choice, cover and freeze overnight. And the next day,
Your
all your
blazer's
effort will be
getting
rewarded
clean
with
by the
some
rain.
pretty stiff, icy ice cream. This normally turns out smoother and softer with
Nature's
more
cleaning it for you.
But all the water and the strawberries and starfruit
I hope I
made it
can
a
finish
little
this
icy.
drawing
That being said,
in
it still
the
scoops
2-hour
and eats
mark.
just fine. I'm placing
Oh no,
my
we're about to
pre-scooped cones
reach the
back in
2-hour
the
mark.
freezer
Okay, I guess we're
because they're
doing
gonna
this
have
the
to be
whole
upside
stream.
down for quite a bit. I'm making
Undo,
chocolate
undo.
ganache
I don't
by
mind,
pouring
honestly.
300 grams of
I'm
steaming
drawing
heavy
one of
cream
my
over
mods
500
for those
grams
who
of
don't
chopped
know.
chocolate, then letting it sit for
D
about 30
Vanquish 1, 2,
seconds
3.
before very gently stirring
I
it
owe
together.
him this
But
from
no matter how careful
January.
you are, you can still split
I
your
put my
ganache.
mods
If it
last
looks
because I knew they
oily
would
and kinda
forgive me.
slides around the pan, looks a little chunky, you can fix this
But yeah,
by
this is
heating
for
it
my
over a
stuff in
double boiler
January.
sometimes, but it's easier to just add a little splash of grandma
I'm
SquarePants
designing him a
cough medicine.
KFP
A touch of
form.
alcohol can help re-emulsify the mixture, or it can make it worse. I don't know, ganache is kind of a mystery to me. Either way, once you've got the fat and chocolate ratio
I am going
right,
to
it's
draw
time
something
dip.
else from
Leave it
this, but I
upside
want to
down so it gets
design in his
little bit of a
KFP
peak
form
going.
first.
Pray that your pre-scoop doesn't come plopping out into the chocolate, and flip it over to try to get that Dairy
Yo,
Queen
look at it.
soft
It's
peak.
Patrick.
Not as photogenic as Patrick's, but that didn't look fully real to me.
Nah, it's
so there you have
photogenic.
it, SpongeBob
You
and
guys like
Patrick's
it?
ice creams from the
Okay, now
Fry Cook
kiss.
Games. And
Make
since
them
I'm too
kiss.
scared to even eat banana extract, here's guest judge Kendall Beach. She's not here to do the voiceover at the moment, but I will relay her feedback. She thought the pineapple ice cream was fantastic, and the cake,
Pineapple
while nice and
ice
fluffy,
cream.
had a very strong
Oh,
fake banana
that's
flavor.
why he had the
Patrick ice cream was
pineapples.
too icy, and the star fruit was
Pineapple
too
with
tart. So it's no
chocolate? What do you guys
contest.
think of that?
SpongeBob wins this round of the Fry Cook Games. And in the end, I had to try a little bit myself. Definitely omit the banana and maybe go with milk chocolate over dark, but I think Patrick put it best when he said,
I got it. Let's get naked.
no, Patrick, let's save that for when we're selling real estate.
I'd be sad if I was allergic to banana. Yeah. I would pair pineapple with vanilla instead. I think he did put vanilla nut. That's like the third layer inside there, and then the middle layer is the pineapple. It's like pineapple, vanilla, and then chocolate on top of it. Also, that's the end of the SpongeBob marathon. Time for Ratatouille. This one's only 4 minutes. We just watched an hour of SpongeBob stuff. I'm gonna pull up the Bob's Burgers one real quick. Oh yeah, for Shrimpy. The next one we'll watch is the Bob's Burgers one. If Shrimpy's still here. He tries 20 burgers from Bob's Burgers. There you go, Ratatouille. He sees it all.
Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to Binging with Babish. I want to thank you all very much for participating in the Reddit AMA last week. So this week, I'm going to be recreating the top voted suggestion, which was Ratatouille. Now, I've been told by some very emphatic commenters that this is not real Ratatouille. This is something called confibialdi, which is sort of like a modern spin on Ratatouille. So we're going to start off by
like
blanching
that.
some
It's
tomatoes
truly
for about
magic.
30 seconds until the skins start to peel.
Yeah,
and then we're
yeah.
going to peel them before roasting.
And then he's
some
like, "Who's the cook?"
peppers. Yellow, orange, and red. Or just red, who cares? Char on all sides over an open flame until blackened. Make sure you use metal tongs, not plastic ones like me. I'm being stupid right now. Cover the hot steaming peppers with some aluminum foil and let them steam in their own steaminess for a few minutes.
Why
This
is
will
he
help
not
soften the
using
peppers and make 'em a
Ratatouille
little bit
music?
easier to peel, which we're going to do
I'm
right
pretty
now.
sure
Peel
there's
off
like
all the
French
black
music
stuff
you
and
could
you're
put
left
for this
with
video.
beautiful roasted tricolor peppers, which we're going to combine in
How
a
come?
high-powered blender with
I need an
3
explanation. I'm just
Roma
kidding.
tomatoes,
It's probably
a few
copyright
sprigs of
issues.
parsley, 2 whole garlic cloves, a few sprigs of picked thyme leaves, a quarter of a white onion, and a little bit of chicken stock that we're going to pour in as the blender is running. Oh, a little bit of olive oil before I forget. Now, I don't want to discolor the mixture too much, so I'm also going to use a little bit of hot water before pressing the vegetables down into the blender and creating sort of like a roasted red pepper soup. The cool thing about high-powered blenders is that it actually cooks the mixture if you let it run at high speed long enough. Now it's time to create those famous shingles of sliced vegetables. We need to use a very, very sharp knife on the tomatoes to create thin little slices, and then use a mandolin to make life a little bit easier with 1 yellow and 1 green squash. And then my mandolin kind of sucks, so I'm going to slice my eggplant by hand. Chop a little bit of fresh rosemary to sprinkle over top, before spreading a thin, even layer of our roasted red pepper sauce on the bottom.
Is
of
this
a
really how you
rectangular
make
or oval
ratatouille?
roaster. Now we're going to start.
I know in the beginning of the
shingling
video he said
vegetables,
no.
alternating
This is
a
something
pattern
else
across
actually,
the
and I
bottom
already
of the
forgot
dish.
what.
Now, this was
what
my
word
first
he
crack,
used
and
for
I
it.
cut the vegetables a little bit too thick and stacked them a little bit too far apart. We'll revisit that later. For now, drizzle a little bit of olive oil across the top of the vegetables, season with salt, freshly ground pepper, and our finely chopped fresh rosemary before topping with a sheet of parchment paper that we've cut to the shape of our baking dish and placing in a 225-degree oven for about 90 minutes until it comes out looking like this. Now this tasted really good, but for that Pixar-style plating, we need thinner vegetables stacked closer together, cooked for less time, like so. Into a ring mold, we're going to stack some vegetables vertically and then horizontally, like so. Lift it off a little bit slower than necessary for a dramatic effect. Swirl some olive oil and leftover red pepper sauce around the outside, along with some fresh picked parsley leaves. And let's see if this is good enough to save a restaurant from an evil reviewer.
Okay, guys. First things first. Just bring one.
There's a hedgehog
birthday
plushie.
party. And steaming hot.
Is this his son?
I need to go get
If
that.
this is his son, that's cute.
Whoa, okay, what was
Oh.
in that Ratatouille? Just vegetables, I think. Okay. Whoops, and I forgot.
He
Remy's
unlocked
single shot
memories.
garnish over top. My bad.
I can't.
Hang on, let's see if I can remember what happened to my hamster when I was 5.
No! No. Babish, no. Alright, we're gonna get into the Bob's Burgers ones. Let me see. It's supposed to be Bob's Burgers. Right here.
Hello and welcome back to
There
another
you go.
episode of Ranking with Babish, or as I like to call it, Banking with Rabbit.
Ranking with
Today we're doing
Babish.
things a little
Oh, this
differently.
isn't one
Instead
where
of
he
ranking
makes
foods
Bob's
from grocery
Burgers
stores
food.
to restaurants, I'm going to
Man.
rank foods from fiction. One fiction in
I will
particular.
save. Thank you.
Bob's
We'll see how
Burgers.
this goes. I'll leave
There's
it
a
up.
near unlimited amount of
Seems
burgers
like
to
good
choose
content
from
either
in
way.
the Bob's Burgers diaspora. I never use that word correctly. Lexicon. The Bob's Burgers lexicon.
Lexicon.
So we picked the top 20 Bob's Burgers. How are they the top 20? Don't worry about it. Today's episode is sponsored by Lumen, a unique tool that can help you improve your
I
metabolic
will leave
health.
the
If your
sponsor
metabolism
in
is your
for
body's
him.
engine, then food is your
Man's
body's
needs
fuel.
his
And
money.
we deal in a lot of food. By breathing into my Lumen in the morning, I can find out exactly what's going on in my body in real time.
It would feel really
like how my
rude
meals
going
yesterday
up-
and my sleep
going
last
over a
night are
sponsor.
impacting my metabolism. Lumen will give me tips
Even
on
though
exactly how to
nowadays
keep my
some
engine
YouTubers,
running
they
in
like make
tip-top condition.
timestamps for
For
you.
me, that is translated to better, healthier eating and a host of other noticeable health benefits. Head to lumen.me/babish to get 20% off your Lumen. That's lumen.me/BABISH for 20% off your purchase. Well, Brad, it's a certain somebody's birthday today, and I'm waiting for burgers. So I can think of no better use of my time than whipping up a little cake. Little birdie told me, that birdie being the birthday boy himself, that his favorite cake is coconut cake. So I'm gonna make that Tom Cruise
Coconut
coconut
cake.
cake. Thematically appropriate? No. All right, the first burger's here.
Okay.
Thank you, Rachel.
You are welcome. That is the Don't Get Creme Fraiche with Me. So this one has an herby
Don't
creme
get
fraiche, a
creme
little bit of
fraiche with me.
blueberries.
Sorry, what?
I know, yes.
Why are blueberries on this burger? Is this from the cookbook? Like,
That's from
Does
the cookbook.
Bob
so the
actually
official
put
Bob's
blueberries on the
literature
burger?
Specifies
They actually
this
bought
to
the
have
cookbook. Good.
blueberries on it.
I did want to buy
they
the
just
Bob's
whole fresh
Burgers cookbook
blueberries?
Yeah,
before.
I did a little bit of salt, a little bit of sugar, cooked them
macerated
down a
them.
little
Okay, I see.
exactly,
Okay.
and then did a little
can't.
drizzle over top. A little fresh
Bob,
spinach
why?
to cut it, and then you've got some dill, basil,
I need answers.
parsley, a little lemon zest, and the creme fraiche.
Yeah, we are starting off
Starting
strong. Let's see
strong.
what happens here.
That is
I'm feeling
strong.
super optimistic about this one. Oh my god.
I need the baby. You could chive my card.
This is the problem with
He
home
does
cooking.
have a video where he just
get-
makes that, so we will watch
So you
that.
should just never do that. I would describe it as a spinach
I
salad.
wish he had
with
a Bob's
lovely
Burgers compilation,
dill
but he
dressing
doesn't.
And blueberries, which all makes
He does have a
pretty
Simpsons
good thing
compilation
for a
though.
burger in there. And I'm gonna have another bite of it. It's not like disgusting, surprisingly.
A blueberry burger.
I kind of have a soft spot for this because the one time I went to Italy, in Florence, I went to a place called Acqua al Due, and there they served
I feel
a
very poor
blueberry
right now.
steak. I chased that dragon for probably 10 years after that experience. So this is kind of scratching.
I
a
ain't never
weird
been
old
outside the
itch
East
for
Coast
me.
of the
I wouldn't
US,
eat
y'all.
This whole thing, I don't think, or I would if I was hungry, but I'd be like, why did I eat that? Why did I order that? Why didn't I just get something with bacon on it? Bacon and blueberry, actually that'd be pretty good. There's things happening here that are working. So, shock of all shocks, I'm gonna give it a 6. Not badly done, Bobathy.
Eggers
Bobathy.
can't be choosers.
Ooh,
Cheesers.
cheesers.
Eggers can't be cheesers. You had to throw that one in there.
We gotta get the full pun.
Yes. Little
Beggar-
Friday.
eggers
Wow.
can't be
Classic
cheesers.
shark shed.
Just
Oh,
a
I see.
frickin' breakfast burger. The way burgers were
For those who
meant
don't
to be.
know,
I'm gonna give
a
it
lot
little
of
yolk pop here.
Bob's Burgers are just
Can't see how
basically
this could possibly go wrong.
puns.
You can't do much better than this. Fried egg only adds to the burger experience. Adds fat, it adds flavor, it adds texture.
They really need the
It is a
running out
little
of time
breakfast food that I would
burger.
enjoy it any time of day. And
Oh,
I
shit.
think eggers can be cheesers.
Ads.
Because that's what's happening here. The combination
For those who
itself
are
is
not
gonna be
subbed, ads will be
top-notch.
playing in
I mean,
5
it's
minutes.
a running
I
egg
don't know if
burger.
I'll pause this video or not because it's not really the same as his other content.
Yeah, this one is.
So I'll leave the video on. If something interesting happens,
I'm
I'll
excited for this one. I like
I'll
cauliflower
re-show
steak.
you
How's it gonna work
guys
on a
who
burger?
miss
I
it.
wish there was cheese on it, if I'm being honest.
Non-sub sea angels use this
hey,
time to go
healthy
pee pee
dish,
poo
at
poo,
least
go get a
healthier.
drink of
It's
water,
basically a salad.
Yeah.
maybe go shower or something.
Working with here.
Get a
Okay,
snack.
it's, you know,
Definitely
doesn't
make
look
sure
great.
you eat because there's
It's
a lot of
it's
food this
cauliflower
stream.
Steak on a burger. What are you expecting?
I may do this again on Thursday. I will be streaming tomorrow for those who don't know.
Okay.
I'm gonna stream tomorrow morning. I usually stream Monday, Tuesday, Thursday at 10 a.m. EST.
Cauliflower is nice. It's like
The running out of time burger with the runny egg. It's
Like,
clever.
it's
It is.
crispy
It
around the
is.
edges because we fried it. And it's
I
got,
like the
you know,
fact that
nice
he
little
uses
cumin
thyme for
flavor. It's
something.
Nothing crazy, but nothing terrible either. I don't know. I keep eating it, so it's a 6.
And thank you for doing the ads
'Cause
command,
it's, like,
Tim.
not bad, but it's
I'll
also
probably
it wants
get
cheese, it
to
wants something.
your thing in a second because I feel like I'm done with Van's line art, and I'm gonna take a break from like. I'll try like I'll color the flats of Vanquish, and then I'll move on to your flat coloring.
Smells fantastic.
For you, it's a little different
Looks
because I'm
lovely.
separating all of you. I'm separating your different pieces.
Oh, that's delicious. That's delicious.
And separating pieces is a pain in the
Spices are
butt.
just right. Again,
I wish
another
I could
burger
try
without
Bob's
cheese
Burgers.
would be
Yo,
down there.
same.
doesn't
But there
need
is a
it. All the
cookbook,
mayo,
Shrimpy.
super rich, really flavorful.
I don't know
love
if you
it.
would
This
know
guy's
how to
getting an
make
8,
it.
which for a burger with no
I
cheese
don't know
on
if it's that hard
that's
to
an
make all the stuff in his cookbook.
People have been saying my
I would
job's
try it
too
one day,
easy. Well,
honestly.
time to prove them wrong. Finished adding the wets and dries, so I have a complete batter here.
It would be
Oven's
cool if
preheating,
there was
now
like
it's
a
time to grease up
restaurant that just
pan.
sells like
But
Bob's
first,
Burgers as
the
a
next
side
burger.
menu or something.
Fun to stay at the Rye MCA.
Looks
The
beautiful.
Rye
Rye
MCA.
is it's R.
It's fun to stay at the Rye MCA.
The M, mustard. The A, avocado. I think that covers it. What was the M? C, cheese.
Okay.
I'm gonna look for the baby you can chive my car burger while the ads
I
play.
want a little more from it. I want it to.
Yeah, I'm
want
gonna
more
try.
flavor.
Oh, like all the
And,
SpongeBob
that's
ones are
self-sufficiency.
here.
Teach a man to
Let me put that.
eat burgers for a day.
Yeah,
Teach
the
a
baby
man
you could
better.
chive my car burger will be the
Burger
next
for a
video.
lifetime.
It's
the
right there.
avocado, it's a little too mushy. I mean, I'm not a big
I
fan of
don't
avocado on
like
sandwiches.
how YouTube keeps
It's
resetting.
just fine. It's another 6, I think.
Okay,
that
and
this
then
could
after
be a
that,
lot
we're gonna
better,
watch something
more
Breaking Bad.
flavorful fat.
This one is between a
Huevos
block and a chard
rancheros.
place. So garlicky Swiss chard and broccoli florets, toasted bun, little
Krabby
boy.
Patty
There's no
Supreme.
cheese, no sauce. I'm so
We saw the Krabby
That's
Patty
not your
Supreme
fault,
already.
I think. If I remember correctly, I didn't.
I gotta
watch
get rid of all the
chart all that
SpongeBob
well.
ones now. I'm
So I think
I'm
that
about to
this
just
is
take it
going
out of
to
the
be a,
playlist.
Well, it's gonna be a journey.
Oh yeah, I want to
Yeah,
watch
it's
the
like
Squid
eating a burger
Game.
on
To the
the
beach.
He also makes the
Journey to
If
the
Looks Could
beach.
Kale burger.
So
Also,
other
one and a half
quote-unquote
minute warning for you
healthier
non-sub
fronts
sea
with
angels.
Bob's Burger
You'll be
cinematic
yeeted into
universe.
3 minutes of ads shortly. I don't think it'd be that hard. Some of his ingredients are expensive. Yeah, that's Bob's downfall.
Oh, you don't expect it. When you're eating a burger, you don't expect for it there to be grit. The flavors are decent. Like, you know, I don't really taste broccoli and chard that, but a
Let me
little
put the
bit.
captions on.
But
There we
it's more
go.
the garlic that I taste. So the nice sautéed garlic.
I don't like how every YouTube video requires
I
me to
washed the
touch the
chard
caption
properly,
button.
This would probably be okay. But still, nothing special, nothing right home about it. I think we got another 6 on our hands here.
We have the itsy bitsy teeny weeny yellow polka dot zucchini, yellow zucchini fritter,
Oh.
grated with some onion, a little bit of garlic.
Well, they're cute. It's true. But do they taste cute?
Do they taste cute? They're bite-sized.
Yeah, again, another burger that wants for cheese. Bob does way too much without cheese. He's way overconfident. It's just a whole bunch of bread and some zucchini in there. It's just
Interesting.
It needs
What does
something. It
cute
needs a
taste
sauce,
like?
it
I
needs
don't
cheese,
know.
It needs something. Maybe the most
I
disappointing.
really don't know,
burger
y'all.
thus far today. It's not bad, but it's also not good. So that's 5.
Should I draw the KFP
Sorry, little
colors
guys.
first?
It's that time of day
Let's get the
where I
KFP
put
colors
batter in
out.
pan, and I don't mean go to the bathroom.
Is that your euphemism for
Going to the bathroom?
Yeah.
Yeah. How do you say it?
take a dump? You know, is probably the most classic.
Ew, Brad, that's disgusting. Do you want to build a snowman?
No.
Okay, hold my hand.
All right, y'all. Ad break is about to start.
You're getting a little old for this.
I'm gonna just leave the video on because this is not like his normal videos.
Why do you still need to hold someone's hand when you poo?
Okay, now this is one of the most iconic ones. Bet it all on black garlic.
It's
burger.
that one. Oh shit.
One of my favorite.
That's not a good time for
We've
the
got a
ads
black
to go
garlic
through.
mayo. Forewarned, it is packed on there.
I want to go
This is the
back for it.
cheese. This is-
Okay. I'm pausing. I'm pausing for that one. The bet it all on black garlic. I can't. We're gonna put on music for a minute. I'm gonna put on this. You guys like Zelda? You guys like Zelda music? Here's Mulgira. This is too hype for the middle of the ads. but we need to like... Here, I need to go back.
Okay, now this is one of the most iconic ones. Bet it all
Just so it's in the corner. There we go. Just so it's in the corner. The Bet It All on Black Garlic Burger. A burger. For those who are subs, how are you sub sea angels doing today? I hope you guys are good. Hope you guys are having good day. Good weekend. My weekend has kind of been ass so far. I mean, Sunday, working today wasn't bad, honestly. Could be worse. Could be worse, honestly. Weekend went by too fast. Well, now it's my weekend. Monday is my Saturday. Sunday is my Friday. I can't. This is a cow. I need to stop scrolling through Twitter. I went to Twitter to repost my going live post and I got distracted by Cal. Can't believe it. I can't believe it still says unstable because my bitrate's too high. Twitch? You don't like my bitrate, Twitch? Okay. I see how it is. I'll remember that. Let's put that here. Alright, the ad break's about to end. Yippee! No more ads. No más ads. No more, no more. Get out of here, ads. Free me. Free my sea angels. Let's draw Vanquish's nose first. Alright, non-sub sea angels, welcome back from ad hell. I literally paused it as soon as the ads start because it got to an iconic burger in the show. The Bet It All on Black Garlic Burger. I wish he made this, honestly. I don't know if he's made this, if he made the Bet It All on Black Garlic Burger as a video itself, but let's see what he thinks about it.
Garlic burger. One of my favorite episodes also. We've got a black garlic.
That is a good episode.
It is pretty packed on there.
As is the cheese.
Yes, I was going to say, and they put an absolute brick of mozzarella.
A brick of mozzarella.
Yeah, that's a lot of mozz.
Yo.
Black garlic's really pungent. Then,
Is he gonna have the same reactions as the judges? I'm so sorry. It's a... Here, I'll raise the volume back up.
Yeah. That's good. I put it in the context of a prosciutto
He doesn't...
sandwich in
No,
my head,
he doesn't
like,
have the
okay,
same
a
reaction
major- instead
as the
of
judges
mozz
where
being a
they're like,
condiment,
oh.
it's a major component of the sandwich. And it works. I like it.
They're like literally nutting over the
I think it's a
burger.
7. The black garlic is a very pungent flavor, and
Oh, he has a
nothing
tier list for the
in mozzarella
burgers.
Sort of like,
I only
it
just
gives
noticed
it a
that. We're like
bigger
halfway in the video
feel
almost.
to play on. You know what I mean?
For those just
Rotating
joining,
the cake.
we are watching Binging with Babish. Right now we're watching him rate Bob's Burgers. We've been watching him make food. We watched him make the Big Smoke Order. A lot of SpongeBob stuff. He made the Nasty Sundae. That one's my favorite. Exquisite mouthfeel.
Sorry, I had to do
Yes.
that. It's called the final
Why
countdown.
didn't he
It's in
say
the contract.
that?
Yes, thank you. Thank you. Yes, actually
No,
it is. We
he
have
should have
Swiss
played
cheese,
on to
double
it.
Swiss cheese, because you haven't had cheese in a minute.
I'm gonna start
It's a
ranking
little
games
extra.
of
Yeah,
mouthfeel.
absolutely. Spicy mustard.
What would Wukong
classic
be,
sauerkraut,
Tim?
toasted bun.
What would
Yeah,
Wukong
it's
be
okay.
compared to
Yeah, no,
Elden
there's no
Ring?
way this is
No,
bad.
no.
Unless you don't like sauerkraut, cheese, and burger meat. And there is a fair amount
Sauerkraut.
of kraut. I don't want that to be mustard. I want it to be French dressing or Thousand Island dressing. It just goes so much better with sauerkraut. That being said, it's still
Really?
good, you know. So it's sauerkraut, it's cheddar.
He knows his shit.
It's good. It's fine. Yeah, nothing to complain about. But nothing to write home about. But nothing that bad. But nothing that good either. Is that another 6? We're just laying out 6s today.
A lot of
Day of the
6s.
6.
This is the last
Black
of
Myth
the
is pan-fried
Mohicans.
dumplings
It
with
has
garlic
the
soy
jicama
sauce.
slaw,
Excellent
julienne,
mouthfeel.
jalapeno,
He does
red
make
bell
something
pepper, red onion,
from it.
jicama, tossed
I
with
did
lime,
add it to the
olive
playlist. I
oil,
don't know what it
salt.
is though.
It's gonna be
We
a
might
wet
have to. That might be for part 2 of the
Then
stream
I don't
of
like
this
a wet burger.
watch along.
I'm not crazy about the texture of the jicama. That being said, the flavor of the slaw is delightful. The red and green bell peppers, the onion, there's a little bit of acidity from the whatever dressing she made for it. It's nice. I would totally eat this. Like I don't know. I want it to be on something else, like a chicken burger. That's
Chicken
it. A really
burger.
juicy chicken or turkey burger. I think that's it, because chicken and turkey burgers historically drier than beef burgers. So this would bring some moisture to the situation.
God damn
and
it.
some
I
flavor
can't
too.
draw.
Like these flavors I feel like would work a lot better
Sea angels.
with poultry.
Help me.
Black garlic burgers become my metric for 7 now.
There we
because
go.
It's good, but it needs
I think
help.
that's better.
This one is good. Doesn't have cheese on it. How could it possibly have the same score as black garlic burger? That's mostly cheese. I'm gonna give it a 6. It is tasty. It is
So
quite
many
tasty, but it's
6.
another 6. This is
Undo,
the
undo,
poor
undo.
graphics
No.
person. It's just
It's
gonna be the
literally
longest line.
me.
What if they run out of room on the screen? Wow, that last burger was something, huh? Well, now I'm making a
Mask
cake
to
again.
win.
This is how we should do it every
Basically
time.
my strat.
I get confused. I make mistakes. It's totally jarring for
What
me.
is with the sad music?
I guess that's normal. now that I
Why
think
is there
about it.
sad music?
We have another classic.
The baby you can chive my car burger.
Would you call it quintessential?
Yeah, it's iconic. It's,
Yeah,
it's
iconic.
It's
That's
one of the
better word.
all-timers.
Yes. So we have some
The little
fried pickle
car.
chips. We have a sour cream and
Fried pickle
chive
chips.
sauce.
That's the wheels.
Okay. 0 value to eating these on their own because with this sour cream and chive
Put the-
sauce,
yes,
this
he's
is
smart.
really where the magic happens.
Put the pickle chips inside the burger.
Okay.
This one's actually good.
That's a good
fried
fried pickle.
pickles on the burger. Yes, that's what he
Looks
did.
like she went nice and sparing with the sour cream
It's
sauce.
so
That's
smart.
ideal. You don't want this thing dripping in sour cream.
I love how you see the smoke when he makes the cross section. It makes me want to
No,
eat it.
Like, cheese would certainly improve it, but it doesn't really need it. You've got the dairy, you've got the nice little sour hit from the sour cream, and from the pickles. I think these are like dill, so they have a decent acidity level. But then there's the richness of the beef and the richness of the fry batter. That's adding a whole other level of
Yes.
savory to it. It's just every bit as good as I imagine it. If it had some kind of cheese on it, no, actually, I think cheese would be too much. I don't think there's any improving it. That being said, it's not like
Leary, hello Leary. Welcome Raiders. Hello, hello. How was Blueprints? Let's go over here. Let me show you guys my room. It is nighttime for me now. Let me show you guys my room. Hello Bree. Hello Lumsev. Hello Shenanigans. Hello AFKXD. Hello Leary. Welcome, welcome. Let me put on my BGM. For those who don't know me, I am Peachael the Seraphim, banished angel VTuber. I do art, I play games. Today we're watching Binging with Babish make food. Food from iconic stuff we know. He made the Big Smoke order for those who know GTA San Andreas. It was so good. I found so many things. Oh, hell yes. Yes, yes, yes. I love puzzle games. For those who don't know, I'm something of a Zelda streamer. I like Zelda puzzles a lot, so you could say I'm something of a puzzle streamer myself. Yeah. I'm having a great stream. That's so cool. Yeah. Hell yeah. You guys should check out Leary. If you love comfy puzzle cat girl, you should check out Leary. Leary also plays visual novels on stream. I very much like those. But yeah. Thank you for choosing to share your community with me, Leary. I appreciate it a lot. Yeah. For those who don't know, I made my model. I made the room that you see behind me. I'm a self-made VTuber. Let's just spin the wheel. Let's do model gacha. Do any of you want to redeem it? I will spin the wheel either way, but you guys could just redeem it for funsies. I do have a model gacha redeem. I'm glad I got the chance to raid you. Your art's always lovely. Okay, Vanquish redeemed it. We're gonna do the model gacha. For those who don't know, I'm a variety streamer with a variety of models. I have about 8 models now. How did that happen? I have no idea. Beginning of January, I had 1 model and now I have 8. I swear. No, but yeah, beginning of January, I had 1 model. 1 model. Where's the wheel? Do you guys know where I put the wheel? Can you guys help me find it? Sea Angels, help me find it. 8. How do you have that as an emote? Wait, is there a reason you have just the number 8 as an emote, Leary? I'm so out of the loop. You guys should follow Leary. She's great. Because 8. No. I feel so dumb right now. What? Is this an inside joke I don't know? No, guys, I lost my wheel. I lost my... Oh, I don't think it's in the scene. Let's go back to my art overlay. Don't worry about it. Is it because 7, 8, 9? We're very fond of the number 7 here. Actually, 7's my favorite color. I started it from Stanley Parable because but now I keep finding 8s and things. That's so valid, Leary. I have that fixation with the number 7. All right, y'all, let's spin the wheel. Let's see which Peachael we get. She doesn't know about the 8. I'm out of the loop. I'm sorry. We got classic Peachy again. Okay. Alrighty. For those who don't know, I'm not always a Sonic tuber. Let me show you guys what my regular form looks like. Be not afraid. I'm gonna leave Binging with Babish's video on. Let me turn my thing off. There we go. We'll leave it on in the background. He's going over Bob's Burgers menu. For those who don't know, this one's not like his regular videos. Usually he cooks in the videos. This one's more like chill videos, so I'll have it like on. Let's go to what I usually look like, Sea Angels. For those who don't know, I'm not always a chinchilla.
You feel me?
This is what I usually look like.
Forget about it.
Forget about it.
No. So this is
also, if any raiders need to raid and run, please feel free. Don't let me keep you, Leary. I know it's especially late for you. My European audience went to bed as well, aka Flint. He went to bed at the beginning of stream. So yeah, make sure you take care of yourself.
Thank you, question mark. Thank you.
Yeah, it's 1:30 a.m. here. I appreciate you raiding me. Thank you, Leary. I appreciate it. Thank you. I will have fun. For those who are curious what I'm drawing right now, I'm drawing my mod, Vanquish 123. I'm drawing him as a KFP because he loves Kiwawa.
Favorite flavor combos. I just thought it was going to be disgusting on a burger, but actually
rest well, Leary.
Kind of works.
If you guys like British puzzle solving cat girls, follow Leary.
I thought, not something I would seek
out.
That's a 6.
She's great.
Well,
I'm also drawing my other mod, Tim. I'm going between them. I'm finishing Vanquish's liner, and then I'll go to Tim.
This might ruin your cake, Brad. If it does, I'm not sorry. I have to try new things. I have to step outside my comfort zone. So do you.
What is with the flute? Do you guys hear the flute?
Oh, look how beautiful that is on the out side.
Wait, what is this in Bob's Burgers? I know he makes Bob's Thanksgiving
You should
thing.
Appreciate that about me.
I might save Bob's is like a Thanksgiving meal for actual Thanksgiving. The same for Binging with Babish's Christmas stuff.
That's it.
Yeah, good night, Leary.
To be honest, I think this is
May you have puzzle-solving dreams.
Like a Munster Gruyere. Oh, Gruyere would have been great with this.
Gruyere.
Would have been great. Sure. It's tasty enough, but yeah, if you said Gruyere on it, I think it'd be getting a 10. Like if you did Gruyere and maybe even some of that fig jam on this, I think you'd be looking at a 10. As it is,
you need to make the sketch for the slider.
A broken mind, but got another 6 on our hands here because it is just better than okay.
That one is.
I'm more of a brie girly than Gruyere.
And we have.
I got some chip. They are strongly spicy.
Jokes are for me. I'm like, yes.
Hello,
So
Charizard
that
Lord.
is
Welcome,
sharp
welcome. I
cheddar
hope you're doing good.
and
Hope you're having a good day.
Parsley, whole garlic.
Can't believe you're
olive oil,
eating hot
and
chip.
salt.
What kind of cheese?
That's what I'm
Sharp
supposed to be
cheddar.
eating.
Part of the recipe. Or
I'm
is
just
that
kidding.
I thought it was.
I did have spicy
I'm glad
dinner.
that you took that
I
with
had a
citrus because
spicy
I
dinner.
think
I didn't
just leave
expect
some
it to
there
be
would a
spicy.
bummer.
It would have been kind of sad. No, I
But
totally
this
agree.
looks rocking.
I wasn't complaining though. I like spicy.
That's what was missing in the last one. Not only was the fennel, I tried to
Fennel.
caramelize it, but there's not enough sugar in fennel to just naturally caramelize it. I even added sugar, but
I
it wasn't
forgot
sweet and jammy
Bob
enough the way
puts
that
fennel
onions
in one
are.
of his
And then
burgers.
You got the cheddar over top. That's perfect. Burger itself, I love
What is
it.
that one for? I forgot
I
the
weren't
fennel one. What is the
becoming
fennel one
extremely
called,
sick of
y'all?
burgers
Do you guys
and eating in
remember?
general, I
Bob's
would eat this
Burgers
entire
fans
thing.
in my chat.
I would gleefully eat this entire thing. I think we have a 9 in our hands. This is a fantastic burger.
Why isn't the chive burger 10? It was so
This one comes with
strongly
olive, mayo,
spicy.
and
It's
then
making me
layers of
cry to
corned
my
beef as
nose.
well.
It's clearing your
we're definitely taking
nostrils. That's
liberties
what
here
I
with the
call
corned
it.
beef, but,
That's what
you know,
happens
it's a
when I
turkey
eat
to an American
wasabi
Sally.
too. It
I
clears
don't
your
know.
sinuses for you.
But I'd like to think that it's
Girls
not
just want to
all
have
on
fennel.
Yeah, that would be really sad.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
So, what do
I
we
love
got
that.
here? Okay, it's exactly what she described, but
It's
that's the
so
classic.
cute. His jokes are cute.
That's a shame.
That's a shame.
I've never had it.
I love when
Olives
spice
with
makes my
corned beef?
nose cry,
No,
right?
I thought it was going to go great. You always have
It
pickles
clears
with
your
corned beef and other, like,
sinuses.
sharp acidic things.
Isn't that a
But this
good
only
thing?
tastes like olives. She
I'm
didn't
gonna
even put that
use.
much
I'm
in
cheating,
there.
guys.
She put them in a mayo.
I'm gonna use a ruler.
It's like I'm at
I'm not
an
getting
amazing
Vanquish's
vegan
eyes
restaurant
right.
that made a
It needs to be
picture-perfect
like.
burger, but they did it with olives, just olives. I'm gonna give it a 4.
Let's see.
I'm not a huge olive fan, but that's not even weighing into my decision. It doesn't even taste like a burger or corned beef or nothing.
Yeah.
It just tastes like olives.
Needs to be like this.
Oh well.
Sorry, I had to do it.
Don't
So
you
this has
forget about me.
Vermont
I love it.
White sharp ched, a regular.
Don't they
mild
use
cheddar,
that,
horseradish cheddar, and
don't
then
they
the
use
top
that
one is
song
a
for
habanero
candy though?
cheddar.
Whoa.
So it's a little spicy.
And
When
if
Bob's
I'm not
Burgers does a
mistaken,
parody
a
of that
little
song.
cheesy.
I'm pretty sure they use that for like a candy episode.
We'll be right back. It's cake time. Come on down to Babish Cake
Make
Day.
me look
it's the
pretty,
Babish Cake Day
yes.
sales event. Okay. It's all
I am
looking
almost
food,
done.
Food.
I think off stream I'll render and add the pattern.
yeah.
I'm too lazy to go look for the pattern, but you have a specific pattern I use. As you see,
Whew, I have a feeling this is
the
gonna be
little
a bit
milk
much.
bud pattern is actually
Let's
hearts.
see what happens.
And I don't want to go search in my PC for that right now. So I'll just lay down the flat
I think
colors.
if and I'm not telling anybody what to do, but if you're gonna do this, maybe shred all the 4 cheddars together, mix them up, put them on top, so you get even flavor distribution. Because
Thank you.
not only is there too much cheese on here, there's too much of some of these flavors.
Now
I
you're
suggest
just
the
like me,
horseradish
Van. You
cheddar,
have
that's
multiple
on me,
forms.
But there's a tremendous
You got a
amount of it
sea
on
angel
there, and it
form, a
really
milk
drowns
bud
out the other
form,
flavors.
and now you have a
Don't restore
KFP
it
form.
as though that's what
And
happened.
you can't tell which
That we
one's canon.
shredded all 4 cheeses, and then we
You
got
don't know which
equal
one.
cheese distro. So
No matter what, I think the milk bud one is always your
already
origin.
at 9. This is
The
if
mushroom.
anything, an upgrade, but could also be seen as a lateral move. It's a 9. This is a 9.
I'm guacking here.
I'm guacking here.
We have pepper jack cheese.
What episode was that in? I'm a shapeshifter now. I wonder if people think that about me. I swear,
look out,
y'all,
you
I
better
just
not
have
cry.
like, you know how
Better
people
not
have
cry,
like
it's pepper jack time.
different outfits in their wardrobe? That's me with my vessels. Whenever I'm not using a certain vessel. Oh, another raid. 2 raids. Oh man. Oh man. Hello, welcome raiders. 2 raids at once. Nova Pantsu, thank you for the raid. I hope art was good. We raided Nova the other day, and Nova's art, I love Nova's arts. Thank you for shouting out Nova. The Genie A1, thank you for the follow. If y'all have any art tags, I'm gonna VIP you both. Welcome, welcome. For those who don't know me, I am Peachael the Seraphim, banished angel VTuber. I do arts, I play games. I am a self-made VTuber. I made my model, I made my overlay. Nova and Genie raid. Oh, were you two collabing? Were you guys just chilling with each other? I think I kind of want to do art streams like that. Nova, I made you VIP. If you want to share any of your arts, I would love to share it with Sea Angels. And thank you for the follow, Ziona_Gobo. Welcome, welcome. You're now a Sea Angel. Welcome to the Sea of Angels. For people who don't know, I am a variety streamer of a variety of vessels. This is my main form. I'm going to show off another form I have. I'm going to disappear. One moment. Let's go to my room, actually. I made my overlay. I made this room. Oh, I disappeared. I didn't disappear here. Okay, I'm disappearing. Alrighty, let me put my BGM on. For those who don't know what we're doing today, I'm drawing my mods, but we're watching Binging with Babish on stream. It's basically a bunch of cooking videos, food videos. Right now, he's rating every Bob's burger. You're drawing. Well, if you guys have any art, finished art, any like art post you want to share, feel free to share a link in my chat. I made you both VIP. Teehee. Art text. I want to share another model people know me for. Where is it? There we go. And if anyone needs to raid and run, that's perfectly okay. Oh my god, Chi-Chi! Hello, Chi-Chi! Welcome, welcome! Could I get a shout out for Chi-Chi as well? I hope you're doing good, Chi-Chi! I can share. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you for the raid. But yeah, if anyone needs to raid and run, don't let me hold you up. Yeah, I understand people get eepy. Make sure you take care of yourselves. I am Chinchilla right now. Now I'm Chinchilla Peachy. Let's get back to my arting. Let me look. So sorry if I somehow... Please, someone bonk me if I missed the message where it shows their arts. You're so sweet. I hope your stream's amazing so far. Thank you, Chi-Chi. The same to you. Oh, let me follow the Genie A1 back. There we go. Thank you. Thank you for shouting out Genie. Thank you for doing both shoutouts. I appreciate the double raid. I'm very honored. The Sonic model, super cute. Thank you. I have a second Sonic model, but if you guys want to see it, I have a model redeem. You guys can either do the model gacha. I think the model gacha is on a cooldown, or there's another one where you could just choose the other Sonic model. I have a Cedrian form. Ooh, let me open this. I'm gonna put it here real quick. Okay, Nova. I'm gonna show that on my stream at my own risk. I mean, I think I've shown worse on stream. We have seen Gordon Ramsay's butt on stream. I've seen it all. I'm gonna show Nova's art for a sec. You guys saw it already. I mean, you guys saw the link. You guys can click Nova's Blue Sky. If you want to follow Nova, please do. Nova makes great arts. There's a lot of Vanilla the Rabbit that I particularly like. Also, Nova, your rendering has highly improved. I love this. I like your rendering. Also, it's the IDW girl. Hehe. I will change the Summer Cedrian. I got you. It's a finished piece, I could tell. I like the rendering. Now, if the Genie shares arts, don't let me miss if the Genie shares arts. Alright. I will, let me transform. I'll leave Nova's art in the background. Yeah. Now you got Sea Angels thirsting. No, we were drooling over food. Now we have to drool over women. Let me know if this works. Oh, that's so cute. That's so cute. Oh, wait. Let me put it on here. One moment. I'm going to put it on my art program. Copy. There we go. Thank you for sharing. I'm going to change to my Summer Cedrian form while we look at this. While we stare at this art. Look at that one. Let's put them next to each other. Let me see. Can I do this? Can you guys see if I do this? I'm sorry I disappear for a moment. I'm just I'm multitasking. I'm multitasking. There we go. Look at that beautiful art. I love it. Thank you. Oh my god, it's so cute. It's so cute. Okay, let me change to my other Sonic model. One moment, Sea Angels. You guys saw my chinchilla form. Now you guys must see my plant form. You want Summer Cedrian. Let's do this one. Oh yeah, and then you guys can see the best VTuber toggle in existence. Even though I'm not actually a VTuber, I'm a PNG tuber. Here you go. Here's my Summer Cedrian form. Next to the art, we'll put that. Here, you guys want to see the best toggle? The best absolute toggle in existence? Alright, here you go. They kiss. They love each other. I actually didn't even show off my art earlier when I got Leary's raid. Holy based, yeah. All you guys need to know about me is that I like drawing and yaoi. Those are the few things you need to know about me. I love Sonato more than life itself. In fact, I love Sonato more than I love breathing. We're gonna have this on for the rest of the stream now. You're so real for that. I want to show off my Sonato art. I'm gonna put the Binging with Babish video back on. Right now he's rating every burger in Bob's Burgers. So here you go. I'm guacking here. That's the title of this burger. I'm gonna look for my Sonato art. I'm gonna still have Nova's art in the background and Jeannie's art too. So much art. I love that I'm in a talented community.
Balanced all the fat. It's good. I wouldn't say it's like
also
amazing,
I just realized that's the girl from the Sonic Saturday AM, isn't it? I forgot her name. Oh my god, I forgot her name. What's the bunny girl?
All right, enough fun and games. It's back to game time.
My brain. Oh look, here's some Sonato art.
That's funny.
Here's my Brokeback Mountain Sonato art.
It's your birthday.
This took me a few streams to draw. I totally did not say Bareback Mountain while drawing this. Bunny Rabbit. Thank you, thank you. What other Sonic art do I have? Oh, here's his birthday art. Sometimes I pull this up on stream. Sometimes I pull his birthday art that I drew up on stream so I can sniff his feet. In fact, I have a sniffing redeem where I sniff his feet.
Also, that flavor is going to be overwhelming.
I like how I say this loud and proud. Here, I'll show you guys my Sonato art. Here's what I'm mainly known for.
I quite like that.
Here's the art that I'm well known for.
Fantastic with the beats. Like
he carries his princess, even though they take turns carrying each other, just like they take turns getting pregnant. That's my headcanon. No one can tell me I'm wrong.
You know, pickles are good on burgers, right? Again, not blowing me away.
Here's one that's not Sonato related. You guys remember this girl from Sonic Unleashed? The Sonic Unleashed short from like when it was popular in like 2014 or something.
It's like Transformers.
That ghost girl who's obsessed with Warhog Sonic specifically. I drew her. She's so cute. I love her. I think she's one of my favorite female Sonic characters. I mean, my true favorite female Sonic character. Here you go. It's so obvious. I'm a Cedrian. Here's my Cosmo art. You guys like Cosmo? I drew her. I need to draw her again. I need to do her justice.
I'm not sure that it'll do anything.
But yes, here's large Cosmo.
Snacks. I especially don't like it when it's
and then
wet,
here's Super Sonato.
I don't want this.
Super Sonato. They're in space and they love each other. Right? Right? They're standing next to each other. That means they love each other, right? I'm not delusional, right?
Oh.
Now here's Shadow taking Sonic for a walk.
Oh, I got it down.
He's taking Sonic for a midnight walk.
I don't like that. I think that it is the
Alright, that'll be the last Sonato art I show. I swear. I'm sorry. People are like, people are probably like, how is this girl this annoying? I don't know. I don't know either. Do I have other art? I could show off my VTuber art. In fact, since Leary raided me like 30 minutes before this other raid, let's show off my art of Leary.
As seaweed salads go, I think it's
where are you, Leary?
Truly dislike it.
She went to bed, but you guys should follow her.
I don't think it should be on this burger, though.
So it's like a pizza nice.
I'm gonna use her command. I actually have a command for her.
What would you rate it out of 10?
We both have
I'm
a.
gonna give this a 3. Nico gave it a 4. I'm gonna give it a 3 because I'm.
We both
impressed by how much
have
I like the seaweed
a
salad,
common
but
love
this
of
does
Hello
not go well together.
Sleepwalkers.
There are a lot of 6s, but been very few sub 5s. So.
Hee hee.
this is a
I mean,
fairly
I like
obvious
the
one.
oral
And we're
cigarettes.
back
That's
to the
my
actual
favorite
part of
Japanese.
to the show. The actual show. The reason that
Japanese
you clicked on
band.
the video.
Yeah, yeah. But.
The burger video.
Hee hee. J-pop. J-rock. J-rock. There. That's better. That's better. J-rock. Between that and whoever made Vandalize, I forget. My brain's not working. I'm having streamer brain right now. Is that a okay, now I'm actually what's this burger?
I gotta look. Hang on.
Blue is the warmest color.
Blue is the warmest color. Like.
Why did they censor what she said? What did she say? I want to know. Anyways, I should get back to drawing. Again, if anyone needs to rate a run, perfectly fine. Don't let me hold you up. We're gonna get back to drawing Vanquish.
I do see
not
that
as
there's
intense.
straight up carrot and celery sticks on there.
With a little bit of something. We did a little sugar, a little salt, a little red wine.
But yeah, guys, follow Nova, follow Jeannie, and follow Leary. I appreciate
wish there
it.
was buffalo sauce on it. That
Hot
was good.
sauce.
That's better.
Buffalo sauce.
It's not bad. Burgers, you know, they're good and flavorful, but I cannot taste them. This only tastes like vegetable dipping sticks that has the texture and appearance of a burger. The mouthfeel. Exquisite mouthfeel.
Guys, he said it.
Burgers Club.
He said the exquisite
I can't get
mouthfeel.
behind even blue cheese dressing. I can't get behind it on a burger because it just drowns out the thing that you're eating, which is a burger. I guess that's a 5. Also, the only bite that I
No
had
blue cheese
had
dressing.
hot sauce on it, so I think I have to take
Guys, he doesn't like blue cheese dressing. Sea angels.
Brad nods
What?
his head yes.
You know
it was
what?
his birthday.
You guys keep asking what I would taste like. What would you taste like?
Like the last
Wouldn't
bite,
sea angels just taste like slugs?
The final one. I know why the Cajun bird sings.
Okay.
I know why the Cajun bird
Mayo, Some
sings.
grated garlic, paprika.
What
thyme,
episode is
garlic
that
powder, all
from?
jazz.
I
A
forget.
little bit of mild cheddar, just to give a little oomph. Some sliced white onion, and then seasoned the
Shrimpy,
patty
you're
with
the
all
expert.
plenty of Cajun seasoning too. So hopefully it should
Is it
be
just
nice
me or
and
is it glitching?
I think it's gonna be nice. Yeah, that looks pretty freaking good.
The audio was glitching a bit. It can't just be me.
Might be another one for the website. Even though she put Cajun seasoning in the patty is like still nice and loose, so she must not have used salt.
Hell yeah.
Because salt will bind the proteins together in the meat, and this one's like perfect. And the flavors are all really great. That Cajun mayo's just right, especially with the raw onion on there.
We taste like a
Everything's working together,
monster.
and as much as I am sick of burgers,
I feel like a monster.
I'm going to give this the 10. And just because I feel like this is the right way to do
feel
things,
the deeper
I'm going to
than-
retroactively bump the fried egg
It's just
one
beneath the
up to a
skin.
10. Because if this gets a 10, then that should deserve.
No, I think
that's
you guys
another
would taste like
perfect food
slugs.
item, and I think that
Or
this is as
escargot.
close to perfect as a themed burger.
I
can
think
get.
that's what sea
'Cause it
angels
tastes
would
decidedly
taste like
Cajun, but
IRL.
It's not
I'm not
stealing
sure.
the show. It's
Like
not
a type of sea
overwhelming,
slug.
and it's still very much a burger.
I don't even know if you can eat sea angels because they think they're poisonous, aren't they?
Well, folks, that's it. And it was accomplished
That's all the Bob's
in
burgers.
no small part. In fact, entirely
Now we're gonna see
thanks
him make
to
the
the
baby you
incredible
can
efforts
chive my
of
car
Rachel
burger.
Dolphy. Just want to bring you on for a little.
I loved doing it. It was really, really fun. Time for a nap. Company-wide nap after 20 burgers. Or what about the cake?
But now,
Yo, my
surprise,
YouTube
Rachel,
playlist
it's
is glitched.
Brad's birthday cake.
Happy birthday, Brad! Yay!
All right.
I knew it.
Next
Yay.
video. Next video. Why does it say the Krabby Patty Supreme? Okay. There we go.
Hey baby, I hear the blues are calling. Toss salads and scrambled eggs.
Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to Binging with
That was
Babish, where
loud.
This week, by popular
I think, I'm
demand,
not
we
sure.
are tackling some burgers from Bob's
That was louder
Burgers.
than
now,
usual.
We know that Bob prides himself on using fresh ingredients and grinding
Fresh.
his own beef, so we're going to do the same, starting with 3
Let me know if
pounds
the audio is
of
not
short rib
fine.
and
I will
3
raise
pounds
it or
of chuck
lower it if
roast.
need be.
Now, I've
Chuck
found
roast.
that in lieu of a meat grinder, the best way to grind beef is to cut it into small cubes, like so, spread out evenly on a parchment-lined baking sheet, and place in the freezer
He's
for
gonna
about
make fried
15 minutes or
pickles?
until firm
Oh,
around
he's
the
just
edges.
going
We're also going to
over,
place the blade of a food processor in
he's
the
going
freezer
through, like,
along
some
with
of the
beef.
things Bob's
Then in
make.
batches, we're going to add the beef
Where's
to
the
the food
Chive My
processor
Car
and pulse
burger?
until we get a nice, heavily grind.
I guess
Don't
it's part of
overgrind
this
your beef
playlist.
because we want our burgers to have a nice, loose texture. So now that we've got some beautifully freshly ground beef,
No,
it's
he
time to start
clickbaited me.
replicating burgers.
Here you go, Henry.
What's this?
Oh, there
I
it
ordered
is.
the usual.
Well, since Pop's getting his prostate checked and I'm manning the grill, I thought, why not try the unusual?
The unusual.
Henry, I present to you, baby, you can chive my car burger. Sour cream, chives, and little fried pickle wheels on the sides that make it look like a car. Vroom, vroom.
You know he's a grown man, right?
This one's got me pretty excited because I love fried pickles. We're going to bread pickles
I
in
want
a
it.
beaten egg and some flour mixed
Lucky
with Cajun
Pops.
seasoning. Starting with the flour, then
What, his
into
prostate
the egg, and then
exam?
back to the flour one more time before plating and getting some frying
know if
oil
he's lucky
heated
for
to
that, Tim.
350 degrees Fahrenheit. dropping our pickle slices in very gently, making sure not to burn our fingers, agitating gently with a metal spatula so they don't stick together, and draining on paper towels once browned and crisp. Now it's time for the main event, the burger itself. We're going to make a very thin, very flat patty that we're going to top with feta cheese, create a second patty, and seal at the edges to create a feta stuffed burger before seasoning with kosher salt and freshly ground pepper. Creating
You're
our
saying
sauce.
Bob made this at like the age of 12 or something?
A cup of
Ain't no way
Dijon mustard,
Bob
and
made
lightly
that
toasting our
burger at
buns in
12
oil
years
before
old.
adding the burger to a searing hot skillet.
I
and
barely
flipping
could
once
cook
browned
bacon
and
when I was
crusted.
12.
Plating up on our toasted bun with sour cream
Sour
sauce
cream.
and finely minced chives, hitting it with the top bun and the fried pickle slices, thus creating...
Bob's a talented chef, 100%.
Sorry. The baby you can chive my car
There
burger.
it is.
So good. Love fried pickles. But as
Fried
is tradition
pickles.
with any and all sandwiches
I like how
on the
he
show,
made
we
them
must
like they're
see the
actual
cross-section.
fries
You
though,
can see
or like
that
they're
nice
chicken
layer of
tendies.
melted feta in the
He
center.
put the fry
Now, this
batter
one's
on
really
it.
good, but what would Bob make if he were in a burger making competition?
So what stupid burger are you making, Bob? Okay, well, it's not stupid. It's smart. I
Kiss.
call it the Bet It All on Black Garlic Burger. It's made
Kiss,
with...
kiss.
What? Stupid name. Oh my god. It's made with black garlic.
There's too much
it's a
tension here
fermented
between
garlic.
them.
It comes from Korea.
Don't blame Korea for your stupid burger, Bob. Not fair to them or burgers.
I'm not blaming
The
them.
stupid black garlic burger. Put it up on the screen.
Oh my god.
Are you guys open? We want to try that black garlic burger.
Can I have a black garlic burger too?
You want to try my burger?
Yeah, I smelt it, and now I want you to dealt it into my mouth.
Like Bob said, black garlic is
Exquisite
from Korea and it's
mouthfeel.
extremely expensive. So we're going to treat it with great care as we use it to make black garlic mayo. Add 4 or 5 cloves of black garlic to an immersion blender cup before adding about a half a cup of mayo and blending until smooth and extremely stinky. Now, according to the Bob's
Stinky.
Burgers cookbook, this burger is on a bed of baby spinach, so we're going to put that on top of
Baby
our toasted
spinach.
bun before searing our burger and adding a big old slab of fresh mozzarella cheese that we're going to
Hell
cover
yeah.
so it melts completely like so. Onto our bed
Okay,
of baby
putting the
spinach it
frying,
goes, along with a healthy
pan
smear
lid
of
on
our
the
black
burger?
garlic mayo.
I don't
Top
know
with
how
our
that works
toasted
out.
bun and slice in half
Does
to
that make
reveal
it
that
too soggy,
all-important
though?
cross section. Now I might be cooking
I
my
only
burgers
just
a
learned you're
little
not really
bloody for
supposed to
some
put
taste, but this is
the
how I
lid
like my
on when
burgers.
you
The next
fry,
burger,
like,
however,
steak.
you don't really have much of a choice, for it is the meat saya.
What is it? He calls it the meat saya. It's beef tartare inside a burger, medium well inside a burger Wellington.
Is Dad gonna die?
Maybe, honey, maybe. Oh, he has to be happy with that one.
The meat saya presents several logistical problems, but let's start with the tartare. We're going to finely mince some very good filet mignon and use a ring
Filet
mold
mignon?
to create little pucks of tartare that we're going to both refrigerate until thoroughly chilled and freeze to try and attempt to get the center of the meat saya to the correct temperature. These are going to be placed in the center of 2 burgers cooked medium well that we've refrigerated so we can
I love
slice
that
them in
Linda's so
half.
supportive.
Next up,
Yo,
we're
to
going
be
create a
honest,
duxelle
like,
by heating some
with
olive oil
all
over
of
medium high
what
heat
Bob
along with
does,
some very
Bob,
finely
like,
processed mushrooms.
Bob is
before
like the
adding one clove
basically
of
the
finely
reason why
minced
they
garlic and a bit
broke.
of thyme,
A
sauteing
little.
until just fragrant,
Just 'cause Linda
deglazing with about a
believes
quarter
in
cup
his
of brandy
dreams so
and scraping
badly.
up all the good brown bits off the bottom of the pan.
That's
and adding a
beautiful,
little bit
though.
of cream cooking into
Bentenor,
a
hello,
flavorful mushroom
welcome,
paste.
welcome.
Now comes the Wellington.
For
part
those
of our
just joining,
Wellington.
we're
We're going
watching
to flour
Binging
both
with
our work
Babish. He's
surface
making
and some
Bob
thawed
Bob
puff pastry
burger
that we're going
stuff.
to roll out to our desired
Bob
size
burger
and
stuff?
thickness before prepping
I'm
our
good,
chilled
I'm
and
good.
sliced
I'm drawing my
medium well
mods.
burger, placing our rare
But,
tartare
yeah.
on top.
We
I'm
saw
doing this
him make
with
the
both
big
a
smoke
refrigerated
order.
and frozen tartare
That
for
was fun.
comparison, spreading some of our mushroom
Hee hee.
duxelle, topping with minced cornichon, painting our burger with some English mustard and wrapping
Right now
in
he's
prosciutto
making the
before
meat
folding our
saya
pastry
that's
around
in Bob's
our precious
burgers.
paleo package. Trim off the excess pastry.
But
and
even if
shape
you don't
into
know
a
Bob's
parcel
burgers,
that
this
we
is just
can
relaxing to
then
watch.
place on a
It's
parchment
basically
lined
cooking
baking sheet and
videos.
brush liberally with a beaten egg. Sprinkle with kosher salt for texture.
I hope
and
you
bake
guys
at
ate before you
425
joined the
for about
stream, though,
25
'cause
minutes
this
or
will make
until
you hungry.
golden brown and puffed like so. Now on the left here we've got the version with the refrigerated tartare, looking pretty good, and then on the
Oh.
right we have the frozen tartare.
Isn't that what a
which
beef
looks
Wellington
a bit
is?
more raw. And it looks like this one's a little too low, so the refrigerated tartare wins. It's going to depend on
Interesting.
your oven and about a billion other factors. Temperature aside, with all these delicious ingredients in one place, you're going to end up with something tasty.
Hell yeah. Okay, that's it. Bob Burger. Bob Burger stuff right now. We're gonna go to Breaking Bad. Actually, no. I'm not done. I'm not done. We need the If
Sorry
Looks Could
about all
Kale.
that. I'd like to recommend the burger of the day, the If Looks Could Kale burger.
I like the kale being in the front.
Well, you're not laughing. I don't think you got it.
If Looks Good Kale.
Yeah, I got it.
Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to Binging with Babish, where this week we're taking a look at the If Looks Good Kale burger from Bob's Burgers. Now I know what you're thinking, that's not the cruciferous leafy vegetable I know and love as kale, and that's true, what we've got here is Swiss chard, but that's because I got a bonus Bob's Burger up my blouse. Before we can do that, the first ingredient of any Bob's Burger is the burger.
I thought that was
that he
kale.
grinds his own beef
I
and
feel
that he
lied
uses
to.
high quality ingredients. So I'm going to prepare my preferred burger blend out of this chuck roast. This is
Yo,
a great
look at that.
all-around cut.
Look at that meat. I want to slap it. Okay, wait. Do you guys have this fixation that I do whenever you go to a grocery store? Do you want to just slap the like protein there? Like you want to feel like the squishiness in between your hand? Yes, it can't be just me. Every time I go to a grocery store, I'm just like.
Likewise, we want to get rid of any silver skin, but we want to keep a fair amount of fat. Once we're all trimmed up, we're cutting all of our meat and fat into 1-inch cubes.
It can't just be me.
15 to 20 minutes until
you guys hear the slapping sound? This is what it.
Thoroughly chilled meat grinder. Now I like to grind each
no,
type of
Tim,
beef separately,
no,
so I
no,
can
not
the
that kind of
ratio,
meat.
2 parts chuck to 1 part each, short rib and brisket. But at the end of
Or
the day,
slap
that
the
truly
dirt
doesn't
pack.
matter
Oh yeah,
because you're
yeah.
grinding your own beef,
I
and
like
it's gonna taste better than
slapping. I just
anything
like
you can get
slapping
at the
like
store.
bags
When
full
mixing
of
the beef
stuff.
together,
To be
take care
honest,
not to overwork
but it's
it, you don't
mainly
want it to
meat
be too
because it's like
crumbly either.
squishy.
I'm measuring out 3rd-pound balls that
Specifically
I'm shaping into
beef.
patties with sort of little walls around the outside. So
The
as
dirt
Jacob
bag
Lopez Alt
yeah.
puts it, they look like red blood cells. This is going to
They
prevent the
do look
burgers
like
from
red
puffing up too much in the
blood
middle, as
cell.
they so often do during the cooking process. Now it's time to stick those in
Kale.
the fridge so as we can prepare our kale, which we're going to
There's
wash,
the
pat as
kale.
dry as possible, and remove the stems. Then I'm going to toss them in a mixture of 1 teaspoon garlic powder, 1 teaspoon kosher salt,
getting too
and a 1/4 cup of
distracted.
light olive oil. Normally I would advocate for fresh garlic, but on kale it can easily gather into clumps and or burn. Once tossed until evenly coated, we're going to spread this out on a rimmed baking sheet and toss in a 325-degree Fahrenheit oven for anywhere from 15 to 20 minutes, flipping halfway through, yielding some delicious, garlicky, crispy kale chips. As yet, the only known way to rob kale of its nutritional value while making it semi-pleasant to eat. With our kale crisped up and ready to go, it's finally time to prepare our burger. First, I'm going to toast up my bun in a little bit of oil on a ripping hot cast iron skillet. Bob strikes me as a bun toaster. Before cranking the skillet pretty
Bob
much as
better
hot
be
as
a
it will
bun
go,
toaster.
plopping down our burger on a little bit of fresh oil, and only now seasoning with kosher salt. Now,
I'm
as
not
soon as we've
saying
got
that
it
in a
seared,
weird,
we'll flip
like,
this guy. I'm going to immediately
what's
top it
the
with some
word?
Gruyere cheese, then help melt the cheese.
Euphemism
We're gonna give the
type
pan
way
a little
though.
squirt of water
You know.
and cover it with a pot
No,
lid,
Tim, no.
which I would advise caution in doing if you're using a gas stove. Now that the
He
cheese is
almost
melted and
set
the
the
fear of
house
God
on
is freshly
fire.
in your heart, we're making sure to turn off the flame before creating any other billowing clouds of highly flammable aerosolized oil. Placing our burger on its toasted bun with a big pile of crunchy
There it
kale.
is.
And there you have it, the If
Kale.
Looks Good Kale burger inspired by the Bob's Burgers cookbook. Let's take a look at that
Yes.
cross-section. It's been a while since I've said it's been a while since we've had a cross-section on this show. That is overcooked,
Cross-section.
but thanks to our fatty blend of flavorful beef, it's still plenty juicy.
I like
and
how it's
despite being
leaking.
10 to 30 degrees over
You
target
gotta toast
temperature,
the
it still
buns,
entered the
or
clean plate
it's too
club.
mushy.
And
Needs
I know
some
this is a
structure.
weird
You
time
need
to
the
say it,
crunch.
but Jess
You
and I
need
are
the
trying to
crunch.
eat less meat. And another burger from Bob's Burgers gave me an idea for a veggie version.
Veggie version.
The burger of the day is the charred to a crisp burger.
Yes.
Oh, it's a burger with Swiss chard on it. I was just having fun with it.
Look at you, Mr.
Aw.
Creative.
No, a little bit.
What was your name again?
Bob.
Bob.
Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to
Has
Binging
he
with
made the
Babish. For this
nasty
week, we're taking- yeah, I already
I'll
did
look
this.
that up
But hey,
for
that's
next
why the
Binging
chard
with
is here on
Babish
the-
stream
on the table.
van.
Chard isn't just healthy
I
and
love-
rather
I do
striking
love
to
the
look at.
Mickey
My thinking here is
episode.
that the stalks of the chard could bring some nice beef
Guys, I
color
just
to our
realized it's
patty,
9 o'clock.
which, like so many veggie
I know it's
burgers, is
supposed
going
to
to be
end at
black
9
bean
9
based.
o'clock.
The
I
other
might
thing that's
end
got me
before the
stoked
next
about this
ad break
idea is the
hits,
idea of
just
deep
so y'all
frying the
know.
burger, giving both more meaning to
I feel
Bob's
so bad
pun
'cause I
chard
did
to a
get a
crisp,
raid,
and having the
but,
fringe benefit of probably tasting
think
pretty good.
we-
So I'm
we've
starting
been
by
going for a while
sauteing
after
5
the raid,
finely
right?
chopped stems of Swiss chard, just in a hot pan with some oil for a minute before adding half a small chopped
Let me
onion.
see.
Go ahead and saute those together for 5 to 8 minutes or until nice and soft. Add a clove of chopped garlic, saute for an additional 30 some odd seconds or until fragrant, season with kosher salt, and drop the mixture along with 1 14-ounce can of rinsed and drained black
Fun fact,
beans
Swiss
into a
chard
food
is green
processor,
leaves of
pulsing and
beets.
scraping down the
Oh,
sides
is that
of the
why
bowl
it's
until
red?
relatively smooth,
It looks
but
very
still has a little bit
vibrant.
of
I like
texture,
how
speaking of which, we're
I like
gonna
how
add 1
bright
cup
the
of
red
cooked
is.
and cooled brown rice, 2 tablespoons nutritional yeast, 1/4 teaspoon
Yeah,
cayenne pepper,
that's
1
cool.
teaspoon smoked paprika, and 1/4 teaspoon cumin, mixing until distributed. You know, like ground beef, but healthier and beanier. Season with kosher salt, mix it up, and normally this is where I'd tell you to start forming patties, but this is indeed my first ever veggie burger, and it's missing some important elements, as I would soon find out. I was thinking a fast, hot fry and 1 inch of 350-degree Fahrenheit oil would both make the burger crisp and help it retain its structure, but it did neither. In the end, I was able to barely keep the patty together, and it kind of looked the part, and it tasted pretty good too, kind of southwestern Southwestern. But, and I'm sorry that this is not in focus.
I
as
love
you can
eating
see,
colors,
not exactly
so
a texture I would
valid.
call burger-like or worth eating. So we're back to the drawing board, adding 1 large egg white and a 1/4 cup of plain breadcrumbs, which is going to help give a great deal of structure to our patties. Depending on your mixture, you might need to put these in the fridge to firm up a little bit, but on my end, these guys are ready to head over to the stovetop, where I'm going to cook this thing just like a normal burger. The deep frying didn't seem to have any effect on the crispness of the burger, and even though we added breadcrumbs, that might help. I just wanted to see if I could make a functioning veggie burger at the end of the day. So we're going to top this guy up with our kale, just like the other burger, top it up, and serve. And it kind of looks the part. Maybe a little vegetal. Let's take a look at that cross section compared to the beef burger, which, yeah, it's
so
definitely not
pretty.
beef. But does it taste good? And since I just ate a whole burger, here's Jess to taste test it. So, darling, what do you think?
That's definitely not beef, but I really like it.
You know what I call it?
What do you call
It's
it?
a veggie
The
burger.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. You know, because of Kareem Abdul. Okay, I deserve that.
That's the wife. Yeah, it's the wife. All right, y'all. I think we're gonna watch just one more, and then I'll raid someone. I think I know who I'm gonna raid. Oh, I have a few contenders. Let's see. Oh, I know who. I definitely know who.
Brain.
We're gonna watch one more. It's gonna be the Breaking Bad video, and then I'm gonna raid you guys out to somebody because I'm so sorry. I can't go too long.
It's
I will still stream tomorrow though.
Huevos Rancheros.
I usually stream at 10 a.m. EST.
Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome
That's when
back
I'll be
to
streaming
Binging
tomorrow.
with Babish, where this week we're taking a look at the
And it'll be a
Huevos
hand cam
Rancheros
stream.
from Breaking Bad. A traditional-ish, Southwestern-ish, Mexican-ish breakfast, perfect for nursing that
Mexican-ish.
crystal meth hangover. First, we gotta go on Etsy so we can get one of these weird vintage glass frying pans, specifically so we can do one of these rad Breaking Bad-style POV egg shots, which I actually did in the bottom
To
of a
be
pie
honest.
plate. Movie magic. Anyway, it's weird
I'm so
frying an egg in
confused
glass.
as
It
to
kind of
how a
sticks, but
glass
it kind of
frying
doesn't.
pan
And then once we've got
existed
one
when
all
I saw
crispy
Jesse
edged and
cooking
sunny
it. I'm
side
like,
up,
that
we need to
exists?
take
A
our
glass
tortilla out the
frying pan?
toaster, top up with some plain old black
I love
beans with plenty
Jesse
of
and
black
Jean,
bean
I
juice,
cry.
some shredded cheddar cheese, and then top the whole affair up with
I
our
feel
crispy
that.
fried egg. And then it wouldn't be Huevos Rancheros without some kind of tomato presence. And Jesse goes for Herdez salsa Cesara, which is not a bad
So
choice as
valid.
far as jarred salsas go. Generously dump some of that on the side, and that's all there
Yes.
is to it. Break open your runny egg yolk, cut off a piece of tortilla, and dig
Having
in. And for a
the
5-minute
tomato
breakfast, this ain't bad. It's
side
got
as
diverse
cold
flavors and
is
textures and colors.
pretty
It's not
good
even
too,
terrible looking. That
'cause it
is until
contrasts
you
with
lift
the
up
hot
the
of
plate
the
and see all the
beans.
various juices swim their way down to the bottom. And so if you've got the time and the patience in the morning, I think we can do a little better. Let's start by making our own corn tortillas. We're measuring out 9.5
Hell
ounces
yeah.
of masa harina, which we're going to tiny whisk together with 2 teaspoons of kosher salt, and then add 1 cup plus 2 tablespoons of warm tap water. Give it a cursory mix until a Play-Doh-like ball of dough forms, which we are going to cover in plastic wrap and let rest at room temperature for 30 minutes to let the masa harina fully hydrate. Once that's done, we're forming it into golf ball sized pieces and placing into a tortilla press, which you can see that I've lined with a zip top bag that I've cut open, which allows for easy retrieval of our tortillas. These are then headed into a screaming hot cast iron skillet that we've preheated for 10 minutes over medium
Don't
to
mind me,
medium high
I'm
heat,
walking
and
in
we're
a little
cooking for
bit. I
30
just want the
seconds on
black
each
colors
side until
done,
lightly
at
browned
least.
and blistered. Stack, cover with a kitchen towel,
We've
and
only
keep warm
done this
until
all
we're ready to use them. Then I'm going to make an approximation
That's
of
okay, though.
Honduran
A
crema
stream
by
of just
mixing together
Vanquish?
half a cup of sour
That's
cream
fine.
and the juice of 1 lime, mixing together until we
Then
get a
we'll do a
drizzleable
stream of just
consistency and a
him.
nice tangy sauce. And speaking of sauce, it's time to make our sauce. We're starting with
They
1
both do
large
so much
dried
for me.
ancho chili, whose seeds we're going to remove, chop into small pieces, and dry roast in a pan. We're also going to dry roast
Milk.
a few tablespoons of cumin seeds until
was
fragrant,
there
dump
milk
them
in
into a
this?
spice grinder,
I
and
wasn't
grind
looking
to
for
a
a
very
second.
finely ground consistency. Just like the corn tortillas, it's totally not required, but freshly
Milk.
ground spices taste and smell and are just generally way better than the
Hey
pre-ground
guys,
stuff
I
in
want
the
a
bottle.
binging
Go ahead and set that
Babish
aside as we
video
begin
where
our
he
fresh
makes
ingredient
the dairy
preparations.
dose.
I'm
He
going to
makes the
roughly
magic
chop 4
milk.
things and 4 things
I
only.
want his
1 small onion,
interpretation
1
of what the
jalapeno,
magic milk
half a
will
green
taste
pepper,
like.
and half a red pepper. That's it. That's all you need. Oh, and of course, 1 clove of garlic, and probably a bunch of other stuff. But let's head over to the stovetop where we are preheating a tablespoon or 2
interesting
of
if he makes,
vegetable
like,
oil in a large
VTuber
saute
food,
pan,
like
adding our
KFP.
vegetables and sauteing
Since
over
KFP
medium-high heat
actually
until we
had,
get
like,
some
a-
nice color on them. Adding our garlic and sauteing
Had
for
a-
another
had a
minute
stand
until
at a
fragrant,
Comic-Con,
taking
right?
care not to
Not
burn the
Comic-Con,
garlic as we are dealing with some
convention?
pretty high heat here. And
So
then I'm
sorry.
going to add 1 chipotle chili and a couple tablespoons of the sauce from a can of chipotle chilies and adobo sauce. Then I'm going to add a tablespoon of our freshly ground cumin, toast all that together before adding a 14-ounce can of fire-roasted crushed tomatoes. You might notice I have a saucepan going over here on the other burner, and that contains half a cup of water with our dried ancho chilies from earlier, which I've been simmering to get them nice and soft. Cook for an additional 10 minutes to really let those flavors get to know each other, taste for seasoning, add kosher salt and freshly ground pepper, and then dump the whole thing into the jar of a blender where we're going to blend it on high speed for about 30 seconds until it is chunky smooth. Set this aside and keep
since
warm
we're
while we
coloring,
prepare our
let's do
final
this.
elements. For the beans, we're taking a page out of Gordon Ramsay's book and sauteing the drained beans in a
Yes.
tablespoon or 2 of olive oil over medium-high
Is-
heat
you
just
guys
to up
think
their
Gordon
flavor and
Ramsay's
texture a
his
little bit
Oshi?
before seasoning with
I
kosher
bet
salt, freshly
Gordon's
ground
his
pepper,
Oshi.
the zest of 1 lime,
I
and
wanna
the
see them
juice of
interact.
half of
I
said
think-
lime
have
to
they
make lima
interacted,
beans.
Tim?
Sorry, not sure if you can tell from my voice, but I
I
just
want them
woke
to
up.
collab.
Saute for another 30 seconds or so, cover and keep warm while we fry up our
That'd be like the
tortillas
collab
in
of the
about
century
1/4
next
cup
to
of
Dashi
vegetable
and
oil. The
queso.
idea here is we want to get them a little bit crisp, but we want them to stay pliable. Once that texture has been achieved, go ahead and drain these on paper towels. That's all the ranchero elements of our huevos rancheros, so now it's time to tackle the huevos. We're frying these sunny side up in a hot nonstick pan and basting the whites with
publicly,
the
but
hot
ever
oil
since the
to ensure that we
met.
get nice crispy
Aw.
edges and fully cooked whites.
Cute.
Then on our final serving plate, we've got our 2 crispy soft fried tortillas, which we're going to top with our sauce, a healthy portion of lima beans, and our fried eggs. Then from here, you could top it with avocado, chopped onions, anything you want, but I'm going to top it with a little bit more of our tomato pepper sauce, some freshly torn cilantro against my will, and a healthy drizzle of our imitation
Freshly torn
Honduran
cilantro?
crema. Then all that's left to do is pick around the cilantro, cut
What
open your
does he
eggs, make
mean
sure that
against
they're
his
nice
will?
and runny, and dig into a seriously
wrong
flavorful,
with
delicious
it?
breakfast, which has rightfully earned its place
Yo, that
in
looks so
the
good.
Clean Plate Club, just as soon as I can get all the cilantro off of it.
He doesn't like cilantro. Alright, y'all. I'm gonna let that be the last video. He's got the soap gene. I like cilantro. Alright. Sea Angels, that will be the end of stream for today. Let's go over here. I'm kicking you guys out of my cathedral. I drew this background too, for those who don't know. It looks very blurry. It is I made it blurry on purpose. We're going to be rating Uwispu. He is a regular in my stream. He is part of the Sonic community. It is his birthday today, I believe. Let me pull up his name because I'm very bad at typing his name. He's 2 hours into in his birthday stream. I actually don't know